What is up, everybody?
Hey.
We are ready to rock and roll. Woo!
Welcome to the great one and only podcast from Hawaii that involves drinking, conversation, and just getting plain old stupid.
That's what we do.
This is Inappropriate Bar Talk.
Woo!
My name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
Welcome to the show, guys. We're live every Wednesday. 8
Even
p.m.
during
Hawaiian
the storm.
time. Even during the tropical storm.
We
that
don't
is
give a
going
fuck.
past
Actually,
the
it
island.
looks pretty nice back here.
Yeah, wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad.
So we survived the tropical
Another
storm.
one.
And it's fucking Morris.
And it's me, fucking Morris, and the
up, Morris?
Biceling Beekeeper, my brother.
And what's up, Danny?
Thanks for watching, broski. And Morris.
Hope you had fun at your bachelor party this weekend.
Oh,
my friend.
we did. Yes, we did.
I heard it was a fun-filled, packed
It was
weekend.
a good, dude. I'm telling you right now. In fact, I have this written down right here as one of my notes. I want to talk about the fishing trip,
For sure.
dude. I've never been like deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
That shit was fun, and like the captain and his son. It was like they were the team that like took us out.
Yeah.
Super cool guys, man. Like we were smoking out with them and just fishing. It was cool, man. They did a really good job. We got 7 mahi and 11 aku.
Dude,
and I already
that's a lot
ate
of
all the
fish.
mahi. Yeah, but we only got to keep like certain amount, and they sell the rest as like part of the payment.
I saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, check out my Instagram. We got 5 viewers on Twitch already. Thank you very much. And also thank you to Yvonne Kansas City
For the follow.
who followed us on Twitch as well now.
We
And she
saw
followed
your
us.
follow
Yes, we did.
pre-show.
I can replay it. Should I replay it?
Yeah, replay it.
Let's
Why not?
replay that one. Let's see if it works. It's not. Oh,
Well, I'll drink to that.
he sounds drunk when he does it. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on. Let
You
me.
get the alert set up.
I do.
Well,
but-
if you don't know who we are, we're Inappropriate Bar Talk. Howdy. Welcome to the show. Aloha.
Yes. Aloha.
We are live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaiian time on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.tv, and also on Mixer. You can follow us on Instagram at Inappropriate Bar Talk and on Twitter at IBT Podcast.
Oh, thank you, Morris. I'm wearing this for a reason.
And Morris, I know you're pissed off about EU fucking the internet up.
Hey, he can still watch us. That's the main thing.
That's the thing. You can still watch us, but we're gonna get into that topic because obviously that's a pretty big thing. It was kind of like how we dealt with net neutrality here a couple months back.
Everything seems
how
to be
fucking
working
bullshit.
fine right now.
And
Everyone's so
now
sensitive.
we're gonna see how we're gonna talk about the articles that were passed. We're also gonna bring up the Serena Williams incident that happened this past weekend at the U.S. Open that
I really want to replay this.
she's claiming was sexist.
Oh God.
We're gonna be talking a little bit about Dr.
China-style
Disrespect
internet
getting
for
his
the
house
EU.
shot at. I wanted to talk about the Joe Rogan podcast with Elon Musk a little
Yeah.
bit because if we don't talk about Elon Musk, then this just isn't a complete show.
Dude,
You know what I
Elon's.
mean?
I like that guy, dude.
Did you watch any of the show?
I watched like the first hour of it, and then like I kind of had shit to do, but I really want to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
really cool. He's like
He's a very calculated person. You can just we'll get into that
yeah,
later.
we'll
but
get
yeah,
into that. But I thought it was a great interview. I thought it was very Elon was very open about stuff, and it was
I mean,
kind of
yeah, he smokes
was
weed on the fucking thing. So.
like, and that was cool. And then
yeah, why not?
obviously the EU directive vote, Articles 11 and 13.
Oh, we
and
lost some people.
be safe out there. We just dealt with a tropical storm that wasn't too serious, but
It's pretty manini, brah, which
there's
means
a
minor.
major hurricane headed toward
That's
north.
that's your Hawaii word of the day. Manini.
Manini.
Better fuck it was manini.
Manini, which means
minor, small.
Yeah, small. Didn't matter.
Oh, but hey, let's cheers to the show.
And let's cheers this show. Yes.
Yeah. What are we doing with our lives?
I don't know, man. I'm so confused.
It is currently 8:00. I can't see because there's like some. Move your paper so I can see the time on the screen. There you go, 8:09
Oh yeah.
in Hawaii. And are you gonna do anything with those things, by the way? Are you fucking fill them out? I've been waiting for my beer reviews to put on the website. This guy is like,
Not enough time in the world, my friend.
bro.
Not enough time in the
It's
day.
I need 4 sentences per beer. 4 sentences.
That's asking a lot. Maybe 3.
fucking. They're gonna choke you. Fucking dick.
How about those sumo seats, bro?
If you, dude, that needs to get done ASAP.
This tropical storms, dude. We can't plan for this shit during tropical storms.
I understand it, but we need to. As soon as the sun comes out.
I know, I'm a procrastinator. I
You need to get
apologize.
on that, dude. We wasted $300 on that shit if we don't fucking do it. The show wants to be reimbursed. Duva wants her money back if we don't do it.
Okay, it's okay. I'll work on it.
Yeah, you're getting. I'm scolding him right now.
It's whatever.
People, what do you think about Chris's so-called, Oh, they're pissed.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, man.
Fuck you. Whatever.
Fuck you.
Well, see? They're pissed. They're pissed. Dude, people want sumo suits, and they want beer reviews.
Well, okay.
I got the rest of this handled. Sumo suits and beer stuff. That's your responsibilities.
And finding the articles.
And topics, because you're on Twitter. You're the Twitter guy. The rest, I put all the rest of this together. Handle it. Get it done.
All right, I want to see one new graphic a week.
Bro, you want to cycle through some graphics right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
You wanna cycle
Let's
through
go
some-
on. Let's go through a
You
time
want to
warp.
cycle through some
Whoa.
fucking graphics on this motherfucker right now? Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
I kind of
What
like
else
that
you
one.
want?
You kind of change it up a little bit. I'll give you that. Okay. There's like
I
a
changed it
little
up
banner.
a lot.
We get the chat in the middle.
Yeah. See?
It's kind of a slick look. I like that.
Yeah. See? And I have this ready to go.
Okay.
Whenever you show me a picture you want to actually put up, it goes right there.
Dude,
you
I
see
send
that?
you pictures in the article.
You send me articles.
All you gotta do is take a picture from the article.
I send you articles.
Just
Or
have
you send me articles.
All you need is Serena like yelling at someone, and that's like we can put that up the whole show.
We've all
And people
seen
will
that.
love it. Like,
We've seen it. We've seen it done.
so is Serena Williams hot or not?
In her own, in a certain way, yes.
In like a Amazon kind of like
I
sexy?
think like she might rip my dick off, kind of hot.
like Wonder Woman style.
No, not Wonder Woman.
No.
But like maybe She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She's a fucking strong lady.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
yeah.
a bad thing. I mean, like her legs.
If I was that
her
ref, I
legs
would have
are
been
like,
scared for my
her
life.
legs are like so muscular. It reminds me of like a leg of like a horse. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if she kicks you, your sternum could go out your spine. You know what I mean?
She's
like,
all muscle. Yeah.
she's a specimen of physicality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I would. I mean, I would, but
Yeah.
you know,
I think she's hot.
I think she's hot.
But only
But
when she's
she's
yelling.
scared-
Only when she's yelling at umpires.
I don't know. I think she's hot, but like she would scare me if like she was like aggressive. Like, oh god, this chick's gonna hurt me.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like she's physically intimidating.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you do any gaming streams this week?
I didn't, dude. I've been busy. Like I said, this past weekend, I was doing my brother's bachelor party.
That's true.
I
finally got on Scum with you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, finally. Our
And-
camps got raided. All our these fucking dickheads run around and look for boxes, and they just smash the boxes and send shit flying everywhere. Fucking assholes.
The Reddit on Scum is
She would
like,
kick my
super
ass
funny.
for us.
Like
I'd
it's
let
just
her.
people. It's just taught. It's like there's a whole Reddit, like a subreddit dedicated to people who just like destroy other people's camps.
Yeah, they're
And,
dickheads.
like,
They're fucking total dickheads.
Like all they
dude.
do is search for camps and they just destroy them, and then or they kill people, and then
They're fucking dickheads, man. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, I found the guy's camp too recently, and I looked through his box and I took a box of 9mm ammo, but I didn't destroy his shit because I didn't want anything the rest of it. I just left it.
yeah.
I just took what I wanted and I left. I took one box of
See,
fucking
that's
ammo.
a nice thing to do.
Yeah. But let me tell you, if he came running up on me, I'd shoot him in the fucking face.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of good shit. That was the
Yeah.
thing.
Dude, I had clips of ammo just loaded, ready to go.
Yeah.
But I relocated, and I think the spot I found, I checked it right before I came, and nothing was smashed up, nothing was broken. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, but there's stuff all around it.
Okay.
So we should be all right. I'm not telling you where it is, guys, because I don't want you fucking
Well, if you
stealing
guys
my
don't know
shit.
what Scum is, it's a new game that came out a couple weeks ago, and basically it's like a survival game. You got to go through the world, find stuff to craft weapons and ammo and food and all kinds of stuff.
You take
and
shits,
then
you piss.
you take
dude,
shit,
so
you
the
piss,
funniest thing was me, Sean, and Raph were playing the other day,
Yeah.
and I was on top of the police station.
I was there with you.
Oh, were you there?
You shit on top of me, and then I shit on top of you. Like
I hung over the edge of the police station, and like took a shit from like 3 stories up, and like Chris was under me, and I fucking pooped on his head. But and then of course he was standing on a railing taking his shit, and I got pooped on. We Cleveland steamered each other.
Yeah.
And Raph Golden showers me on a daily basis. Like I'll just be crafting something, like I'll be making food for everybody. He'll just come up and piss on me like a fucking freak. But anyway, it's an interesting game.
It's an interesting game. The environments are really.
It is a fucking time hole though.
Yeah, it is. Like you can work your ass off for 8 hours for a bunch of shit.
And then some asshole comes along and destroys your camp. You fucking dickheads.
Morris is like, what kind of fucking game is this?
It's a disgusting, perverted game. We just poop on each other.
You were required to poop, and
it's called Scum. Check it out. It's pretty cool, and it's not even fully developed.
I want to turn that server into like an IBT server. Like, let's get we can
make our own server.
Show. Like everybody who wants to join our server.
Yeah, if we
make
get
the IBT
like
camp.
if Morris gets it, gets it and whatnot, we can make a server. It costs $1 to rent a server.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We can make our own IBT server.
And that'd be dope. Ideally, like I'd like to have like someone in the camp like at all times. Like that would be fucking cool. Where just like one of us will be there at least at all times.
That's a lot to ask of everybody.
But if we get a lot of people, like maybe it's possible. I mean,
it's not impossible.
Yeah, yeah. But it's time consuming. But I mean, like you got to think when we're on there for like 8 hours. So
yeah, literally. Like I think the last time I streamed was I was playing Scum, and I streamed for 9 hours. I didn't even realize it. I was just like, holy shit, I gotta go.
And that led to us getting offered affiliate status.
Hey,
high five.
Hold up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, one more. Yeah. We got offered affiliate status for Twitch. I got the email today or yesterday, and it says we're offered affiliate status through Twitch. But of course, if we go that route, that means we can't simulcast on YouTube and Facebook. We can post the videos on demand later after the fact, but we would only be live on Twitch.
So that's
we've been thinking. We don't know what we're gonna do yet. We're thinking about things, and we'll see how it goes.
I mean, we got people who obviously watch on YouTube and Facebook, but I don't know. I like Twitch more than any of the other platforms.
I mean, it definitely gives us the opportunity to kind of like. It's not so restrictive as YouTube is.
Yeah.
YouTube is very restrictive, and basically they control. We already figured out they control what people see.
Yeah, and they're getting worse. Like,
I think
it's getting way more strict.
I think Twitch is the new thing. You know what I mean? Twitch.tv. They got marijuana.tv now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be all these .tv things. I think that's gonna take off. YouTube will always still be a staple. I think. Kind of like how Google took over, but Yahoo's still there. You know what I mean? Like Google, you're going to go to Google for your search, but there's still Yahoo, which is right behind them, and they got their own thing like fantasy football and stuff, which we play, which I fucking dominated this week.
I play you this week.
Sorry, brother, but I gave you a good weekend, but I had to kick that ass in fantasy.
I think he took a mulligan this week. So.
I think he doesn't give two shits. I know he had a good time, so I hope he did anyway.
Well, I had fun with you guys on Friday.
Yeah, you should have came out to the beach house though, man. We're just chilling, drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting.
Yeah, I was working the rest
or
of the
North
time.
Shore.
But I mean, you don't really need an excuse to come to North Shore. I mean, it's awesome.
That's true.
Out there.
That's true.
Out there.
I mean, we were right on the beach too.
Yeah.
It was a
so
good time.
you ever come to Oahu? Like, go to the North Shore.
Dude,
do yourself a favor.
I know a lot of people hate Airbnb, but it is very convenient.
Yeah.
Especially I know like the Hawaiians. Sorry guys, but it's super convenient. I mean, especially if you're like, I'm a local and I use it. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather use that than going through like Craigslist and shit.
Right.
Like you don't know who the fuck's on Craigslist. You know what I mean? At least Airbnb, like people are verified. You know you're not gonna get murdered in the middle of the night. You know, it's nice.
Well, and the thing with Hawaii is there's only.
What's up, Queen of San Joaquin? How you doing?
Fuck YouTube. BitChute is the way to go.
BitChute, yeah. We can start getting bits if we go through Twitch.
That was the thing is if we get that affiliate status, we can obviously do subs. We can do emotes. We can do bits. We can do all that fun stuff. So especially if we're gonna be getting into gaming, like it makes more sense to be.
Well,
doing the
I'm
Twitch,
already into gaming. Yeah. I made somebody a screen and they still haven't used it yet.
I'll get around to it.
You know,
I'm
so
probably
that's another thing. Yeah, Chris got to handle the beer stuff and finding the articles, but I do all the gaming. I do all the production. I'm just busting balls here.
I think we divide the
No,
responsibilities.
we do.
Okay.
I'm just giving. Like I said, I'm just busting balls. Chris broke his Sharpie now. He's all mad. See, that's what happens with liberals. They can't take a joke. They get all footless.
I'm just gonna scream at
He's
the
gonna
top of my
start screaming
lungs.
now. I got my first order on Etsy for moccasins today. That's fucking cool.
Oh, nice.
Nice, dude. So I remember. You remember in college when we lived in Camden Apartments in Vegas? We lived across from like those Brazilian dudes.
Yeah.
Remember he like my name is Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
remember that.
well, your name's fucking what? He's like, he said something else, but he was, but everyone calls me Popcorn. I'm like, okay, Popcorn, what's up? And he goes, he would always come by and be like, hey, do you have a little bit? Do you have a little bit? A little bit of fucking what? You want to buy some weed? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I got some if you want to buy some. I'm not giving a little bit away. But I remember he brought by his Native American friend. His name was like White Cloud or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he was trying to sell us peyote and moccasins. And he was like, I was like, oh, dude, moccasins sound kind of cool. And he was like, I'll get you a good deal. He's like, my people make them. He's like, I'll get you for $300. And I was like, $300 for fucking moccasins? Fuck that. I'm not paying that. I'm a broke ass college kid.
Yeah.
I don't got $300 to spend on fucking moccasins.
I mean, the moccasins are cool, man, but well, congratulations.
But that's cool. How much did you what is it? Moccasins are a shoe
made out of hide.
It basically is like what the Native American Indians
they're boots. They're
would
like boots.
make for shoes. Yeah.
But yeah, wait, what's your Etsy?
Dude,
what's your Etsy called?
Put your Etsy up in the
Etsy.
Put your Etsy thing in the chat, man. We'll check it out.
Yeah. Well, congrats on your first sale.
See, 150. That's a little more reasonable.
Yeah. Don't take like 2 weeks to send the boxes like we do.
Oh, hey, I sent all those boxes out. Actually, it was longer than that. Chad, I'm sorry from iThirsty. I sent your box out finally. Sorry it took so long. And Sean O'Brien, I sent your box out to Chicago as well.
Yeah.
So it is on the way, guys. I apologize. I do procrastinate sometimes as well.
And we usually do. We were supposed to do a giveaway.
We were supposed to do a giveaway.
We can do one tonight.
We can.
You guys have to remind us.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you what. I want a little more viewers before we do a giveaway.
Yeah.
We gotta get like at least 10 viewers on one of the platforms, and then we'll do a giveaway. We got 4 on YouTube right now, so that's close.
Hello, welcome
to the show.
To be eligible for giveaways, you must hit that follow button
and be present on. Yeah. Well, we got Yvonne, Kansas City's a new follower. A Flying Banana. Krillin in the Name of. Gabriel Kalea. And Yvonne, Kansas City again on YouTube. I mean, Yvonne's pulling in the lead right now.
Yeah, she's
killing it,
man.
We appreciate that, Kansas City, Yvonne.
If you're here,
or Yvonne,
say
Kansas
hello.
City.
Be part of the conversation.
Say what's up. Don't just be creeping in the background.
Just look up the Queen of San Joaquin on Etsy.
There you go. Check it out, guys.
Check
if you
out
guys want
her
some
moccasins.
Check it out.
Yeah. They're pretty cool. And you don't have to wear moccasins either. They're kind of cool. You can kind of put them up on a wall, somewhere.
Like a collectible or something.
Yeah.
Like a tchotchke. Yeah. What do they call them? Tchotchkes?
Yeah.
Something like that. Gotcha. A knick-knack. Paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. But anyway.
Yeah.
I want to say what's up to the Doovster. She's out. I don't know if she's back yet, but she went to Arizona. She had back surgery. And I talked to her after back surgery, and she says she's feeling great. Her back feels like way better.
Good.
So shout out to you, Doovs. Quick recovery.
Get well.
And hopefully we'll see you soon. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to K-Bong and Dan, our friend Big Dan Kirihara. Dan is out on tour with K-Bong on K-Bong's first solo tour.
Nice.
So he's gonna do a little solo tour around. So if he's in check out kbongmusic.com. Queen.
He played with Pepper not too long ago too.
It's not Stick Figure. They did a tour with Pepper and Slightly Stupid.
Okay.
It's K-Bong's going out solo on a tour. And check them out, man. Hey, Chad, there you go. Thanks for the care package. Lots of cool stuff in there. Hey, so you got it right on. Sorry it took so long to send it out, man. I apologize.
It got there.
The weed makes you lazy sometimes. But I'm glad you got it right on. But yeah, shout out to K-Bong, man. He's doing his thing. He's going on his first solo tour. I'm proud of that guy. And I'm stoked that Dan gets to go with him, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, we talked to Braxton.
Right.
And he's got his new album coming out. And he wants to come on the show and debut it for you guys. And some new videos he's finalizing. And once he gets that all done, he's going to come out here and visit with us and share it with you guys, too. So we look forward to that, man.
For sure.
Props to that guy, too,
Looking
doing his
forward
thing.
to Braxton, yeah.
Always, that guy's always in like such a positive, good mood. Dude. That guy's great, man.
He's a good guy. Super positive guy. And really's got a good outlook on life. So he's a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, definitely. Puts me in a good mood.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. You need more people like that.
Yeah, in the world. For sure. For sure. Good vibes.
But yeah, like he said, working on the music videos. As soon as those are done, he said he's gonna be ready to. He wants to debut them here.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm down, dude. That's so cool.
Well, I think it's gonna.
I feel privileged we get to be a part of that.
It's gonna be a live He's gonna do live performance of a couple songs here, and we're gonna be showing his music videos.
That's awesome.
And probably maybe giving away a couple CDs and stuff too.
Hey, there we go.
So,
there we go.
For sure.
There we go. All right. So, do you want to get into a story before we do this, or do you just want to get into it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to drink a beer right now.
Drink a beer. That's what you're doing. Drink that whole thing. Down it, bro. You won't do it. You won't chug that whole beer, Chris. Is he going to do it, folks? Is he going to finish the beer? Is he going to do it? Oh, my God. Could he possibly do it? He's doing it. He did it, folks. He did it.
Okay, I'm good.
That's a professional drinker for you, folks. That's a professional.
I had to clear the lungs out just to make more room for my stomach.
There you go. I mean, I don't know. You had to like what?
I had to like take a breath.
Oh,
I was
got
like,
you.
But yeah.
He's good. He's good. How you feeling? Good? Is that better?
Feeling good. Yeah, we did a shot before the show.
We did do a shot before the show.
Perfect. Now I'm on that level.
He's just like, woo.
This is where I like to be at. That was an IPA too. I just chugged.
Thank you.
Fun times.
Oh, Wobby.
Hey,
Wobby. How you doing?
right.
Lanny is greater than Chris. Oh, He said Lanny can chug better than you. I don't know. Both in their primes, like Chris is slowing down on his beer drinking. As far as when we were in college, this guy could beer bong like 2 beers quicker than Lanny could probably shotgun a beer.
Oh, I could do 3 beers in a beer bong faster than Lanny could chug a beer.
Oh man, I would like to see you and Lanny on a chug off.
He might beat me now though, but
no, I don't think he will. I still don't think he would beat me.
Long term, if we did like a bunch of them, I'd beat him.
He'd be done. He'd do two shotguns. He's sleeping already.
We had our draft a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Lanny.
We went on the bachelor party, and Lanny cannot drink.
Lanny would just mumbles, dude. Yeah. When he starts to be like blah 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 blah,
he just talks
like
bubbles. That's fighting talk.
That's fighting talk.
I think Chris can take him though. I do. I think Chris will take Lanny.
I just have more capacity. It's like I don't know.
You know who's actually surprisingly fast at chugging beer?
Who?
My dad.
Really?
He beats Lanny
I
like
can
no
see
problem.
that, though.
He can put him down. He can do this. He taught Lanny, I'm pretty sure, how to shotgun
shotgun beers?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Lanny needed a mentor.
Yeah. And I have video evidence and video proof of them doing a chug off in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
With San Miguel Light, which is like the worst beer you could possibly drink.
Yeah.
And it's super foamy and super bubbly. And my dad kills them.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Yeah. But you might as well get yourself another beer.
Okay.
I'm not going to chug mine because I will throw up. I have like, ask Chris. Remember the one time I ever did a beer bong? Was in the dorms. And I did it in the shower for a reason. As soon as I got it down, it just came all back up.
You got to get that.
I couldn't get the bubble up. I couldn't get it up. I couldn't get it up. Morris is calling me a fucking baby. What a dick. How do you guys? I know you chug them warm over there in the UK. dirty, disgusting motherfuckers. Warm beer. It's nonsense. I'm drinking an English beer right now, though.
Do they have Newcastle in England?
Isn't Newcastle from England? It's an English brown.
It's an English brown, but I don't know if they have it there. That's an interesting question.
Where's it brewed? Brewed in Holland.
Yep.
It's brewed in Holland. No wonder it's good.
Probably brewed at Heineken or something.
Okay, it says Newcastle Brown Ale was founded in 1927. After 3 years of perfecting the recipe in Newcastle upon Tyne, England, for the town's working class, miners who wanted a smooth ale. Now, over 90 years later, you can still enjoy the same flavor. Smooth Newcastle, now carefully brewed in Holland. Some call Newcastle Brown Ale the Dog, Brune, or Nuki Brown. Nuki Brown?
Nuki Brown?
But we just call it Smooth Brown Delicious. Cheers, mate. See? It was originated in England, but it's now brewed in Holland.
I mean, the style originated in England. I don't know if that beer originated in England.
That's what I just read you the label.
I don't believe it.
No one ever believes me. No one ever believes me, dude. Bros, I finally broke down the stem on that piece you sent me. Oh. Broke it down. Damn. Well, I'll tell you what, Queen. We got a lot of pieces.
We can send you an edible pipe.
I can't. I actually can't. Bottles are bigger here. Pint.
Yeah, your pints are like 20 ounces, I think, compared to ours that are like 16.
Yeah.
So, you guys
a full pint is 16.9, isn't it? Ounces.
I think that's 750 or 500 milliliters.
500 milliliters. Exactly.
But I think a pint in England is 20 ounces. That's an imperial pint.
That don't make any sense.
There's an imperial pint and then there's a U.S. pint.
You guys in the whole rest of the world doesn't know how to measure shit.
Proper pint. a proper pint.
A proper pint. Proper. It's proper pint.
Yeah, it's not warm, but it's like cellar temperature.
It's like room temp.
Not room.
Like a cellar temp.
Like
so it's
50, 60 degrees.
That's warm.
50 degrees.
That's warm, bro. That's a warm beer. That's lukewarm.
Well, room temp's like 70.
What's up, Landmine?
Right?
Thanks for tuning in, buddy. We got 6 on YouTube right now and 2 on Twitch. One of those being me because I'm watching on my phone. It's not us. It's everyone else. It's not us. It's everybody else. Yeah, that's America.
Yeah.
The only motherfuckers on the standard
The only ones who drink our beer freezing cold.
Dude, not true. Remember when we went to Holland? I had the Heineken extra cold, and that shit was delicious as fuck. It was like a slushy. It was delicious. It was yummy and refreshing. But it was a Pilsner versus a lager. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I mean...
What is the difference?
The Pilsner, it's just the type of malt used. The process is the same. It's a lagering process. But
hey, what's up, Raph? What's up, Landmine?
But, I mean, those beers are meant to not have a ton of flavor. They're meant to be, like, clean and crisp. So
Queen says her boyfriend was betting when she'd break that glass down stem. Dude, we got. I'm gonna send you a little something else, dude. You're good, Queen. I'll send you something else. Send me your address again, and I'll get you something.
Yeah, DM's the address. We'll send you a little. We'll send you some.
We'll
send you a little Hawaii care package.
Yeah, we'll send you a little something.
Morris, if you want something, man, we haven't sent you anything. Dude, you've been like a follower since day one.
Yeah, man.
Whatever.
We want your. UK, he doesn't want to give us his address because he knows we're just gonna show up one day.
We're gonna stalk him, dude. That's.
I'm gonna be waiting outside your window.
Wait, Morris, I see you. If you want something, man, legit, like
seriously, let us know. Give
us
your address. We'll hook you up.
We'll throw it over to the UK. It's all good.
And I'll be peeking out your window.
He doesn't want to get goodies from us because he's gonna feel like he needs to use it because he hasn't been smoking weed, right?
Oh, so it doesn't have to be weed related. We can just send you like some candies or something from Hawaii.
We can send you some Hawaii.
We'll send you some fucking macadamia nuts or some shit.
Macadamia nuts, some Lihimoy gummy bears, Kona coffee, whatever.
We wanna hook up our friends. You know, we consider you guys good friends.
Cheers.
Yeah. Well, here, cheers. Let's do it right.
Cheers.
Clinky
cheers,
clink.
Guys.
So, when we went fishing this weekend, Woke up at like 4 a.m., went to the harbor, got on the boat. Was feeling like a little seasick, kind of getting out there, smoked some weed. Great. Lovely. My cousin can't do that. He's a cop, so he can't.
Right.
But he took that Dramamine shit, and it made him like worse. Like
really?
Bad, yeah.
I mean, did he take a bunch? Or
He took like one before we got on the boat, and then like it says every 5 hours he took another one. After he took that second one, he was like done. He was just like, oh, he just passes out basically.
Really?
Yeah. So it's unfortunate, but everybody caught a mahi. Everybody caught a couple aku. It was like a really good time. Brock, he spewed off the side of the boat.
Did he?
Yeah, because I told those guys too the day before, like, take it easy on the drinking today. Saturday's just like a chill day. Cause that's why I planned it where Friday was the party night, Saturday was chill, Sunday we're going fishing. Brock, he don't listen. That motherfucker's like a little alcoholic. Drinking all day, drank like a whole bottle of fucking wine to himself.
Oh, God.
Just literally
before going on the boat?
No, like the day before.
Oh, yeah.
We
you don't want to be hungover on a boat,
We
dude.
went
That's
to go
not a
eat.
good feeling.
We went to go eat surf and salsa.
Yeah.
In Haleiwa. This guy brought the bottle of wine with him. Was just drinking out of the bottle the whole time we were out there. Anyway, gets hammered. Ends up passing out like that night, kind of early still. So I figured, okay, it was like 10, 11 o'clock. He was already sleeping. I was like, okay, that's good. He's sleeping. We'll wake up at 4, get his ass up. We'll just drag him on the boat, whatever. But when we got on the boat, like, he was okay. He was feeling a little queasy, he said. But he said he chugged the juice, like a Hawaiian-made juice, a Hawaiian Sun. And he said it didn't sit well. And all of a sudden, he said just puked the whole juice out the side of the boat when we were just, like, jamming.
I'm sure they see that all the time.
Oh, yeah. And they said, dude, when you get on the boat, they said, if you didn't take your Dramamine already, you're fucked. Just puke, and you'll be done with it. You'll be fine. Yeah. Drink some water.
I hated that too, dude. I went on a like a sailing boat.
But you were drinking though.
I was drinking a little bit, but I felt fine during the day. But what happened was we got out into the channel. Yeah. And when you get out into the channel, the surf starts to then my uncle, my extended cousins, like my second cousins, anyway, they're part of my family. They got the chance to drive the boat, and this guy wanted to fucking hit these waves and shit. And I was like, fuck me. Like when the water was calm and we were just like cruising, I'm good. You know, that's not a problem. But yeah, then it's just like the boat's doing all this kind of motion. It's going up and down, left and right. Yeah. And yeah, I was just like, and the worst thing, and
smoke weed, bro.
Someone else puked off the side.
And then it sets you off.
And then I'm just like, ugh. And I puked off the side, and the boat's like sideways, dude, because you know it's a sailboat, so like these things like tilt up on the side, like literally, like my feet are on the bars, like, and I'm just like, there's just the wire that's like keeping me between the water and fucking, you know, and I was just like, and then everybody's just like, the worst, the part about puking is like. I'd rather people laugh about it and be like, you know, you fucker, you just puked over the side. Because I can laugh about that. But when everybody like gets serious and they're like,
Chris,
oh my God, are you okay?
Like,
are you okay?
I'm like, puked.
I'm fucking
good.
fine. Like,
you know how many times I make myself do this? Like, don't worry about it. I puke on a daily basis.
I'm like,
man.
You don't have to get all serious. I'm like,
I smoke weed sometimes till I throw up. Like,
I said, I puked and then I'm like,
so much.
Okay,
so like,
I'm good now.
Dude, I'm like stealth at puking though. I can just like. No one will even know. Like, I don't make any noise. Like, it just comes out and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. No one knows. No, I don't even get it. Like, I just do like the, okay, yeah. It's like silent. Yep. Okay.
It's just continued.
What was that? Like, it's just. I had to spit. I had to spit a little bit, but no, yeah, it was fun, man. It's weird. Like, I'm not a good swimmer, but I like being out on the ocean. Yeah. But bottom line is, like, if the boat sinks, I'm dead. Like, I'm not coming back. Yeah. So I just felt like so at peace out there. Like, your phone's not ringing, which is actually weird because I had better reception 5 miles out into the ocean than I do at my fucking house. Makes no fucking sense. But it's just like peaceful out there, man. You know what I mean? Like every night, like the house we had was like perfect for every night. Was a perfect sunset. I would roll myself like a nice fat cone and pour myself. I stopped at plug to Haleiwa Bottle Shop too, by the way. Cool little shop they got there. Good beers. A little pricey, but I mean, I get it because
it's like, a little tucked away place on the North Shore.
Well, first of all, rent's expensive out there.
Yeah, of course.
And he's bringing in beers. He's bringing in beers that are rare. You know how that goes. You're gonna pay a premium, especially in Hawaii. Right. But
it's not.
I got some primo beers out there. And he hooked. I gave him I give him our sticker and our card and a couple stickers, and I was like, hey man, like, you know, we do weekly beer tastings. Let's work something out. Whatever. We'll see. You know, he said we'd give us a little discount or something if we wanted to buy like tasters from him and stuff. But nice little cute little store. You know, pull in right there.
Yeah.
He's got like 5 fridges just full of whatever. And so I picked a couple of beers. I grabbed the Breakside Unicorns and Rainbows.
It's a good beer.
It's a good beer. It's a really good beer.
Yeah.
I drank that one night, and I remember I liked the Paradise Puckers from Rogue, so I scooped that up. And a couple other beers. I actually grabbed the beer we're going to taste tonight, the Ola Brewing IPA, because it's one of my brother's new favorites. Like, it's one of the beers he's like, oh, I really like this beer. I just tried it.
Nice.
So we're going to try that tonight. So I got that for him, and that's the beer I had ready for him when he showed up. And like, because he didn't know we were throwing him he knew we were doing something, but he didn't know, like, this is how we're going to set it up. So I scheduled him a job. Like, he had to go and do a service on a house, but it was the beach house. And when he showed up, we were like, hey, welcome to the beach house. This is your bachelor party. Okay, so
that's a cool idea. I mean, that's
it worked out, you know.
So he was sent on a job,
right?
He was thinking he was going to a job site. Right. When he opened the door, Tony was there with
a
Brock
beer and a joint,
and a beer and a joint, and
that
was
Brock,
the start of the party.
And that was the start of the bachelor weekend. It was
his wife was nice enough to pack him a weekend
super
bag.
cool. Yeah, his wife, he's done good with his choice in life.
Yeah.
For his wife, she was super cool about everything. Packed a nice bag for him, you know. Her dad and her brother came out during the weekend. Great time with those
Probably
two.
A little note that said, if you fuck up, I will kill you.
I'll cut your dick off. No, I'm just kidding. My brother, he's totally in love with his wife, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And he's got an awesome little kid, Maverick, my little nephew. Got an awesome little family already started, you know. And they're going to tie the knot on the 29th. Congrats to you guys. I love you all. But my brother was, my brother's a very low-key guy. He doesn't like the party scene and stuff like that. So when I did his bachelor party, I was like, we're going to do one night of party.
Right.
But for the most part, he wanted to be outdoors. He wanted to do nature. So I got him the beach house. Got the fishing going. And then the night after we came back from fishing, him and his soon-to-be brother-in-law, Jensen, they went like night diving in this little, right outside of our beach house, there's like this little reef.
Yeah.
They came back with a bunch of little fish, a crab, and like all kinds of stuff. They said they saw a fucking eel. I was like, fuck that. I don't fuck with eels, man. But yeah, I really look forward to extending our family, man. It's gonna be good.
The snakes of the ocean.
Queen says unicorns and rainbows. Really? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Breakside.
Called. It's really good beer, actually. It's an IPA. It's good. It's really good.
Breakside Brewing, which I am like a big fan of.
Yeah.
So.
My favorite though is my favorite beer to drink watching the sunset and smoking a joint. I'd have to say that Paradise Puckers was better than the Unicorn and Rainbows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Paradise Pucker is unique, and the story behind that.
It tastes like passion orange guava.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So the story behind that is one of the owners of Rogue, who unfortunately has passed since in the past, I think last year he passed away. But Hawaii was one of his favorite spots. So he had a house here. He always loved coming back to Hawaii, and like that beer was his way of like that was him dedicating that beer to Hawaii.
That's
that was
awesome.
a Hawaii inspired.
They do a really good job. It literally tastes like passion orange. I really like that beer.
Yeah. It's quite tasty. So yeah. But dude, is there a
I'm still tired of the whole mermaid thing. Seriously, saw a Halloween decoration of a skeleton mermaid today.
Skeleton mermaid?
Hey, pirates got ghosts too.
I mean, I get the pirate theme.
So aren't mermaids like a extension of like the sirens? You know, like the sirens that would coax the sailors or whatever.
I seen like
rocks.
them be a hybrid, where like sirens are like a hybrid of a mermaid.
But supposedly it all stems from the manatee, right?
I don't know.
You got to be really desperate to want to fuck a manatee. They're an ugly motherfucking creature. Cute, I guess, in like a weird, like, it's so ugly it's cute kind of way, but I don't know. I also had a few too many drinks and hits.
Yeah, the Halloween decorations are already coming out, man. They're already coming. Like, people are already getting into it.
So I went to Party City, right? I was like, dude, I want to like do a little decorating, you know, for like, I wanted to get like a banner or something for my brother when he shows up to the beach house. So I went to Party City, They don't have fucking shit for bachelor parties. They got bachelorette party shit like dick necklaces and shit.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any. The only thing they had was I found a plastic crown because they had the Halloween costume.
Yeah.
So I made him wear. He wore that crown almost all weekend. It's funny when we went swimming on Saturday at the beach. He wore it walking down the beach. He took it all the way to the thing. He took it off, put it on the sand. And he went swimming. I went back and me and Brock were back at the beach house already. And he put his crown back on, started walking down the beach, and it was like sunset already.
Yeah.
And like you could just see like the sun shining off the crown. Me and Brock just started laughing. We're like, look at this fucking guy, dude.
It fit his head perfectly.
Oh,
too.
it was perfect.
That was
Yeah,
the
it was
thing.
perfect.
It looked like he was comfortable wearing it the entire time.
So the crown, and then all they had was a button that said "groom to be." That was it. So that was all they had. So I bought both of it. And I was like, well, that's all the decorations you're getting, I guess.
I guess you would have to go to like Spencer's or something like that, maybe to get.
I
stuff,
guess, yeah,
but-
maybe I should have checked out Spencer's. Fuck, I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but can you turn that AC on for me? It's like
What you
getting,
hot,
like-
bro?
getting a little. This humidity has like been fucking brutal.
I'm chilling. I'm
Yeah,
not
'cause
even
you're
hot.
right next to the fan.
Bro, you gotta buy yourself a fan. I brought this from home. I did.
I know. I'm just worried about the fans making too much noise.
Well, this one, I don't think you can. Can you guys hear the fan?
Yeah, that one's
I
pretty
don't
quiet.
think so.
That one's pretty quiet.
Well, since we're talking about all these awesome beers,
Is
you
it
know,
that time?
well, actually, could I get another Newcastle too? But,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on, I'm in the wrong scene. I got excited, guys. I got excited. I'm sorry, it happens sometimes. I get a little premature and ahead of myself, I guess. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting. All right, folks. Yes. Oh, did you grab me a Newcastle too? You didn't. Oh, you're the man, bro. See, this is why he's my bestie. All right, folks. Tonight on the docket we have Ola Brewing, which is from the Big Island of Hawaii, which is getting fucking pissed on by God right now, due to this little tropical storm we have. But Ola Brewing's IPA, they're a local brewery here from Hawaii, from the Big Island. I just said that. I'm repeating myself, but that's okay. And it is one of my brother's new favorite beers, so we're going to give it a try in honor of that guy. Little extension of his bachelor weekend. We're going to taste his new favorite beer.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't had it yet. So one of my vendors came in and just popped in. One of the reps popped in, and they're like, "Hey, we're this great new independent brewery on Hawaii Island, and you should try some of our beers. They're pretty cool." And I was like, "Okay,
They're pretty cool, man.
they're pretty cool."
All
Hold
right.
on, I gotta grab my tea.
Well, all I got to say is
Thank you.
now my brother says it's one of his new favorite beers, so yeah, let's give it a try. And in fact, this is one of the beers I got from the Haleiwa Bottle Shop. So if you come to Hawaii and you go to Haleiwa or the North Shore, check out the bottle shop. You can get this beer.
This is in this
And actually,
brewery.
there was only one left too.
Really, that's
so
it.
they were all sold out of those.
Might have to push it.
Yeah.
Made in Hawaii, Ola Brew IPA, na Hawaii no Hawaii. Employee and community owned, Aina inspired, Aina, which means land.
Island, yeah.
Island.
No, it
Island
means land, but
inspired.
land, yeah. Whatever.
And crafted with pride. 6.3 alcohol by volume, 55 IBUs, and it's brewed and canned by Ola Brew in Kailua Kona, Hawaii.
Oh, so it's from Kona side.
Kona side.
There's a little weird thing on the lip of that, so make sure you take that off before you
What-
pour
what
it.
is
I
it?
don't want to end up in my
Ugh.
beer.
Ooh.
Here, there's paper towels if you want to wipe it. I don't know, Chris. You're wearing that Twitch shirt, dude, and it just makes me feel like we should just be Twitch affiliates. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Queen, would you make the jump over to Twitch? I know you have a Twitch account already.
She does. Would she jump over to Twitch? Because we didn't really see her a lot when we were banned from YouTube.
That's true. That's what I'm wondering.
I don't want to lose her as a person to talk to.
Definitely not.
I don't want to lose any of our YouTube people.
Yeah, I feel like we'd be missing out. Right now, YouTube's leading. We have what?
We have 115 YouTube subscribers now.
Yeah.
And no, 114. Sorry, because it's weird because it says this is like it says I'm tracking YouTube, but it does both. So if we get a Twitch follow or whatever, it goes up. But we have 114 YouTube subscribers, and we have 113 now Twitch followers.
So it's a race.
I mean, really, it's neck and neck.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So. Something to think
it's
about.
hard to dude. It's hard to decide. Like, I don't want to like my mom doesn't know how to use Twitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And we could still post our anyway. Let's get into the beer.
Let's get into the beer.
Yeah.
That's what we're
what are we
for.
doing?
We can discuss
this is
this
the
later.
beer tasting segment.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Okay, so yeah, Ola
let's
Brew.
get into this.
Let's pop this bad boy
open.
open.
Let's pop it. Pop it. Pop. Employee and community owned. What do they mean by that?
So there's numerous breweries where like a part of you getting hired means you like have part ownership in the brewery.
That's
and
pretty
stuff
fucking
like that.
awesome, actually.
I know New Belgium was like the first big brewery to kind of like do that, where it's completely employee owned.
That's fucking cool.
So it gives the employees more incentive to
work hard.
Yeah. And the better the company does, basically the better you do, kind of thing.
Right.
So
they get like profit sharing shit like that.
Yeah, they get profit sharing. You get dividends. You get things like that. I'm sure.
Top off a little bit.
So maybe that's what they got going on. They seem like based on their website, they got a lot of like local vibe to it. They got Fiji on their Fiji, which is a band in Hawaii.
He's a singer. He's not a band.
Well, yeah, a singer.
One guy.
Singer in Hawaii. But yeah, they promo. Looks like they promo a lot of local events and stuff like that. So
F1 to the J1.
Maybe it's like support local. All that. So I'm good with that.
Here, let's do this.
Oh yeah. It disappears.
Yeah, it disappears because the can's green. But
Can's
Ola IPA. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so let's get into this, bro. Did you write it down? Write all this info, man. You should have this done already, man.
Ola Brew.
Oh, and I put the little squiggle thing on there, but that's not supposed to be there. So I'm gonna change it. Yeah, this little accent. I'm gonna change it because it's not supposed to be there. There we go. Okay.
All right, color.
It is
straw gold.
Straw. It's in between straw and gold, I'd say.
Yeah, it's not necessarily straw. It's not like
it's more on the straw side, but there's a goldenness to it.
A
goldness. A Ron goldness.
Clarity is pretty brilliant, I think. It's pretty clear.
Yeah. No, you know what? There's a little bit of a not a haze, but it's not super. It's not water clear.
Yeah. So I'll go a step back there.
Yeah.
And the head pour.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah.
Strong head. How we like it.
All right, aroma. Oh, get a little sweet.
Very hoppy.
Hoppy notes
but sweet.
in there.
Yeah,
like fruity.
It's like that citrus hop over that pine hop.
Yeah, it smells more like passion fruity or those citrus notes.
Yeah, so it's definitely like a
maybe a little floral too, but faint or strong?
It's there, but it's not overbearing.
Yeah,
so
balance, more on the sweeter side. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on the sweeter side.
Do you get any grain? Do you get any malt aroma of grain, bread, sweet, toast, nut, caramel?
I would go on the sweet, like maybe a sweet bread kind of smell.
And the hops aroma, do you get like earth, floral? I get a little floral.
Maybe what kind of flower? Like a gardenia, kind of sweet.
Like a plumeria?
Yeah, kind of along those lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, floral and I would say citrus.
Okay. And then impression? Neutral, nice, off.
It's a nice aroma. Like if my lady friend smells like this, I'd be down.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Dive right in.
All right. Okay.
Flavor intensity, faint or strong?
For an IPA, it's on the fainter side. I mean, I would say it's like maybe a notch above, right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's not weak. It's not too strong. It's there. And it has almost like a... I don't know. I can't pinpoint it.
I almost get like a seaweed character.
I can see what you're saying. Like kind of like this. It's almost not salty, but I think it's the bitterness what you're getting.
I'm getting like
it almost tastes like a saltiness, but it's not.
Yeah.
But I think that's that oil from the hops.
It's good.
Danny, if you're still watching, what are your input? What's your input on this beer?
Would you say it's sweet or bitter? I think it's kind of like right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. It's actually very well balanced because it doesn't make you like, but it has a not a sting, but like a
kick,
like a little bite.
Yeah, a little bite. Yeah,
but it's very level. It doesn't like spike any sense.
It's kind of more like earthy in character almost.
I would almost say it has that coriander kind of spicy taste.
Yeah, it's got a little something there. But I don't know why I keep thinking of seaweed. Like, have you ever eaten like those seaweed, the seaweed out of the packet?
Mm-hmm. But they put a lot of salt and spice on that shit too.
That's true. So maybe it's just
it almost has
sweet.
A pepper kind of
herbal.
Yeah, like I want to say like maybe like a
spice.
Almost like a rosemary, almost.
Resin, floral.
I would say like a floral, herbal. It's not. The taste isn't citrus. The smell has got the citrus.
It's more earthy and herbal though, for sure. Like,
but it's very well balanced. Like there's a sweetness.
There's a little sweetness to it too.
But it's not. So it's just sweet enough, and it's just bitter enough to kind of like level your palate.
I think of it almost like a resinous.
Like weed resin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Like a little bit. I don't know. It's got a little bit of everything going on there. Do you get any malt flavors from it? I think that's maybe where the sweetness is coming from, is maybe from the malts when you taste it, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, when you smell it, it's sweet, but it has a citrus smell. But when you actually, and a little bit of floral, but when you actually, like almost perfume kind of like a smell. But when you taste it, it has more of a herbal spice kind of to it. And like a bitterness.
I kind of wish they had description. I want to know what hops they're actually using in this, because it would make a little more sense.
What is that? Tap room. Go to tap room.
What's on?
At the very top. Is that what it says?
Oh, no, not tap room. You want to probably go beer.
Okay, there you go. Ola IPA.
Click here for more information.
There you go. There you go.
There we go. Okay, this brew was double dry hopped for bite.
Okay.
And balanced with notes of sweet grapefruit, passion fruit, and hints of mango with an earthy herbal finish.
That's what we just said. Damn, we're getting good at this, man.
Perfect to share with.
We're getting good at this beer tasting shit, man.
That was pretty much on point with what we're kind of saying.
Damn.
Perfect.
And we didn't even look at this yet.
Over spicy grilled ahi, which
is that what it said?
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have fucking.
Which like
got some.
That character makes sense because it kind of reminds me of sushi.
Like you said, like a seaweed. It reminds me of seaweed, like a nori.
Like it would go well with sashimi for sure.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna tell my brother get a 6-pack of this and then cut that aku up we caught. Sashimi that shit.
There you go. Having this beer with the fish you guys were catching.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
so, oh man, I made the bomb with that fish. Oh man, I took the fresh mahi, melted some butter in a skillet, threw garlic in that bitch, a little olive oil, sauteed the garlic up, threw those fucking fish fillets on there with some salt, sea salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Some dill and some fucking parsley. Finished it off with some lemon. Woo, buddy.
That sounds good. It looked good.
I'm on to eat some more of that fish. Just eating it makes me want to go fishing every weekend so I could eat that every day. Okay, we'll go on with the beer.
So, double dry hopped. Okay, well, I mean, pretty much what we were saying.
Well, so
earthy,
that's that
herbal
resin.
Finish.
That's why it's so resiny because of dry hop.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So, okay. Hey, good job.
Good job, bro.
I think we hit that
Yeah,
one. I think we nailed that before we even pulled the description.
We knocked that out the park.
You guys saw it. You guys all saw it.
You guys have proof. We did it first.
Hops are U.S. Simcoe, Citra, and Cascade, which are like the mother hops
of any IPA.
Any IPA. Those are the ones you want to use for like Citra and Cascade, no doubt. Well, you got a good IPA, pretty much you use Citra and Cascade. So, okay, mouthfeel.
I would go with the resin. It does kind of give you like a mouth coating, like on my
oily,
tongue. Yeah, like I was taking dabs. So yeah, it has that kind of resin, that weed resin kind of slickness to your tongue. Is it done?
No.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
You want more?
Is there any? We
left? Have another can.
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? You want some of mine?
Yeah, sure. Give me a little splish splash. That's good.
Taking a bath.
Oh shit. We don't have to be like perfect, but thank you.
Okay, mouthfeel, light, medium, or full?
I would, I'm gonna say not. Okay, so you mean like the consistency of the beer? I would say I'm gonna say medium because it's actually a lighter beer, but with that resin kind of coating on your tongue, it makes it feel heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say like a medium.
Carbonation?
It's there. Not excessive.
Lively?
Yeah, lively works. It's still bubbling.
Sensation, creamy, slick. I think we got a little
I would
slick.
say like a slickness, because my tongue feels really slick right now.
Drying, warming, puckering, astringent, chalky, mouth coating.
But see, it does kind of have, I think because of the bitterness, it has a hint of dryness to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I keep tasting seaweed. It's weird.
What'd you eat before you came?
I didn't eat for a couple hours, but
I thought you were gonna say a couple days.
The last thing I had was like, they have the pumpkin spice lattes back at fucking Starbucks. Monica got one, and I had
pumpkin
some
spice lattes.
But I had a barbecue pork belly quesadilla.
Jeez, where the fuck did you get that?
From work, bro.
Damn,
Just a special
you guys are
of the night.
fancy. You guys are fancy.
Love that pork belly.
I don't like pork belly, dude.
I love pork belly.
I mean, like, I like bacon.
Not all
but
the
I don't
time.
like pork belly. Like, I don't want to eat the stomach of
pork
the
belly
animal.
makes you feel gross.
It's too greasy.
But like everything in moderation.
It's too thick.
I like it. I mean, it's like a thick piece of bacon is what it's like.
I don't like my bacon thick. I like it thin and crispy.
I
don't want to like chew on bacon. I want it to like just crumble in my mouth with flavor.
I like bacon like in between. I like it a little thickness to it, but not like.
Like I don't want to bite a bacon and have to like pull it to break it. I want to bite into it and it's like just crumbles in my mouth.
You like it like
I like
almost
it crisp,
overcooked.
almost burnt.
Yeah.
Same thing with my spam too.
I like crispy. Yeah.
You take spam, you cut it thin,
crispy,
and you make it crispy. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, that's the thing. The problem with like musubis in certain places is like the spam's too soft.
Or that sometimes they don't even cook it.
Yeah.
They just put it in sauce. Like you gotta fry the spam. Like I want at least a crispy outing.
Outside. Yeah.
Guys,
anyway,
get your shit together.
Spam. If you haven't,
it's delicious.
You need to try it.
Yeah. If you don't like spam, fuck you.
Definitely cook it though.
Fuck you.
Cook it like bacon, and you won't regret it.
It's the best breakfast meat out there. I would eat spam over bacon any day. But I would prefer both.
Spam is more filling.
If you had to pick one, like, okay, you got to eat spam the rest of your life or bacon for breakfast the rest of your life.
fuck. That's a hard one, actually.
Dude, I would go with Spam because you could do a lot more things with Spam than you can. Well, I mean, I don't know.
You can't really put Spam on anything. You could.
You could.
Which isn't ever a bad idea.
But you can put bacon on a lot of shit, too.
Bacon
if bacon
goes
makes
with
anything,
that
is a fucking
that's
tough one.
We
got to make a poll.
Yeah.
Well, not for all you white folk, but if you're in
That'd be
Hawaii,
easy, yeah.
We want to know. If you had to pick one for the rest of your life, Spam or bacon.
I remember in college when I made Spam.
It's funny because I just talked about this on the boat.
Really?
Yeah. I was talking to the boat captain, Captain Steve.
Yeah.
I was talking to him and he was talking about I was talking about where I went to college and he was like, yeah, people love Hawaii food, and I was like, it's funny too because we were talking about, I forget what musubis came up, and I was like, yeah, my buddy Chris one day he just decided I'm gonna make musubis. And like all of our Hawaii like friends were like, "What the fuck are you cooking?" And you wouldn't tell them what it was. You're just cooking it. And like they see the seaweed and the rice and like this meat, and they're like, "What is it?" We're like, just eat it. So I told him specifically about Alex. So Alex ate it, and he's like, "Oh, this is really good. What is it?" And we're like, "It's Spam." And he's like, "Oh," we're like, "Do you like it?" He's like, yeah. And we're like, just fucking eat it and shut up. It's good, right? And then after that, he'd be like, hey, will you make musubis? You know what I mean?
I was making them for every football game, man.
Dude, rice, seaweed, and Spam, maybe even throwing a little egg, you can't go wrong. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's like a meat lover's sushi.
It's good.
It's so good, dude.
Like, cook it first,
dude,
though. Don't eat it raw. Like, I think that's what people think of it.
Why don't they have a Spam and bacon and egg musubi?
They do?
I haven't seen it ever.
Oh, Spam, bacon, and eggs.
Spam, bacon, and eggs.
They
now
should.
we're on to
there's
something.
There's the Spam and eggs.
Of course, yes. That's this deluxe musubi.
That's a deluxe musubi.
From 7-Eleven.
But why
That's
not?
another thing, guys. They sell these here in 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They don't have those shit where you guys live. You guys got like taquitos and shit. We get musubi.
And it's literally like
so good.
It's like one of the places you go to get musubis.
It's
like
one
you
of
go
the
to
better
7-Eleven.
Yeah, like if you need a quick musubi, 7-Eleven's the place to go.
7-Eleven's where you go. And it's usually cheap. It's like usually like 99 cents. And
all right, well, this isn't musubi tasting, which we should have.
Let's continue.
We're
almost at the end.
We should do a musubi tasting one day.
We'll send you musubis in the mail.
We'll send you the ingredients and the recipe, and you make it, and we'll eat it together.
It's fun. It's fun. We can send you musubi makers, and then that's all you got to do is
Spam and rice and nori.
Yeah, Spam, rice, and
we'll send you the nori. It's like fucking $10 of seaweed.
Yeah,
not even $10.
It's probably one of the more expensive parts of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so hungry now. I want musubi.
Spam's pretty expensive though.
I'm not supposed to be eating carbs, right? But this whole weekend I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna be drinking beer and eating whatever I want.
Yeah.
I lost 5 pounds. I was like, okay, cool. I'll take it.
Sweet.
I'll take it.
Okay. Finish. Short, medium, or long?
It's long because I'm still tasting the beer.
Okay. Intensity, faint or strong?
It's long, but it's on the fainter side for IPA. It's not like kick you in the balls strong. So I would say almost a notch under in the middle. Under in the middle.
Gotcha.
You didn't mark what I said.
Under in the middle, so more of the faint side? I don't know. I'm getting a lot of good hop character out of it.
Yeah, but it's not intense, though.
Yeah, I guess.
It's there, but it's not like...
I'm going to go right in the middle.
You're not like breathing it out.
Balance, sweet or bitter?
I'd say it's right in the middle. Yeah, that's right in the middle. Okay. I mean, I think overall this is a very well-rounded IPA.
Well, that brings us to our general impression of the overall general impression.
It does, beer. Chris. It does.
It does. So it's thumbs up, thumbs down time.
All right, who's going first? You gonna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right, Chris.
Thumbs up.
All right, Chris is going thumbs up, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
They're cheering for the beer, not for you.
I'm here every Wednesday.
They're cheering for the beer, not for you.
Fine.
All right, tell us why you gave it a thumbs up, Chris.
like we've been saying pretty much throughout the whole tasting, pretty well balanced. Like it's got a nice citrus notes. It's got good bitterness to it. I think the dry hop was a good way to go with this. A double dry hop, which gives it the nose that kind of has that like fruity floral essence, and then when you get into the beer, you get the earthy herbal.
But for a double dry hop, do you think that it wasn't like overly strong? Normally those beers are like when they double dry hop it or double whatever they call it's like a double IPA.
It could depend on the hops they were using. I'm guessing they were dry hopping with maybe the Citra or
maybe
the Cascades.
They found a good blend maybe of them all.
Or maybe they did all three. But to double dry hop, I'm guessing they had to.
You hear the rain?
Yeah, it's starting to come down out there.
Did you open this window?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I was gonna leave just that one open, but
is that where we're hearing it?
I think we're okay.
But yeah,
it's storming in the bar.
But I don't know what process they double dry hopped it with. Maybe they did a first dry hop and then a secondary dry hop after fermentation. But
so when you dry hop, it doesn't have to be before. Isn't it after fermentation or during?
Generally after fermentation, but you can do it during the fermentation process too.
Now does that add more aroma or flavor?
More aroma.
So on the nose versus on your tongue.
Right.
Okay.
And the oil, you'll get the oils and stuff like that too. So you may get that plant-like vegetal, or
maybe that's where you're getting that seaweed flavor. I'm thinking
that's where that earthy, those earthy like seaweed flavor tones might be coming from too.
Okay.
Because you get kind of the plant flavor more.
All I see is a boob. I just saw the door open and all I saw was a peripheral of a boob.
Oh, hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica. How you doing? What are you drinking?
It's Propel and vodka.
That's the healthiest drink I think I've ever heard. She's drinking Gatorade, Propel, and vodka.
0 calories, 0 sugar.
It looks like water.
It's the flavored water. That's what that is.
Oh, I can't do the flavored water.
I can't either. I was just telling her that.
Oh, careful.
Well, you all right?
May want to pull that seat a little forward. All right. So
I think,
Is it my turn?
Thumbs up, man.
All right.
Can we close all the windows?
What?
I'm giving it a thumbs up,
Woo!
too. All right. I'm sorry? He wants to know if you closed all the windows at your house.
I think we closed most of them.
I'm giving it a thumbs up. I agree with Chris. First of all, I think it's a very well-rounded IPA. Again, I'm not a huge fan of IPAs, but I appreciate one that's drinkable and sessionable for me. And I think this is what this is. It's sweet on the nose, a little bit of bitter on the taste buds, but it balances out very well.
Yeah.
And I'm proud that it's a Hawaii beer as well.
Well made. The balance is, I think,
it's very well balanced and well rounded. Yes.
You get nice fruity tones with earthy herbal tones, and not overly bitter, but enough where it kind of lingers a little bit. It's nice.
It's nice. It's a good beer.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thoroughly impressed.
Thoroughly. Good
you
job.
Try this,
good
babe?
job. Good job.
Yeah. Have you had
everybody.
it yet?
The Ola
you
IPA.
tried it already? Okay, then I'm gonna drink this. There's another one in the fridge if you want one.
No, we had it
Do I need to close that window? It's making me want to go pee.
Then close the window. You already pee enough as it is on this show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Inappropriate Bar Talks.
Beer tasting! Okay, I'm going to go pee now. Like, literally, like, I'm just, like, listening to waterfalls over here.
Well, there you have it. Chris has to go pee because the rain makes him have to pee. This guy can't even don't have a water fountain ever in one of your houses or a pool because you'll just be pissing the bed at night. Oh, see, that's gonna make him pee. Monica, you want to come sit in for your husband while he's taking a tinkle? Yeah, he's a little tinkle.
Did you guys talk about Elon Musk and Joe Rogan yet?
Not yet. Get out here, grab the mic and bring your water.
That's all it is. Wink.
Yeah. How are you doing, Monica? What's new with you?
I'm good, Tone. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Talking to that mic.
Hello.
Get in there. Right in the front of it.
Right here.
So, yeah.
Right here.
Right there.
Hello.
There
Hello.
you go. There you go.
Testing.
You're good.
Okay.
Because you are a little soft-spoken, so we want to get you right up on that mic.
All right. How's it going?
It's good, man. What's new with you? Here, cheers, man.
Cheers.
There you go.
I don't know. Just waiting for this crazy storm to pass.
Yeah, it's not that
It's
bad,
not that
really.
bad. No.
I mean, I've seen way worse. This is I've been in worse rain in the Philippines on like a regular day.
Yeah.
It'll rain like 6 inches and like you have to walk through the streets in like your slippers because it's all flooded and it's like it's really gross actually. But
Yeah, actually, we've had worse rain, I think, in Vegas too.
yeah,
You know,
and that's a
but-
fucking desert.
But I'm not gonna lie. There's a little part of me that really wants like a crazy hurricane.
No, you don't. You don't want roofs getting ripped off and shit like that.
I don't want like devastation or anything like
That's
that.
what happens with a crazy hurricane.
There's just this little part of me that just kind of wants to.
You wanna, like, experience it?
I want to be sitting in the dark with like flashlights.
I mean, we can
Playing
just turn off
Uno.
your electricity. We don't have to have like a devastating hurricane come through Hawaii. We can just shut down all your fucking breakers and like shake your windows, and then that's exactly what basically it is.
I mean, I've been in earthquakes.
Yeah, I've been in
like,
earthquakes.
I know what that feels like, but
Yeah.
I've never been in a hurricane, so
Yeah.
I really want to just.
I mean,
experience
so
it.
the most dangerous part of a hurricane is the wind.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
wind, and obviously the water if it gets enough rain where it's flooding places.
Right,
but the
like
wind,
Maui right
the
now.
wind is what fucks things up.
Yeah.
Like it'll rip buildings apart. It'll fucking blow trucks over. That's what fucked up Japan. Japan just had that typhoon go through it.
Yeah, that was.
It's
bad.
fucked up. I saw a video of a guy. You know, I guess it was his first reaction, but his truck started to tip over. He tried to go and put his,
Oh jeez.
and he just disappeared. He's gone.
That's it.
Um,
Yeah, you don't have superhuman strength.
No,
just because
dude,
it's a typhoon. Doesn't
and
mean you can-
the wind doesn't fucking play. Like when
No.
Mother Nature wants to fucking get pissed, it'll get pissed.
Yeah, you don't fuck with.
And I mean, it's weird because we have like, I guess it's the El Nino year or whatever, because there's so many fucking hurricanes,
Mhm.
all going through the Atlantic and the Pacific.
Yeah, that one.
It's fucked up.
Florence.
Yeah, it's
That's
going right. It's
through.
which
It's
we're
going
gonna talk
mainland,
about.
Too. That's crazy.
yeah,
So-
man. It's
Quiet up until September, and then
Yeah,
well, hurricane season is usually what, all summer, right?
through to November.
it's from like I think it's July to November.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're like kind of towards the end of it, and then it just went off, man.
Just picking up intensity.
Yeah, there's like another one behind Olivia. There's like, I think they said right now, we're looking at almost setting a record for how many hurricanes in the Pacific. They said like we could have possibly 5 at one time. I think that's like the record.
Wow,
Like back right behind each other.
that's
crazy.
Pretty nuts.
Yeah.
that's pretty nuts.
Oh shit! What did I just do?
I don't know. You kicked something.
I kicked something.
Yeah.
Hold
Do you want your seat back, babe? Okay. All right. Well, thanks for letting me.
Yeah, no problem.
with you for a
Nice
minute.
talking to you, Mo.
Bye, guys. Nice to talk to you.
Take it easy.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah, so somehow I kicked the headphone amp and turned my headphones all the way down, and I just turned them back up. But, yeah, I mean, the weather, I don't know, God must be pissed off, or someone's controlling this shit with some kind of special laser beam. I don't fucking know. We got to call Alex Jones to find out. But, yeah, Skynet's gone live, guys. You got to watch out. Yeah, it's raining. I like the sound of the rain. So, Chris, it's Hurricane Havoc out there.
Yeah.
That's what I put on our title.
Deserts miss the
So let's
rain.
talk about these hurricanes that are going off, since we got right into
And
it.
I miss you.
He misses you.
Yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain. The deserts do miss the rain. Let me tell you, when I lived in Vegas,
It's true.
I loved when it rained because it only rained.
It's dangerous though because the fucking roads get so slick in
It
Vegas.
gets flooded easy, and the thunderstorms and lightning storms are, for me, they are genuinely scary.
Chris
I
is scared
fucking-
of thunder and lightning.
I
He
love
gets scared of
watching
it.
lightning, but I fucking hate being anywhere near it.
Well, you know the likelihood of you getting struck by lightning, you have better chances of winning the lottery.
Yeah,
And you're not that lucky. So
that's true.
you don't have to worry. I'm not that lucky either. None of us are getting struck by lightning.
I don't know if that's
I
true.
had a
Is that
fucking
a true statistic?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Google
you have a better
it.
chance of getting. I guess. I mean.
Oh. There you go. You're good.
Did Chris ever tell you his lightning dreams?
His lightning dreams?
Yeah. So there was a while there in Vegas where he would wake up like frantic, freaking out because he'd have a lightning dream.
Mm-hmm.
He would go
A
to
nightmare?
A nightmare. A nightmare.
That's good. He would come to my bar that night, and he would gamble, and he would hit a royal. He would hit a 6 spot.
Oh, so that was like his omen?
That
like
was
if he
his
had a dream about
omen.
lightning, he had to go gamble?
And literally it would happen, and he would literally get like his biggest wins ever. And so that was like, okay,
You have
maybe
any
lightning's
recently?
not so bad.
So maybe, see, there is a correlation between lightning and the lottery.
See? For Chris, there was.
Lightning and luck. Maybe I don't know.
see?
Yeah.
There you go.
It was weird. It would be like did you remember watching like War of the Worlds where
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was
where
just, like
there's
the
like-
lightning bolts like pow pow
Yeah.
pow, like that's what it was like.
But it
Yeah,
wasn't, see,
I
that
felt like I
wasn't
was Tom
lightning
Cruise
bolts.
like underneath. Nah,
Those
no,
weren't
weren't
lightning
bolts.
Those are the aliens
Those are
going
aliens
in.
going
them.
into the ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's how the dreams used to be.
Dude.
It would be like pow, like right.
What do you think's causing all these hurricanes? Is it aliens?
Global warming, I think, has something to do with it. I think the sea temperatures are a little warmer this year, and I think you're getting that time of year where it's going into
they call
winter.
that El Nino.
Yeah, but
El Nino.
you're also getting that time of year where it's
It's a me, El Nino.
where the water temperatures are just.
Hey,
like,
what's up, Flying Banana? Thanks for joining us,
What's
man.
up? The water temperatures are just perfect. Like September is always like the worst month for hurricanes. Like it's always the craziest time. So I'm not surprised.
This was almost what? This was almost to the day that Iniki hit.
Iniki
right?
hit on September 11th.
There you go. Why does every fucked up thing happen on
That's-
September
I know.
11th, man?
By the way, never forget. We just we just had the anniversary, the 17 years since 9/11 happened. But it
Really? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Dude. I remember the day that happened.
I do
Doesn't
too.
seem like
and
17
and
years
it's
ago.
still pretty fresh in my mind. And I'm guessing by you saying that you think the same way. But
I remember waking up that day. My mom was
Um,
like, "Oh my god!" I woke up and I was like getting ready for school. My mom was like, "Someone flew a plane into the fucking."
yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh shit!" And then boom, that second plane hit. And we're like, "Oh shit!"
So that's kind of what we were talking about.
Crazy.
We were like
It's
saying,
very surreal.
where were
like, when
you
think about
when 9/11 happened?
I remember watching it.
vividly, right? It's one
Yeah.
of those things where like you can forget what you had for dinner last night, but you can put yourself 17 years
Yeah.
ago
I
exactly
remember
in that place.
exactly what happened.
I
that
didn't.
morning.
I don't
what
think I
was-
went to school.
what
I think
was
they
happening.
canceled school that day.
Did they really?
I think they did. I didn't go to school.
I
that
went
day.
to school that day.
I was
I-
like, "Fuck him, I'm not going."
I worked on the train, and our train went through. I worked for Princess Tours in Alaska, and our train actually had to go through the base in order to
Get
go
to,
on its way.
Yeah.
So we weren't allowed to
You
because
guys were on shutdown. You were shut
yeah,
down.
we were on shutdown. Yeah, so they bussed us. They bussed us to get
Around the base.
They bussed us on the road, so we
Oh.
actually like.
So
we
you guys
didn't-
still did your tour
We
thing.
still did part of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was crazy. Like, no one knew like that. No one expected.
Well, it
that.
was super. Like I used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I had
Yeah,
to
you
drive.
had a far trek to school.
But by the time we woke up at 5 o'clock, the buildings were gone already at that point.
Yeah. No, well, the first one. No, was it?
Yeah,
I
they
don't-
were both
I
gone by
remember.
the
Oh,
time
maybe
I woke
maybe I
up.
was watching a replay, but I specifically thought I saw that second plane hit.
Yeah, because that happened. Because it was 5 o'clock, roughly 5 o'clock in the morning in Anchorage when
Which
we
we're
turned
pretty-
on the TV.
yeah, we're
which we're
pretty
about an
close.
hour or two difference
Yeah,
from
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it
So,
happened at
Like 10 or
the
11
first
o'clock
one
in the
hit at-
morning in New York.
the
right?
first one hit. I think at like 9:30 Eastern time, like
Okay.
9:30 Eastern.
So that would have
time,
been like
somewhere in that
4:30
range.
our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like super early, and then the second one
the
hit
second one,
around 10.
very shortly after.
That's-
Yeah.
yeah. I remember my mom waking me up though.
Yeah. I mean I went back and I every year I just go back and I watch the videos of it just to remember what it was. Like
Yeah.
I don't it's kind of weird. I don't know, maybe it's just my thing, but I don't like to forget things like that and how important and how pivotal it was to the way we thought about things and the way we treat things now, and
It changed
you
your
know
whole
it-
perception of
it
life
changed a lot
as
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
You know,
It was so surreal and
Yeah.
like
it changed everything.
Yeah.
Like in an instant like that, everything changed.
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And
So
It usually happens when you get attacked.
yeah.
yeah, and I mean, I can't imagine the people that were there that went through it firsthand.
What do you guys think about like the
There's a lot of-
celebrities and stuff that claim that they were there and they weren't? Like that's
You know who I
pretty
want to?
messed
You know who
up,
I want to
right?
give
Like-
props to is
That's really
Steve
messed
Buscemi. Do you know that guy's story?
Steve
Do you-
Buscemi.
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 Sorry,
Okay, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, yeah, okay.
Buscemi. I don't know. I fucking,
No, what?
that ugly motherfucker. Did you know he was a New York firefighter from 1984 to 1990?
I think I heard that somewhere.
And the day after the towers went down, he went back to his old firehouse and was working 12-hour days to go and help pull out the bodies and pull shit out.
Really?
He went and volunteered his time. That's fucking huge, dude. I give that guy, and I think he's a great actor too, by the way. But that's fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
Like that's that guy. I have so much more respect for that guy, knowing that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was volunteering his time out of his old firehouse. 12-hour shifts he would work.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought up the whole celebrity thing because I think that's, and I didn't see any press about it. Like I think he just did it. You know, he just wanted to help.
Yeah.
And that's fucking huge, man. Like that guy, you're a fucking badass, bro. Good for you.
So you respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do. I
Then
do.
there's that one dude that was on sitcom. Which one was it? Was it New Girl or one of those shows? One of those shows are like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. One of the guys actually claimed that he was in one of the buildings during 9/11, and then come to find out later he got called out on it, and he was like, "I lied, I wasn't there."
Oh, I think I
shit.
do remember
You
that.
remember
That
that?
was a while ago,
It was
though,
a
right?
long while ago, yeah. But
Why would you claim that?
he wanted the sympathy, and he thought that was like
He wants
a
the
way
attention.
to-
You're
yeah,
a
he
fucking
wanted the-
pathetic human being.
No, and that
Fuck
literally
you.
like changes your whole perception of that person
Yeah. Fuck
completely.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
like disgusting.
Do you know his name? Because I want to like.
All you have to do is Google like fake 9/11
I
What a
remember.
dickhead.
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's on one of the sitcoms, and not one
Well,
of
I
the guys
guess-
that you would expect.
I guess
either.
that guy
Like,
Pete Davidson on SNL, his
Mhm.
dad was a firefighter and died in the towers or
Oh,
something
wow.
like that.
that's sad.
Yeah.
It is sad, but it's funny. Oh, when you watch what roast was it? He comments about it. He makes a joke about it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Where's your phone?
And you know what? Good for that guy. He's marrying Ariana Grande, fucking bastard.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking
He's fucking
Yeah.
Good for him, dude. Good for fucking you, bro.
about.
good for you.
She's
She's a hottie.
But yeah, I still think about that, and you know, it's kind of crazy to think like, out of such a terrible thing, how united everybody was after that. Like,
And
how,
where did we and where we are
patriotic
now?
and
it
where we are
sucks.
now.
Yeah, it sucks.
that's kind of like the shitty thing. It was
Yeah.
like everybody was on board for America and stuff like that, even though it wasn't like.
And now everybody just
greatest time.
fucking
And
is
now-
divided and it's
Yeah.
shitty. It really is shitty, man. Like
And it's horrible to think that maybe we would need another catastrophic event to bring us all
stop believing
together
the media,
again.
people.
But yeah,
Stop believing the
I
media.
don't want that to happen regardless. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I just something to think about.
Yeah. Never forget, guys. Never forget. Okay, let's get into some of our stories, man. We got a lot to cover tonight.
Okay,
Let's
where
start
do we
with
wanna
let's
dive
start with
first?
Dr. Disrespect getting disrespected.
Okay, so this is pretty crazy. This was a couple days ago. Dr. Disrespect was on a live stream, and basically, in the middle of his live stream, you hear like 3 bangs. Like,
Yeah.
Do you
bang,
want to
bang,
hear real
bang.
quick?
Oh, okay, yeah. Who
The
is
dude
it?
from the League,
Which one?
the one who plays the main character, who's married to the what's her name?
Oh,
Steve
to
Red.
Jenny.
Rana ZC.
Really?
Yeah, that dude.
I do remember
Says
something
he
about
admits
that.
he
That's
faked
right.
his 9/11 survival story.
What a douchebag.
Yeah, so
I'm
he
glad they
claimed
stopped making the league then.
he had claimed that he escaped from the South Tower of the World Trade Center on September 11th.
Why would you
When
fucking
he was
lie about
actually
that?
when he was not even in the country, he was in Spain.
What the fuck?
Who comes
dude?
up with shit like that? What a douchebag.
You could at least be in New York if you're gonna say
Yeah,
that
no
shit.
shit, dude. Like,
Pretty messed up,
what
man.
an ass clown.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Some people
so-
are so needy for attention.
Dude,
Like, it's
someone should
disgusting.
slap him in the mouth. We should all get to slap him in the face once. The whole country. Everyone gets a turn.
Everybody gets a turn.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you just see him on the street, you should just get to slap him in the face. for being a fucking douche. But okay, back to Dr. Disrespect.
Okay, so yeah, he had to end his stream because basically he was playing the new Black Ops 4, which looks pretty dope, by the way. And yeah, in the middle of his stream, you hear pap pap pap.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then he immediately gets up from his chair, goes out and checks it out, and comes back to the stream, and yeah, I'll do one.
Sure.
Yeah,
fuckers.
And basically, yeah, he walks out of the room, and he comes back about 2 minutes later, and he goes off.
Yeah.
He goes off.
Dude, he doesn't really go off. I mean, he justified anger. You know what I mean? He's fucking pissed.
Can I plug this in? Can we?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's play the sound clip that you guys can hear in with us. Obviously, you can. I'll post the link for this in the chat. That way, if you guys want to check it out.
I'm right by your crotch, dude. You feel that?
Oh,
That's my hand.
Whoa. Okay. Let's plug this in here.
We are a little perverted. This is Inappropriate Bar Talk. What do you expect? Shit gets creepy. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to unmute it. Okay, we're good.
What's up?
Man, just not finishing.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay. So basically, he just got killed in a match.
Yeah.
Which happened to be good timing for him.
Man!
'Cause at least he was paying attention.
Just not finishing.
Because when my headphones
So wait, hold
were
on. Shut up. There, you heard the 3 shots? There you go.
I'm replaying it.
I can't.
So he immediately, at this point, he immediately gets up off his chair and he goes to check it out.
People are still subscribing to his channel. He's not even on the screen. But
And
yeah,
this
I
is-
agree, Flying Banana. It takes a real bitch to shoot at someone's house, dude. When you know he's got a wife and kids, dude. You're a fucking fag. You deserve
that's the thing.
Whoever is doing this deserves to get fucking stomped out by fucking Dr.
He has a wife and kids.
6'8" fucking ass.
He has a
dude.
pregnant wife and kids. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like,
Dude.
so- and then
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta fucking end the. I've got to end the broadcast right now. Someone shot at our house, broke the fucking upstairs window. This is the second shot. Someone shot yesterday at our. Someone shot yesterday at our fucking house, and someone shot again right now and connected with the house upstairs. Right? You're driving by. Right? You pussy.
you can hear his wife yelling in the background.
Yeah.
I gotta stop the stream.
And that's where the stream ends.
Yeah, so that's where it ends. But, dude, I feel like he was pretty calm still.
You can tell.
I would have went outside and chased that fucker down. I would have came back on the stream. Like, I would have just been, like, running down the street at this car. Like, you just shot at my fucking house with my kids and my wife in there. I'm going to fucking rip your head off.
I would kill somebody.
And Dr. Disrespect ain't no small dude. He's
Yeah.
a big motherfucker, dude. So,
Man,
So,
just
yeah.
not finishing.
It was interesting. When you
So,
hear the pop,
it's
see,
loud.
finishing.
It's loud. You can hear it.
You can hear,
Man.
and it was
Just not
obviously like an
finishing.
air powered. This is when
Yeah.
he can tell something's going on.
Well, he heard something, and he looked, and then you hear the pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
So, I guess Nate, I told Nate about it. He did a little digging and he did some research. Apparently, it was just a BB gun that they shot out the window.
Right.
But still, dude,
If it broke a window, that can
doesn't matter. What if the kid was by the window, dude? The BB fucking breaks the glass, cuts the kid, the BB hits him in
Hits
the
him in the
eye.
eye, yeah.
Dude, I would fucking kill somebody that hurt my kid like that.
Yeah. It's just
Whoever's doing
Well,
that,
and he-
you're
at
a
the
fucking
time-
little bitch ass. Dude.
at the time he didn't know if it was a real gun or
Oh,
not.
of course, I understand that.
So,
But dude, whoever's doing that, you're a fucking bitch ass pussy motherfucker.
yeah,
And you deserve to get fucking stomped
you
out.
deserve
dude.
to get your ass beat.
It's someone that's just looking another person just looking for attention because he knows, oh, if I get caught, I'm gonna be in the news as the guy that shot up Disrespect's house.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Why would you want to be that guy?
don't be the person that makes someone that's great at what they do, like Dr. Disrespect, stop doing what he's doing
Yeah.
because he's worried about the safety of his family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're on a stalker level at this point. You went and find out where this guy lives. I'm telling you right now, anyone who shoots the fucking BB at our fucking podcast, they're gonna get fucking stomped out.
Yeah.
We're big dudes. We'll fuck you up. I'll help Dr. Disrespect fuck this guy up.
That's true.
If that was my family,
there's just as
I'd
many
fucking,
fans out there who would be like, "I'll sit outside in front of your house during your stream,
Yeah,
I'll wait for that motherfucker to drive by."
And I got a real gun.
And, yeah, I got a real gun. Like that's where you got to be careful. Like if and he said it was the second time that happened.
Yeah, well, 2 days in a row. And Flying Banana says he has the money. I'd be paying someone to sit outside my house with an automatic rifle during my streams and wait on the pussies to come back. They're only going to do it again during streams. They're looking for acknowledgement.
Right, they're looking for that attention. Which, like, the whole, like, the people swatting people and doing shit like that. Like, fuck you. You guys deserve...
Dude, we do this because we enjoy, like, interacting with
somebody
with
actually
people.
got killed from being swatted. Like,
yeah, like, dude.
It's not funny, dude.
If Chris gets shot from being swatted, I'm going to be very upset. I'm not going to get shot. I'm going under the table.
I know. I'm like...
Chris is slow.
But it makes me think about, like, we're not big enough. We're not on, obviously, we're not on Dr. Disrespect level. But you know, if we ever got to that point, like that's stuff you gotta. Think about,
you gotta
right?
think about it. We got obviously, I mean,
that's probably way down the road.
He might want to look at maybe renting an office in like a secured building and doing a stream from there. You know what I mean? But obviously not as convenient.
That's the stuff that freaks me out a little bit.
But
it's just
this
like,
is the kind of stuff that stops these kind of people from doing this shit. You know, I'm gonna be very upset too. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Raph.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Raph. Raph's very upset.
He'd be upset if something
if
happened
Chris
to me too.
got shot, he'd be very upset.
But yeah, that's the thing is like you hear about all these YouTubers who have like stalkers or random people that just show up to people's houses.
I'll take a couple hot female stalkers. That's fine, but just don't shoot or stab me.
Some of them are really scary. Like
that's true,
and they may not be of age either, which is you got to be careful.
Hey, if you ain't 18, get the fuck away from me.
But it's like. These people don't get it, dude. It's not cool.
It's not cool. It's not funny.
Do not show up at a streamer's house. Do not show up at a YouTuber's house.
That's how people get shot, dude.
Do not show up at my house.
If I'm telling you right now, if I was Dr. Disrespect, I'd be walking around with a fucking strap, and next time that motherfucker comes by, he's gonna get popped, dude. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Time for a beer. Here you go, Lanny. Cheers to you, bud.
Cheers. But I'm a fan of Doc. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a fan
I like
of
his
Doc.
streams. I think he's entertaining.
He paved the way for people like me.
He's not the best gamer in the world, but he's good.
He's the 1993, 1994 blockbuster video game champion of the world, bro.
The two-time. And he's up for Streamer of the Year again.
Two-time video game champion of the world.
But Doc, we love you. Take care of your family.
Yeah, man. Dude,
we love your streams.
You might just move to a gated community, bro. You're making enough money. Move to a gated community. Get away so these idiots can't be fucking driving by with BB guns.
And that's the fucking thing too. Is like, but at the same time, it's like, why should I have to?
Yeah,
get up and move?
I agree.
You know, like I would get so mad at that fact.
I'm telling you right now, if I found who these kids were, I would fucking beat their asses. I don't care if they're underage. I'll kick their ass.
I would fucking.
They're driving. They gotta be at least.
I'd fishtail your fucking car and then light you up.
No, I'd walk out there. He's not gonna shoot you. You go ahead, shoot me with a BB gun. I will still stomp
you out.
Jump
in the Lamborghini and fucking chase him down.
Fucking Lambo is.
Jump in the
Or
Lambos.
get in your helicopter, Doc. We know you have one.
We know you have a helicopter.
We've seen it. No, but seriously, these kids are fucking dicks. They need to get their asses beat, and
I hope they get caught. I hope they go to jail.
There's no doubt. There's no dude. They're shooting. That's technically. Maybe because of the weapon, it won't be. But like, dude,
you never know.
You could have killed somebody.
It's definitely assault with. It could be a deadly weapon. I don't know what BB guns are classified.
You just like shot someone repeatedly.
If it's enough to break, it's enough to break a window, it's obviously
it'll
pretty
get in
strong.
it'll break skin, but it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah,
I'll take 50 BB shots to come and stomp you out if you fucking shoot at my house. You know what I mean? And I mean, I will curb stomp you. Yeah, I said it. Curb stomp. Bite the curb, motherfucker.
You might have to definitely get if he doesn't have security cameras, he definitely needs to get security cameras.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he had security cameras out front of his house.
You need to go to Costco and get that Lexor.
I would imagine he does. Like I would imagine a streamer on his
Loxer? What is it? Lorex? What is the little cameras they sell at fucking Costco? Get a Ring doorbell.
Get a Ring doorbell. I mean, for someone as popular as him, I would think he has security cameras out front of his house. That would only make sense. Like I know if I was at his level, I would definitely have security cameras like all around my house.
I wouldn't even tell people who I am.
Yeah, but I mean, like, these people are crazy, dude. Anybody can find out where you live. Like,
I guess
honestly,
they
people
probably
can do
track
that.
his IP or something. You know what I
Like,
mean?
it's not even tracking your IP. It's just like,
Well, yeah, that's how you can find out where
it's-
someone lives.
it's like public domain shit. Like, his real name, everybody knows his real name.
What's his real name?
Guy Beam.
Guy Beam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I watched. So after you showed me this, I actually saw this little like history of Dr. Disrespect. So I was like, I'm gonna watch this. So it like showed everything from like his beginning to like when he worked for Sledgehammer Games and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I didn't realize he designed a lot of the levels.
He designed levels on Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
Advanced
Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. And it's funny because he just looks like a normal kind of dude, but with that mustache, dude, he's so much more like official. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a funny dude, man. He does a good job. His production's good. I
think
enjoy.
from
I
the
enjoy
standpoint,
watching
when
him.
we watch him.
It's
I think
entertaining.
we look at it from a production standpoint. I think more so than anything, like he is entertaining. His personality obviously is contagious, right? Like
He does a great job with the character of Dr.
Yeah.
Disrespect. You know, I saw the interview when he talks about like being unfaithful to his wife. I felt so bad for the
Oh.
dude at that point. But you know, hey,
his
he's man
wi-
enough to
here's the
fucking
thing.
admit his mistake.
and his
He
wife
put it out
forgave
there.
him.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, right? Like if the wife forgives him,
Yeah.
then
You guys on IG Live, we're not because they don't do live. They don't have.
they
like,
do. They do,
They
but
do live?
but you have to have a certain
gotta be
amount of
verified,
followers.
right?
You have to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a certain amount of followers to get. IG
We
Live.
actually were just talking about this, Lanny. We're looking at maybe possibly going Twitch exclusive.
possibly.
Possibly.
We just got
We'll see.
affiliate.
We just got offered affiliate status,
Yeah.
so we're a little excited, but we're still a little like unsure of what we're gonna do.
It's cool because YouTube doesn't do that shit.
Yeah.
But Twitch is like, come be an affiliate.
Come
Whereas
get-
YouTube's like,
Come make penny bits.
where YouTube's like, oh, you can monetize, but maybe you should wait for like 6 months before
YouTube's
we
a bunch
think
of
you
dick
can.
bags.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, YouTube.
But Twitch is like, hey, affiliate status, yo, you can get subs, you can get emotes,
Yeah, we can
you
get $4.99
bits.
subs. We can
You
get
can-
free subs on.
People can support your channel and what you do, which is like really nice.
We really love that too.
Yeah.
Like we love when you guys support our stuff.
And I love how fucking YouTube's like biting on that
Oh,
whole
shit.
platform. Now you can be like basically like a super fan where you
yeah,
can
yeah.
like
You can get like special text
But
or
it's-
chat privileges
on
and
YouTube
shit.
it doesn't really work because Twitch is all about live streaming, right? Whereas YouTube's more about video on demand.
Right, right.
It's more people who are video production savvy. But I get it, if you want to support your creator
Yeah,
that
that's
you
cool.
like, then yeah,
I
by
mean,
all means you should be able to.
This right here is video production, bro.
And
It's
YouTube
live
finally,
video production.
YouTube finally wised up, but at the same time, it's different when you're not streaming
Well,
live.
one thing about Twitch versus YouTube is Twitch got a lot more stuff to benefit the creators, whereas YouTube is like it's gonna benefit us.
Yeah, and you have
first.
Twitch Prime too, where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
if
and-
you have
Dude, Twitch got bought by Amazon. They ain't going fucking anywhere.
no Amazon,
They're just gonna get bigger and
Amazon's worth $1 trillion now, or
bigger.
no, $1
Fucking-
billion.
No, a trillion.
A trillion.
It's
yeah,
a trillion.
So
Fucking crazy.
So yeah.
So I just signed up for Smile.Amazon. Do you know what that is? So if you actually go, instead of just going to Amazon.com, if you go to Smile.Amazon.com, you can set a charity, and any charity you want. So I picked the Honolulu Shriners Hospital for
Yeah.
children. So when you buy stuff or like certain products,
Proceeds
they
go
donate.
to the
Proceeds
charity?
go to them. But you
That's
got to
fucking
log
awesome.
on to Smile.Amazon.com
I've
versus
seen it.
Amazon.com.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Super cool, man. That's when you're worth $1 trillion, it's time to give back. Good job, Amazon.
Yeah.
I give you guys props for that. That's awesome.
That's the thing is like if Amazon, I mean, they're in the right space. They're doing the right thing.
They're in every space.
And you know what? The smartest thing is Twitch is kind of like their only real social media platform. Other than that, I mean, they probably own some other things that I'm not aware of.
Probably.
But I mean, they're a store, which
But
guess
they're
what?
in everything.
Facebook,
They own like what, Whole Foods? Don't
but
they own
Amazon.
Whole Foods?
I mean, Amazon has to worry about security of their customers, but they don't have to worry about like private info being used for ads and
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that.
That's
I mean,
true.
I
That's
mean,
true.
you know what I mean? Like
like
Google
Facebook,
Google
you're gonna
has
get
to worry
ad
about
hit up
that.
by ads and shit. Yeah, Google, all that shit.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I mean, Amazon obviously tracks what you search and things like that.
Oh, I'm sure. No,
right?
it totally does. Because when I go on, it's like deal of the day, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, funny. I just searched that 3 days ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it feels like the way your information is being used isn't as invasive as like Facebook
Yeah.
or Instagram or
One thing I think I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna drop Mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got nothing on Mixer. There's no sense.
Mixer was a kind of a trial period when we were off YouTube, right?
when we were kicked off of YouTube. By the way, Chris, good fantasy game.
It was a good game, Lenny. It came down to Monday night, and fuck, my defense. Like, I had the Detroit Lions defense, and they fucked me. It looked really good in the first quarter, and
I don't know what
I
you
think
guys talking about.
I think I owe you $20.
My
I think,
fantasy,
too,
my
right? So I
fantasy.
didn't forget.
Oh, did you guys do a $20
Yeah,
side
we
bet?
did a little bit. Yeah, we did a little bit
Ooh.
for the week. So
When
I
was
think I
that
owe you
done? Was that done
$20.
at the bachelor party?
No, it was done at the bar.
Before
I think
the
it was the
bachelor
night of
party?
the draft or something like that.
Okay.
But because I knew I was playing in week 1, I think. But
Yeah. Yep.
good game. It was close up until the second quarter when Detroit just got their ass fucking whooped. Dude, Detroit, the head coach came over from New England, right? He was their defensive coordinator. But he looked like a fucking deer in the headlights.
Dude, every new coach fucking lost this week. None of
Yeah.
the new head coaches won.
Like he looked,
Everyone lost.
he looked like he didn't have any control.
That's part of being a new coach. You gotta take your rub. Yvonne Kansas City, woohoo, drinking an IPA. Yes, it was a good IPA from the big.
Oh, we're getting
storm warnings here. I didn't get one. Why am I gonna? They just want to let me die.
flash flood warning until 12:30 a.m. Avoid flood areas. Severe alert.
They're just gonna let me die.
All right. Well, we're streaming during a flash flood warning.
Hey, I'll surf home.
Welcome to the show.
That's okay.
Lanny said, I forgot about the $20, but I will take it. Shit.
You shouldn't have brought it up, bro.
Shouldn't have brought it up.
See,
I'm a man of-
that's
I'm-
one thing about Lanny. He gets too drunk to remember things.
I'm a man of my word.
I owe him hundreds of dollars.
It's-
he just doesn't remember.
Well,
No, I'm just
sure
kidding.
as hell, if I won, I would have brought it back up. So,
Oh, I'm sure you would have.
So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. But I think you and I are probably going to play each other later this year, so maybe we'll have to do a double or nothing.
Dude, I'm gonna smoke everybody this year. I'm just letting you guys know. Y'all be safe during the hurricanes. Oh, for sure. It's just a tropical storm.
Yeah, it's a tropical storm, and it's mostly past us, but there's a weather system behind it that the hurricane kind of pulled into.
I'll look
into
right
the
now.
island
I'll look right
chain,
now. I got
so-
this. It's called My Radar.
I don't even think that we're getting the.
Dude, the storm is like hundreds of miles away.
Yeah,
already.
so what it is, it's not even the tropical storm
it's
anymore.
just the rain bands around it.
It's the rain bands that are getting pulled behind it.
Yeah.
That are coming through now, and that's actually more intense than the actual tropical storm that rolled through.
Yeah, this thing's far away already. This thing's as far as the Big Island is from us. Further than Maui. Yeah, it's about as far as the Big Island is.
It's
We're good,
it's a good
dude.
300 miles or so out.
I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling.
But we're getting a lot of rain right now, like a ton of rain right now. So
I wouldn't say a ton. We're getting a sprinkle.
if you look outside, the roof has like a waterfall coming off the edge of it. So
And you know what they say, Chris? Don't go chasing waterfalls.
please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Thank you. Speaking of hurricanes, Hurricane Florence is making its way towards the east coast of the United States. Right now, South Carolina and North Carolina are in the direct hit zone. It's currently Category 3. They're expecting it to intensify a little bit before it makes landfall. But I guess the main thing there is the coastal cities. You got to worry about the storm surge.
Yeah.
Which will flood a lot of these coastal cities,
Oh.
which don't see that very often.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, do me a favor. Are you gonna play any more sound clips?
probably not right now. No, here.
Yeah, unplug that.
I was
'cause it's
hoping
like,
I could find like the Serena Williams like stuff for later, but
Well,
maybe I'll ask for it again when we get there.
it's just like it's across my legs.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Local
Guys,
authorities are saying don't
Get
play
to
with
high
it.
ground.
Hurricane Florence. I think a lot of people are taking it seriously, but at the same time, they were rolling through there. I was watching the
The fuck?
news today, and there's some people who are not even.
50 to 80 foot waves? No. We're not. Well, not us.
Nah,
Maybe.
nah, nah,
Maybe for Florence, but
I don't know about 50.
80 foot
No,
waves.
No.
That's no. That's an 8-story building.
Yeah.
Okay. That's called a fucking tidal wave.
That's a tsunami.
Yeah. You're not getting those. Maybe 15 to 20, 25
15 to
foot
20.
waves. Maybe.
That's generally what you look at.
Yeah.
For a hurricane.
But they did say it was like a superstorm, didn't they? We'll read that and see what it says.
Okay. So Florence is Category 3 hurricane, steadily approaching the U.S. East
Category
Coast.
3 is not that big.
It's big enough to make
Well,
an
Category
impact.
5 was the last major hurricane to hit us.
Right. It's not. It's not.
Category 5.
It's not. I think you have to be a 4 or higher to be considered a major hurricane. I think, but the storm is forecast to be an extremely dangerous major hurricane when it nears the U.S. coast late Thursday and Friday.
So they think it's going to amp up to like a 4 or 5?
Yeah, they said it's going to intensify. More than 10 million residents in North and South Carolina and Virginia are under storm warning, watch or warning. 5.25 million people are under hurricane warnings and watches. Another 4.89 million under tropical storm watches and warnings. So yeah, they're preparing for this hurricane. It's about to make landfall. I believe they said starting Thursday. Yes, starting Thursday.
Okay, so tomorrow.
And basically, like they're saying, the biggest threat is the storm surge with these low-lying areas, and that people won't be able to get out once, because they're going to be closing bridges and stuff that link these areas together. So once they close those bridges,
People can't get out.
People
It's
can't get
get
out.
out now or fucking
It's
be
like-
stuck there.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
or it's deal with the consequences.
I mean, they're giving you fair warning. Get the fuck out. Leave your house. Don't die. It's not worth it. Your house can be rebuilt. Your business can be rebuilt. That's why you have insurance.
yes.
Get out. Save your life. Go to fucking
Even if you don't have
Alabama
insurance,
or
it's
whatever
not
the fuck's
really-
closest.
I get people wanting to like defend their homes. There's nothing you can do.
You can't stop
You can't
Mother
stop nature.
Yeah. It's just
like-
going to kill you in the process.
I don't get people who don't do that. Like, I get you wanting to defend your home, but if there's like a brush fire that's literally going to run your home over.
So
or,
Raf's saying my mom lives in North Carolina. They had mandatory evacuation. Hurricane of a lifetime is what they're saying.
I mean, for that area, it doesn't happen like that often.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
usually doesn't hit that part of the coast.
Well, see, that kind of landmass usually breaks up these kind of storms, you know, but if it's strong enough, it's going to pull onto land and it's going to do some damage, you know what I mean? It's probably going to drop some fucking crazy rain, cyclones. On that side of the country, probably hail, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? All kinds of crazy shit.
Be sure to buy all the milk and bread for milk bread sandwiches.
Milk bread sandwiches? What the fuck?
What the
That
fuck
sounds
are milk bread
disgusting.
sandwiches? You
Don't tell me you're dunking your milk in or your bread in the milk. That's gross.
Bread's okay. Milk you don't want to buy because milk
It'll go bad
spoils.
if the electricity goes out.
yeah, bread you're okay. But
40 to 20 inches of rain expected. Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
a lot of rain. That's about 4 feet of fucking rain.
yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a lot of rain,
2 to 4 feet of rain? That's a lot of rain.
especially with the flooding. And yeah, she got the hell out of there.
Good, good. As long as your mom's safe, Raph, that's the main thing.
That just heed the warnings. It's not worth.
Yeah, they give you
like-
good warning. Just follow the shit.
And
Good 100 butterflies surrender. What the fuck? I mean, I'm stoned, but that doesn't make any sense. We love it, though. We love it.
Cooper says at least 50 shelters are open across the state, as up to 1 million residents have been asked to evacuate ahead of the storm. He announced that officials were opening a large shelter. Hurricane Florence could inflict the hardest hurricane punch North Carolina has seen in more than 60 years.
Wow.
In 1954, the state was hit by Category 4 storm Hurricane Hazel. Hazel stands
Hazel?
as the benchmark in North Carolina's history, says Jay Barnes, author of the books on the hurricane histories of both North Carolina and Florida. We had a tremendous amount of
It's a far
destruction all
gap.
across this state.
I just only covered North Carolina and Florida. What happened to South Carolina and everything in between?
That's weird to
Yeah.
me, right? Like, why are you writing a book on that? Like,
If you're a hurricane specialist, you probably want to do tropical, like the Bahamas, fucking the Caribbean, Hawaii,
yeah.
Florida, and North Carolina is what you wrote a book on. You're a shitty author.
Like, I'm just waiting for the next big one. This guy's like, oh, I'm ready
he's
to write another
he's
book.
like 90 already. Like, I can't even. My typewriter dry. My ink's dry.
It took 60 years. It took 60 years for me to write this
I
book.
told you it was
I
coming.
told you it was-
I told you. Oh, I told you it was coming. Johnny, get my diapers.
I know.
I got a report on this.
I'm like reading it, and I'm like, you were writing a history book on the hurricanes in North Carolina when the big one that hit was 60 fucking years ago.
I was 35 then. I'm 95 now.
Come to Hawaii, bro. It's much nicer down
Yeah.
here, and you'd have a lot more
shit to write about. Yeah. Or the Caribbean. There's a lot of storms there too.
Or the Caribbean. Yeah, go to Puerto Rico.
You're in the
go to Florida.
I'm the hurricane specialist
Florida's
in
not too far away.
Montana. Like, dude, you might as well go be in fucking Wyoming.
Good luck.
There's no hurricanes, bro. Writing a book. It's like 6 pages long. It's like
President Trump.
It's a fucking pop-up book. For
President
kids.
Trump is urging those in Florence's path to act down and get out of its way. Don't play games with it. It's a big one, he told residents.
It's huge. It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Get out now.
Get out now.
If you get left behind, we're gonna build a wall.
Bad things can happen when you're talking about a storm of this size.
Trump doesn't play. He tells you the truth. Listen to the man. He doesn't. He never lies.
West Virginia is obviously preparing for this too. So
What do you guys do for work? Avocado farms? What? No, I sell water actually, which is hurricanes are great for. And Chris runs a family brew pub.
yes,
Yeah, we
Avocado
both
farms.
work for our family companies. That's why we're just idiots because we get favoritism. No, I'm
my
just-
day.
Oh, I remember back in my day, hurricanes blew over all the horses and carriages.
And
All
he
right,
says,
so-
"Yo, I'll be at the next show. Save me a seat. You got it, buddy. You just let us know."
Oh,
So everybody on the East Coast, take care. Heed
Yeah,
the
man.
warnings. Get prepared. Be prepared.
Buy water. Get canned food.
Buy water, canned food.
Make sure you have a can
non-perishables.
opener. That's key, as we learned in Scum. You gotta have can
Gotta have that
openers to eat
can
the canned
opener.
food.
Yeah, that would be a major fail if you had
Yeah.
the canned food and you didn't have. A
I
can
mean,
opener.
I could open it with a fucking rock
You
if
can,
I
you
had
can
to.
make it happen.
Yeah,
you can make it happen.
I'll
but
fucking trust me. If I'm hungry
can be
enough,
sharp.
I'll open that can.
I've hurt myself opening a can without a can opener.
You
so
would. You're accident prone.
the edges
You've
are
blown up
sharp.
your hand. You've cut your knee in half.
Well, it's
You're just accident prone, Chris.
yeah, but it's much more of a pain in the ass too. Like it's so much harder to open a can without a can opener. It's
Give me a rock.
ridiculous.
I'll get that can open.
Yeah, but
There might
you
be a little
like-
bit of dirt in the chili, but that's okay.
Like you're literally like doing this, like
Like a fucking ape on
Like
a
fu-
coconut.
open the can.
They're in the computer? That's a Zoolander reference if you youngins don't know.
So I was watching the Elon Musk and Joe Rogan interview.
Dude, I was enjoying it, but I just didn't have the time to finish it.
Yeah. It was
I'd
but they
love to
brought
talk
up-
to that
They
guy.
brought up how like I went down a rabbit hole because they were like chimpanzees are mean. Like
They
freaking
are
aggressive.
They're
like
aggressive.
they're like crazy.
Yeah.
And like I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube like looking up like chimpanzees and their like tribal wars and shit.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever seen like one tribe of chimps like fight another?
Yeah.
Dude, they kill. They kill.
Like brutal.
Yeah, like smash you in the face with a stick and a rock kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make sure your head's collapsed.
Yeah.
Dude, that's primal. That's,
Yeah.
that's animal nature. That's animal instinct. Like, I'm going to fight for my tribe.
It was like Planet of the Apes, dude.
It's real.
There's like 30 of them.
Yeah.
And they fucking roll up
They
on this
battle,
like tribe
dude.
of
Yeah.
like they're just like
They-
stalking
dude,
them.
it's fucked up.
everything
They
like
kill
that.
the babies. They kill everybody.
Yeah.
They don't play. Don't fuck. That's why there's that. That's was it Chim Chim? That was Dave Chappelle, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh man, I finally turned my monkey to jerk me off. Dude, but they say okay. So the
Well,
chimp.
you heard about that story about that lady who got her
Well,
like,
no,
face ripped off.
the
by
joke.
her
Well,
chimp,
yeah,
right?
but the joke is, have you ever? You know how like retarded people are like extra strong,
yeah,
and they say okay, chimps have the strength of like 10 men.
yeah.
If you ever see a retarded chimp, fucking run. That's a fucking strong monkey.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Or a primate. Sorry, it's not a
Yes.
monkey. But yeah, fucking run. And you gotta like, if that comes at you, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
It'll rip you apart, dude. It'll fucking rip you apart. Get out.
Oh god.
Throw a banana and run.
And I fell into that video where the lady is like, lady gets attacked by chimp, right? And so I'm like watching.
God.
And it's
You
like the
watched that?
No, it was like the 911 call.
Okay.
They didn't show like the actual thing, but it's crazy because the dispatcher is just like, what the fuck? Like he's laughing, like on the phone call. And
Probably
this
thought it was a
lady's yeah, he thought it was a
fake.
prank,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like this lady's like, you have to come help me. There's like a screaming chimp in the background. You can hear it like, rah, rah,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
background, and she's like, my friend, it killed my friend. It's ripped her face off. Like fucking intense.
Holy shit.
Like when you think about how it was actually
Well, they
a serious
got like
call.
the fucking cane. Like they got serious teeth.
Well, that's what they do too. Is they like rip your head off of your fucking torso. Like that's fucking crazy. They rip you limb by limb, dude. That's what they do. They're
Get
nuts.
the fuck out.
They're fucking nuts.
Stop trying to capture these things.
And
Just
this
leave them
lady's
be.
like-
You're pissing them off.
The guy's like, "Ma'am, can you calm down? Can you calm the chimp down?" She's like, "No, the chimp's out of control." She's like screaming.
I
Top of the
don't
lungs.
mean to laugh about this, but it's crazy.
But yeah, the dispatcher is like, "Excuse me, a monkey's killing your friend?" Like, and he's like kind of like laughing, like, okay. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then he starts realizing like this shit is like
It's
serious.
real. Like, there's a monkey on
like,
the
halfway
loose.
through the call.
Get animal control.
Yeah.
Get the fire department. Get the police. We got to kill this monkey.
Yeah, yeah. That's a pretty nuts.
No,
like,
for real. So I heard a nine.
Situation.
I was like just in the bowels of the internet,
yeah.
and I came across this police call where this guy says his wife was taking a shit, so he pissed in the sink, but he accidentally hit the garbage disposal and he minced his dick off.
What?
And I was like, first of all, you have a huge dick if that's the case, because
Yeah.
you got to go over the sink into the hole,
Like you?
or were you like
were you
squatting
planking?
in
Were you
the sink?
planking over the?
I don't know, but he's like, oh, it's terrible. There's dick meat on the walls. Like he's like, He's
What?
like, I fucked myself up.
What?
And he at one point he's like, okay, I'm passing out now, and you just hear like, and that's it, and like it cuts out. But apparently this guy fucking minced his dick in
Wait,
the garbage
wait,
disposal.
How did it end up in the?
I don't know. That's a long dick. Even if you were planking, the blades of the garbage disposal. Okay, first of all, your sink's about yay deep. Let's say that's about 8 inches.
8 inches, yeah,
Okay,
probably from
the blades of the garbage disposal are like another 3 to fucking 6 inches below that.
Yeah.
You got like a fucking 1.5 foot dick, then maybe. And that's if you're like laying flat on the sink with your dick in the hole. I think it was bullshit, but it was just pretty funny. What the guy was saying, he's like, "Oh, I did it, man." He's like, "I fucked myself," and the lady's like, "What? What's wrong?" He's like, "Well," and he told the story, and he's like, it's all over the wall, is what he told her. He's like, "There's dick meat on the wall," and like he passed out.
Oh god.
But I really don't think it was real. But it was kind of funny to listen to.
You just have to understand how he.
I don't think that
How he made
I
that
think it's
happen.
pretty damn impossible.
It is. It's got to be. You got to be fully
At
erect
least for
with
me. Thank God my dick's not that big.
You got to be fully erect with a horse cock, and you got to be like trying to get it in there.
And first of all, you don't have the rubber gasket thing on your garbage disposal. Why is there meat on the wall?
Yeah, how did it come flying out on the wall?
Unless he like got it chopped and he freaked
Just
out
pulled
and
it out?
flopped it everywhere. I don't fucking know.
I don't even want to.
I don't want to know.
Guess what? You stuck your dick in a fucking.
You
garbage
are
disposal.
stupid to begin with. So
Dumb.
let's go back to Elon Musk and the Joe Rogan interview.
All right. Yeah.
It was a very interesting interview. Joe Rogan's a funny guy to begin with, but Elon Musk, the way he talks reminds me of Raph.
Yeah, kind of like that.
You can watch him like think
Yeah.
and then speak versus like most of us do it. We just blurt shit out. You know, he's very calculated
Right.
in what he says. And very interesting things they talked about. Like AI and all that shit. Like Elon Musk, you can tell he's actually very scared of AI, dude.
Yeah, he's genuinely scared of AI.
But
like,
he just is like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I tried.
yeah.
He's like, sorry, guys, I tried.
He's like, yeah. Joe Rogan's like, so are you like trying to like keep people from attaining this? He's like, yeah.
He's like, I tried.
I spoke
but
to
it's too late
everybody I
already.
could think of.
He already says it's too late.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, think about it. We're all cyborgs.
Yeah.
Your phone is an extension of you already at this point. It knows what you like. It has all your memories in it, all your pictures, all your videos. It knows everything about you. We are technically all cyborgs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Good night, Lanny.
Ralph,
Take it
oh,
easy,
night,
bud.
Lanny. Ralph says I'm the next Elon Musk. Bro, you're older than Elon Musk. You should have been the first Elon Musk. You're too late. You're older than him.
So how did this interview happen? Well, so Musk has occasionally submitted requests for a live interview on the Rogan officially extended the invitation on Sunday night this way. Elon, anytime you're ready, we've got an open invitation, to which Musk replied, thanks. Have heard universally great things about your podcast. And fans got super psyched about it.
He says he's an alien, so universally is an interesting way to put that.
Right. So maybe he knows.
Maybe aliens are watching the Joe Rogan podcast in other dimensions. He said universally. I'm just saying. So I thought he was like near 50. I don't know. How old is Elon Musk?
Elon Musk?
I feel like he's younger than us.
No.
He looks young. He's got like a very good complexion. He's like got like zombie skin. It's
he's
like
an alien,
pale.
dude. He's 47 years old.
Oh, dude, he is older. Dude, he's old.
Yeah, he's not young.
I thought he was younger than us, dude.
No. I mean, he's not old, but he's not young.
Yeah. Middle-aged.
Yeah. But yeah, so they talked about AI. They talked about space travel. They talked about, like, Joe Rogan was kind of, like, egging him on a little bit, too, where he's just like, dude, you're a fucking badass. Like, you don't have to tell anybody anything. Like, you are fucking Elon Musk.
He's
like,
his own man. That's you got to respect
just
that.
Just be who you are. Like, and
he gets him to smoke weed.
The conversation was, yeah. No,
I love that.
I'll put the link to the podcast if you guys want to watch it. It was really
it's a very interesting podcast.
It's 2.5 hours, a little over 2.5 hours. So it's hard to like break the whole video down because it gets really deep at certain points. Yeah, there's certain things that they talk about where you're just like, he talks about how it is to run Tesla and how how Elon he asked Elon like, how do you have downtime and how do you
manage your time?
Relax? How do you relax? How do you get away from everything? And Elon Musk is like basically like, I never can.
Yeah, he's like, I'm always working.
To which Joe Rogan always responds like, you should try the isolation chamber that I have, or you should try meditation and blah blah blah. And Elon Musk is like, I've tried meditation.
He's an alien, bro. I'm telling you.
But it's just like, I don't really do meditation. And he's like very open to like trying all these things Joe Rogan was talking about, like the isolation thing. So Joe Rogan
tried weed.
Yeah.
Well, he said he smoked weed before.
Yeah, he said he did before. But obviously Joe Rogan, like they were getting to a stony point where they were just like talking about like weird, like Joe Rogan starts to go off on those tangents. Where
Yeah,
like,
he has his little theory.
What if the human race is just a big fucking ploy for aliens?
Well, they talk about like they talk about like if we're in like basically the Matrix. If this is all a simulation, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Or he was.
I mean, if it is, then I feel like they would be able to control things more. Like we wouldn't be able to just be online, broadcasting. You know what I mean? If it was a simulation.
One thing they were going off on for a while was like, what if the whole world was just full of Elon Musk or
a fucking badass world, dude.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan goes into like having this dream about, I had a dream. This is Joe Rogan saying this. I had a dream where there were just like thousands of Nikola Teslas. Like Tesla was everywhere. It's like 1930s, 1940s, and it's like kind of steampunkish, but there's Teslas everywhere, and there's just like inventions and crazy shit going on. And
I mean, if everyone was that smart, then we'd be really far advanced right now.
Yeah.
You know, there was something Elon was saying. He's like, at some point, the worst is gonna happen. It doesn't matter. Like, even if there was 0.00001% of improvement every year.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 years, something's gonna develop, and it's gonna be chaotic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The development of humankind basically is chaos to a certain extent. Damn, it is coming down now. I can hear it. Yeah. But he was like, it doesn't matter if it's like 20% improvement every year or literally 0.00001. At some point, there's gonna be a climax. You know what I mean?
The Earth's 500 billion years old, right?
He says, Flying Bananas is kind of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where the Earth is made by an alien race to be studied. I mean, who knows, dude? Who fucking knows?
That's a possibility.
I mean, the pyramids and all this shit, dude, is fucking crazy.
Where there's apparently, there's things that were built throughout history that.
Well, look at the Mayan temples and the Egyptian pyramids. They're very similar petroglyphs depicting kind of the same story, something coming down from the sky.
Yeah.
Fucking who knows, man? Hold on, Do we have our tinfoil hats? We gotta get those.
I don't know.
We gotta get those.
There's that whole Indian tribe that like disappeared.
There's a couple of them.
There's a couple
The
of them.
Mayans.
And they're
It was the
saying
Mayans.
The Mayans disappeared, and then they were saying.
Or was it the Aztecs?
No, there was.
No, the Aztecs were killed by the Spanish.
There was a group in Peru that like they have a ceremony where their gods are actually like aliens. Where like one of the main parts of the ceremony is like a guy dressing up in like a spacesuit, like kind of deal, and that's part of the whole thing. And like they praise the gods from the skies with the ships and stuff like that. Like it's kind of.
And yet they have no resources to know of these stories of
Yeah.
any other culture. Yeah. See, I don't know, man. The universe is infinite, bro. We don't know what the fuck's out there. I don't know.
And that was a part of the discussion they went into too. Was it's just like if humans only were made to stay on Earth, then that's a sad existence.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bad doggy. The most important thing Elon said, which blew me away, was when he said, cybernetic implants to be announced, which is light years ahead of anything. So I don't want anything implanted in my body.
Yeah, he was talking about how
like I don't care if it's like the newest iWatch. I don't want embedded in me. I want
this is like Black Mirror shit.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it was
yeah.
Like
that one where the daughter. Oh, that's a fucking weird.
Basically,
one.
you would be able to implant your brain, your thoughts, and everything that you have into a
and
new
be
body.
projected. Yeah,
And like basically,
so you could never
would
die?
live on forever.
Wow.
You'd be.
Have you seen the theory that the Great Pyramids were used as a big solar power generators? Yeah, they were used as like some kind of energy harvester. Yeah, I did see that. But like I said, we're already technically cyborgs because of our phones are all an extension of us.
Right.
Here's what he was talking about in the podcast too.
I mean, people can't live without their phones,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, your phone has a better memory than you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it probably learns faster than I do.
probably does too.
Like,
I mean, Chris can't even learn how to hold a pen. Apparently, he just throws them at himself. I've never seen someone throw a pen at themselves.
I just did it.
You're advanced, bro.
But yeah, and then the big whole controversy sparked off of Elon Musk smoking a joint with
Who
Joe
gives a
Rogan.
shit? The guy's a successful.
A spliff or a blunt.
Yeah, it was a blunt. The guy's a successful businessman. If he wants to smoke a fucking little bit of trees now and again, I don't give a fuck. The guy's smarter than all of us, even if he was drunk and retarded.
Well, he even said himself too. He's like, it doesn't even affect me. Like he's like,
He's
I
an
don't.
alien. That's why he doesn't have the THC receptors in his brain.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's an alien, guys, which I'm fine with.
But I mean, maybe he
But
just.
did he come to America legally? That's the main question. Or is he an illegal alien?
I'm guessing Elon Musk thinks like a stone person all the fucking time, and he's just smart enough to comprehend those thoughts into actual fucking things.
Possibly. I could see that.
You know, like when you're high, you always like.
I
You're
think
always
of
like,
crazy
You think
shit
of
when I'm
crazy
high,
shit,
yeah.
right? Like you think of like crazy inventions,
Yeah.
or things that you could do to make life easier,
Yeah.
or crazy, yeah, whatever. He thinks like that all the fucking time. Like so when
He's like permastone.
yeah, he's like permastone. Like but
Not like he has to take a drug test when he goes to work. That's
know,
true.
right?
Props, dude. Isn't that great? Neither do we.
But yeah, he was just, I don't know. He's just like, it doesn't do anything. Like, he's like, I smoke weed occasionally. Like, he's like, very rarely, but I've done it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, but it doesn't really affect me.
See, like I've skimmed through it and I couldn't find the part where they were smoking the weed. But I
It
saw
was toward the end.
I saw the clip of him like.
Yeah, if you search just a clip
Yeah,
of
I
him
saw
smoking weed,
that.
you can find that. By
But like
itself.
I want to know what like they were talking about before and after. So
they were getting really deep into.
I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I love Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah, I would say like you know how Joe Rogan starts getting deep. It
Yeah.
kind of started with all the dreams and like
Right.
what if there were 1,000 of these people? What if there and then like Elon goes, well, what if there were like 1,000? What if there were like a ton of Joe Rogans? And Joe Rogan's like, there are plenty guys like me. Don't worry about that. He's like, there's not a lot of guys like you. There's plenty of guys like me.
For
Like,
sure.
So, I don't know. It was funny, but there was one point where, yeah, he just busted out the blunt and he was just like,
See, I wish I could do that on this.
he just started
podcast.
smoking. He just started smoking.
I'm telling
and
you,
then
once we
Elon's
get our,
like,
when we get our own studio, I'm gonna be smoking on this show. I'm telling you right
he
now.
did one of those like how you like to do the like surprise. Like
Yeah.
he just busted out the blunt and just lighted it up. And Elon's like, is that weed?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it's a spliff or it's a blunt. So basically, it's just like tobacco
leaf
and
with weed. Yeah.
Yeah. rolled up together. And he's like, "There's nothing better than tobacco and weed."
Yeah. I don't know. Dude. So this past weekend we smoked a lot of weed.
Yeah.
And my brother had these like hemp. I can't remember what they're called, but it's a specific brand, and it's a blunt wrap, but it's made of all hemp, and it's literally smoother than the raw papers.
Yeah.
Like I was smoking these, and I was like, dude, I wasn't coughing. Like with the papers, I'm like, everyone's like, I cough a little bit, but dude, these fucking things were cherry, dude. I want to buy a bunch of them.
I mean,
DHC
that's what they're
Club, get on it, bro.
That's what they're meant for, right? I mean, like they're meant for smoking. So like the papers.
I want to say hemp. They were called like hemper. No, pure hemp. I don't know, Danny. If you're still watching, please put that in the chat, dude. I want to know what those papers were called, or those wraps.
But there's so much to cover in that interview. I
there
can't
is.
It's hard for me to remember bits and pieces. I might go back and watch it a second time just because I want to catch that.
It's a good interview.
I was kind of making food and like listening at the same time, so I didn't catch everything. So
see, they found the lost city of Atlantis. I
they?
didn't see that, but I guess it's just Atlantis now. If they found it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm all the thought process.
NASA found it.
He's
I
like,
see?
we know we can go to the moon. We know we can go to Mars.
We
And
can
he's
go
like-
to any planet if
and
we have
he's
the.
like-
We need perpetual energy.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You solve that, you can go anywhere.
Oh, he was talking about his tunnels a lot and like.
Yeah, he
flying
was
cars
talking
and
about,
shit like that.
and they're like, it's funny because Joe's like, who do you contact to dig a tunnel? He's just like, I don't know. I just filled out a form. I just dug a big hole in my parking lot. Is what he was saying.
He's just
funny.
like, I dug a big pit, and I said, put something. He just said, put something in.
Ricotta structure.
Ricotta structure.
Ricotta.
Oh,
I'm guessing
okay.
pyramid.
Ricotta structure. Should we Google this?
We'll have to Google it. But I mean, like, this guy's on another level of intellect.
Yeah.
He could possibly be an alien. He even says he was. Like, he didn't deny it. He's like, yeah, okay. I mean, he didn't deny it. So, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. They're out there, bro. Men in Black is not a fictional movie. That's real. Here comes the Men in Black. Anyway.
And he's just, the scary thing about Elon Musk is like, he never stops thinking. Like
his
asked
mind's
Joe
just
Rogan,
constantly burning, dude.
Joe Rogan was like, well, what is it like to be,
Why does this keep turning off?
what is it like to think like Elon Musk? And he's like, it feels like it's a constant explosion. Like, that's all he said. He feels like
My mind's just constantly orgasming thoughts.
yeah, I think that was the term he used, but he said it's just like a constant explosion going off in my head all the time.
That's kind of
And-
like a pain in the ass, though.
Yeah.
I
And,
like to not think.
and that's why Joe Rogan was trying to be like, yo, you need to be able to turn your mind off.
Yeah, you got to be able to shut down, reboot, and like,
And he's just like, I can't.
that's crazy.
And I felt bad for him.
The guy seems
too,
like
you know
he's
what I
very
mean?
healthy, though, in good shape. So I think he's
Yeah.
going to live long, and I think he's got a lot to offer humanity.
I mean, he gets the benefit he has is he pretty much gets to do whatever he wants, which is with a person with
I mean,
a
he
mind
can call
like that.
people. He can call people pedophiles.
Yeah.
and get away with this. So.
Yeah, that was a whole nother story. Yeah, he went off on that guy.
Yeah,
Apparently
the diver
again.
guy. Yeah.
He apparently went off on him again, but
Oh, he did.
yeah, he apparently
I
sent
didn't
him another email or response or something like that.
Dude, when
And
you're
he's
that
still
rich,
going with
when
it.
you're
It's
that
like,
rich and that
let it go,
smart,
dude.
fuck everybody, dude. Get the fuck out of my way. That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling people.
Yeah,
Don't fuck with me. I'll put you in the dirt.
but
I like that attitude.
the thing with him is he can take an out of world concept and he can kind of conceptualize
he can make it real.
He
Yeah.
can conceptualize.
Well, he's
it.
like he's
like-
an engineer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
He knows thermodynamics. He knows rocket science. He knows all this shit.
dude,
so
I wish
he's-
I was that smart.
So he's just like, I know that this formula will work in this sense, and if we did this, then this could happen. And he's like, is that possible? Like, then you're thinking on a realistic level at that point, where we just like spout shit out, and we're like, we have no fucking clue
Yeah.
how we would make it work.
I mean,
But,
I mean, I'm pretty smart, but I'm not that smart.
Yeah, he's a trip, man. Definitely
trip.
watch the interview.
He's interesting
check it
to
out.
watch. Yeah, definitely.
I think
check it out.
It's a good way to see who this
I'd
guy
like to
actually
see.
is.
I remember the Tom DeLonge interview with Joe Rogan, and that was interesting. I'd like to watch both of them together. Tom DeLonge, Elon Musk on Joe Rogan, because they both have.
I think
like
Tom
these,
DeLonge would freak out.
Well, Tom DeLonge is not anywhere near as smart as fucking Elon, but
way.
they're kind of doing similar projects.
Yeah.
Like Elon got SpaceX, and they're trying to do this, and Tom's got his Academy to the Stars. There, and he's working with legit people from Skunkworks and shit.
Yeah.
That are trying to kind of do the same thing. I mean,
I think Elon.
I'd like to hear both of their point of views on like.
Part of me would think that Elon would like pick them apart.
Oh, he would.
Like he would just be like, "Well, how did you get this information?"
Well, according to Tom, he went and met with like CIA guys and like fucking hidden locations and all this shit. And I'm sure Elon's had those meetings too.
Yeah.
And I just think, why don't they just team up and do it together, man?
If there's any information that he could get, he would definitely be able to implement it in the real world.
Oh, yeah.
Like, type
and
of
I
thing.
think, the stuff that supposedly DeLonge them are doing, bring that over to fucking Elon and dude, you guys work together, you guys gonna fucking cure everything in the world. Let's why be competitors when you can fucking be allies,
Yeah.
And really better the fucking situation. I'm kind of high and kind of drunk, and I'm just saying,
No, I'm all for that, and like, but how much would Elon Musk bring this to a reality standpoint? I think if you put Elon Musk in a room with these guys,
he's already going to Mars.
He would, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. No, their goal is similar.
So
in the
supposedly,
but
Tom DeLonge's guys have like this
they work for the government and
for perpetual power already. They have this, is what they're saying. Now they just got to figure out how to make it into a ship, into an engine to propel all this shit.
Yeah. I'm sure Elon wouldn't want to be on the books with these guys either. He probably wouldn't want to be associated with that because
you never know.
But if they actually do have the technology,
I'm surprised Joe didn't ask him. Like, okay, in regards to what Tom DeLonge them are doing, I interviewed him a couple months back. Is it real?
Because I'm sure Elon understands the space-time continuum stuff, and
I'm sure he does.
Whatever.
I'm sure the guys Tom's working with understands it too.
Interesting thought.
What else we got on the docket, bro?
Coming back down to earth a little bit. Okay, so this is probably something I think. Do we want to do Serena Williams or the copyright director?
You pick, bro. You pick. I'm gonna just kind of lean back here and just.
I need another beer. Let's do another beer, and we'll dive into the last few topics that we have, and maybe a giveaway here at the end if you guys are watching.
Well, right now we got 12 viewers total, so we got some. If you want to be entered into the giveaway,
yeah,
please say hi in the chat, and we will get everybody that says inappropriate in the chat will be entered into the drawing.
And you have to be following.
You have to say inappropriate, and you have to be following us. So, you type in inappropriate in the chat, and you're following us, you're entered into the giveaway.
Let's take a little breather. I feel like I got to come down to earth from that one a little bit.
I feel like I'm higher than I was when I got here. Yo, man, like, I would smoke weed with aliens. I think that'd be fucking cool. Yeah, I'll do another beer. I'll do another one. All right, we got Flying Banana. He's in the giveaway. We got Flying Banana. Chris is gonna go make a pee-pee because he's got baby bladder. We got Flying Banana in the giveaway. So far, you're winning. Please, if you are watching, say what's up in the chat. Say inappropriate, and we will get you in the giveaway. All right? And I think tonight we're gonna give away a K-Bong shirt and a CD. I think it's his previous CD, not his new one. But if you like it, you can go check out his new album. But yes, please jump in that. We're gonna start doing some giveaways too. We have a lot of glass to give away. And you know what? We're gonna give away the K-Bong stuff, but we're also gonna give away a glass piece. How about that? We got so many glass pieces from the Daily High Club. So far, it's just a flying banana. A flying banana is the only one in there. And I know we got viewers. We got 6 viewers on YouTube and 4 on Twitch. Guys, type in Inappropriate in the chat, and we'll get you entered into the giveaway. All right? So far, Flying Banana is the only one that's winning. He's winning right now by himself. Flying Banana going once, Flying Banana going twice. Let us know. All right. So type Inappropriate in the chat, and you will be entered into the giveaway. And this motherfucking dickhead's pouring a shot, and I didn't even ask for it. What a dick.
I'm just being a good friend.
No, you're trying to get me drunk.
I just want to take you.
This guy knows I don't eat carbs anymore, and he's just trying to get me fucking shit-faced. You know what kind of shits I take the next day after we drink this much Jameson? It's just liquid fire out of my butthole. Okay? It's liquid fire. I poop lava the next day after these shows. Oh, you fucking bastard. You're always trying to get me fucking drunk.
That's what Wednesdays are for, my friend. It's
No.
inappropriate bar talk. You gotta have the inappropriate bar talk in the proper way.
Oh, fuck tits. That's how you pour a beer, boys and girls.
Flying Banana, what's up, buddy?
He's the only one entered in the giveaway so far. He's the only one that's following rules.
No card.
Keto, yeah. I'm doing the keto, not the Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
I'm not doing the Jared
That's
Leto.
what I was
night.
thinking too, man. I was just like, Jared Leto, what does he have to do with any of this?
Yeah, dude, I'm doing the keto thing. And dude, it's not a bad diet. Dude, like I eat fucking good food.
Yeah, you can get pretty creative with keto.
I think I'm gonna go home and make a cauliflower pizza when I get home.
Oh, one of those. Those are good. You know, I had one.
Dude, I can't taste the difference. It just tastes like a thin crust pizza.
Yeah,
It's good, man.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
it works out. I actually put meat on mine though.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
So you buy the one from Costco?
I got the one from Costco.
Dude,
yeah.
I
It's all
put
veggies.
either I put pepperoni or I go chicken and bacon, and then I just load it with cheese.
There you go.
And it's fucking. I don't even taste the roasted vegetables on it because it's just covered in meat and cheese. Like I'll put a half pound of bacon
Yeah,
on each one of those pizzas.
I do feta. I love it.
You
Having
like feta?
I
Feta's
love
good.
feta.
I like feta, but I
So
like
always have
like
feta in my house.
mozzarella.
Mozzarella's. I mean, that's what's on the pizza in the first place.
Yeah,
probably.
so I like mozzarella, and as far as like a sandwich cheese, I'm a pepper jack kind of guy.
Pepper jack.
Yeah.
I like sharp cheddar
Depends.
or
It
Gruyere.
depends. It depends. Oh, now smoked Gouda.
Gouda, provolone.
Smoked Gouda is a whole nother.
Smoked Gouda's good.
Ugh, I'm hungry. now.
Brie, dude. I mean, Brie's not really a sandwich cheese, but it's so
Yeah.
good on a pizza. It's really good.
Really? I never had brie on a pizza.
Yeah, it's like salty. That's why it's kind of like.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to try that. But yeah, Flying Banana, I'm doing the keto thing. So far, only Flying Banana's entered in the drawing. He's just going to get what he wants.
Okay, well, we're reading out. Stick around. Is Flying Banana following us?
Of course he is. He's right there.
Okay, perfect. Then he's in the lead. And we're going to be giving away, so if you guys want to know what we're giving away a CD. We're going to be giving away some K-Bong merch.
And I said they can pick a piece if they're a smoker. They can pick a
Ooh,
piece.
And you get to pick a piece out of the box.
Yeah, man, that's a good.
Out of the...
that's-
We
have a
Tony
lot.
subscribed to the Daily Hat Club that we review here every month. We do
Yeah.
it once a month. Great box, $30 a month. They
can't
send you a
beat
bunch
it.
of smoking accessories that will last you pretty much the whole month, and you get like a new piece every month. So it's like if you're a smoker,
you can't beat it for $30.
and if you're not a smoker, that's fine too. We got plenty
got
of
other
other
good
things
stuff.
that you can pick out if you
we give
want.
them a Nick box choice.
We do the Nick box as well, and that's a quad annual. I don't know what the what's the
Quarterly box.
quarterly box
Every 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Serena Williams. This weekend, Serena Williams was playing in the Grand Slam final against Japan's Naomi Osaka.
She looked black though, that girl.
She's dark skinned. I think
For a
she's part, I think
Japanese
she's
girl?
part black.
Yeah.
I think she is. Yeah, I think she is part black, because she's super dark, especially for Japanese.
But Japanese can get very
Well,
dark
I mean,
if they go.
You
You
see
ever
the
see like those?
Okinawan
Yeah. But you
they-
ever see like those old Japanese guys that go surfing all the time? They're fucking dark as shit. They're super dark.
But I guess like being dark is like not culturally
Yeah, because that's
acceptable.
like working the fields.
Yeah,
So like Asian culture, if you're dark, that means you're like a laborer. So
Right.
everybody tries to be like super white.
super pale.
Yeah.
right?
I'm not down with that. I like me a dark Asian.
I can go either way. I don't care. Do what
It's
you
funny
wanna
though.
do.
It's like you see like the Japanese girls that get like the fake tan. They look like extra orange. I don't know if that's the yellow. I don't know. Like you know what I mean? They look extra orange.
I mean, in
Like
Hawaii, they're tan.
Trump orange. Trump
in
orange.
Hawaii, the Japanese girls are tan.
Yeah.
So if you like tan Japanese girls, Hawaii's the place you want to
I
be.
like those Japanese.
But
girls.
plenty of
I like those
beautiful women here.
Asians.
I'll give you that.
Dark Asians.
So Japan's Naomi Osaka beat Williams on Saturday in a Grand Slam showdown that ended in tears for both players for different reasons. What was supposed to be a fairy tale matchup for Osaka and the player she idolizes spun out of control after Williams was handed code violations that she described as unfair. The U.S. Open hit Williams with fines totaling $17,000
So supposedly
for 3 violations.
she was getting signals, I guess, from her coach, which I guess is illegal in
That's what started
tennis.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would figure as a coach, you're allowed to coach your player
That's
as
kind
they
of
play.
weird to me, too.
But I guess that's tennis rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not allowed to coach your player during the match, which is like
It
I
doesn't
thought
make
that's what
sense.
fucking coaches are there for,
Yeah,
right?
isn't that
Like,
what they do?
In any other sport, you're allowed to coach your player at any time during the game,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, you can't come up to them, but you can scream it from the sideline or you can,
Right.
pull them over.
Again, guys, if you are watching, if you type inappropriate into the chat and you are following us on either of the platforms, you can be entered into a giveaway, which we're doing tonight. But okay, go back with your story, Chris.
Okay, so that's how it started. Was the coach was supposedly giving hand signals to Serena Williams, which the umpire caught.
Right.
And when the umpire caught it, he penalized her.
And he accused her of cheating. He said, you're cheating.
And he said, you can't do that. You're cheating. He said, basically, he said, you're getting a penalty for cheating,
Right.
Because your coach.
And she
hit
freaked
you to
out,
signal.
saying, you're questioning my character and all this shit.
Yeah,
Bottom line, if your coach is giving you signals, you're fucking cheating.
yeah.
And you got caught.
It's in the rules. And the coach even admitted to giving signals and coaching her.
Okay.
But he said that's a thing that's typically done in the sport anyway. Like that happens all the time.
But is it illegal?
And people don't get penalized for it.
Is
It's
it illegal?
It's in the rule book.
Okay.
So
Well,
it is it is in the penal code,
Yeah.
right? So,
she is going to hit the ball. That's true. I mean,
there-
again, I don't know. But
there could be
if you're a
things like
professional, you got to follow the rules. This isn't the NBA and you can just travel everywhere.
there could be simple signals like serve to her backhand
That's
or
true, yeah.
serve cross court or serve there's some kind of weakness. It's like he'll tell you where to hit the ball because he feels she's weak at those spots
Yeah.
or whatever. There's a way to do it. Baseball has like fucking crazy signals,
Yeah.
right? Where you're like touching your hat and rubbing your arms and doing all kinds of
Pull
fucking
your
crazy
nuts
shit.
down.
So there's signals for everything, right? But so Serena got bent out of shape. She said she went up to
She
the
threw a little
umpire.
fit.
She threw a little fit at the umpire, and like at this point, you got to kind of like you got to be a professional athlete. Like
Yeah.
it's
You got caught.
you got caught. Just
Suck it up.
Just suck it up and be like, you can be like, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's where I would end it personally. If someone called me out on something, I'd be like, that was a bullshit call. But I would go back to fucking playing the game and just doing
Yeah,
my
she
thing.
like sat down and like wouldn't play.
But she
right?
started to get kind of pouty about it.
Yeah, didn't she like sit down and like refuse to like play?
Yeah, she was just like, you're calling me a liar. You're calling me a liar. You're telling me I'm a cheater. I never cheat. And I get at her level of
Don't
competition.
get me wrong, she's a great player.
She's a great athlete.
But-
Like, she definitely doesn't need to cheat.
Look, the bottom line is who's in charge of that match?
Yeah. Who's the umpire? Like
The ref.
You always know you
Yeah.
never talk shit
You're
to
gonna-
the ref beyond a certain
They are
point.
God as far as you're concerned
Yeah.
during that game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That happens in any sport. If
Any
If
sport.
you say, people in basketball, like
you get
she-
ejected. Look at Draymond.
That's the thing with this. Is she saying it's sexist? Like if a guy did that, and maybe it's a tennis isolated incident.
You know what I think it is though? You got to remember too. The guys that were doing this was like almost a decade ago.
Yeah,
The times have changed.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, there's instances where it happens.
The last guy, the most recent guy they were talking about was Andre Agassi. When's the last time he played a tennis match?
Yeah.
10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're talking about John McEnroe. This is 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Times are different.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we live in a society where you're not allowed to just fucking go off on people. And if you do, and this person is your official, He's in charge.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you are the greatest player in the world. He's still the referee.
And
if he says, shut the fuck up, you cheated, and you're going to get penalized, you're going to get penalized.
Yeah.
Shut up. Play the game.
Nothing happened at that point. It's like she didn't get deducted any points or anything
No,
like
he
that.
deducted her a game.
No, that was after. the other violations. So let's continue down this. We'll go back to that.
Okay.
But so she argued with the referee, and she basically screwed up her next set. She played it horribly. And she got pissed off, slammed her racket on the ground, broke it. She got penalized for that.
And again, I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
But when was the last time you seen someone do that?
Yeah. It happens. Like, it happens a lot.
I understand
actually.
it happens.
People breaking their rackets happen
But
a lot.
when was the last time? And did that person?
I mean,
I'm questioning. I'm trying to.
But I've seen enough times where players break their rackets because they're pissed off. Like that happens all the time. So she gets penalized for that, and they've gotten penalized for breaking their rackets too. That happens.
Right.
But usually it's their first violation. When you get the second violation,
yeah, you already pissed this guy
becomes
off.
a point,
Now he's gonna fucking
becomes
nitpick.
a point
You know what I
deduction.
mean? Yeah.
So for your second violation, that becomes a point deduction, right? And basically, she blamed that point on her losing that match, right? Like,
I mean, but that's like okay. You intentionally fouled someone. Maybe you didn't intend to like hurt the guy, but he got hurt.
yeah,
Then the next time you fucking technical foul the guy, you mean to hurt him,
Yeah.
and then you're like, well, what did I do? Okay, you got the first violation by accident. You got caught. Okay, the second violation, you smashed your racket. You did that on purpose. That's your own fault.
yeah.
Okay, next.
That's you
Next.
losing your
your cool. You're not being a professional.
Yeah.
Next.
And then the third violation, which basically was her going off on the referee constantly. And basically she called him a liar, said you need to apologize. This is bullshit. Like went off on him over and over again. And then that's when he gave her the third violation, which
You're being insubordinate
you
to
lose
the
a game.
Yeah.
You lose a game point, which is like big. That's flagrant. foul.
Flagrant, exactly.
So obviously, like people are like chalking it up to like at that point she blew up.
Yeah.
And the match fell apart. Naomi Osaka was a great.
She lost
player.
her composure, bro.
But
she didn't conduct herself as a professional.
And that's the thing is like you can give this girl Naomi Osaka all the credit in the world at the same time, and she deserved it. She
won, right?
She deserved to win. She deserved to win
She wins.
because she lost her shit.
Yeah.
Like, but
She lost her shit and she didn't perform as a professional. You lose.
the thing was, Serena made it seem all about her during that match when really, like, how do you feel winning it? Like, I feel bad for.
Now
Naomi
let me ask
Osaka.
you this. Let me ask
for
you this.
her.
Do you think she was trying to make some kind of point now that she's part of this whole Colin Kaepernick campaign?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I mean, it seemed out of character for her,
Yeah.
to me. Because normally she's very just get business done and she's out of there.
Yeah.
It seems to me like maybe she's trying to like, I don't know. I'm
She
just
got
I'm putting it out there.
She got really emotional over something that was like.
It's
should've
very
been
petty.
minor.
It's okay. You got me. Okay, she didn't take like you said the first violation. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
He didn't take a point away or nothing. He just warned her. It was a warning.
I think as an athlete, you just got to be like, that was fucking bullshit, and you can let the ref know that. You can be like, hey, I think that call was bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Like, really, like, blah, blah, blah. You can get upset, but you shouldn't let that determine the way you perform through the whole entire
Well, it ruined the
match.
whole outcome for her.
Yeah, you shouldn't let that affect
That's
you.
not being professional.
that's
You're not. You lose your cool. You're not being professional.
That's part of the sport, man.
Yeah.
Like, you always will have no matter what sport you play in, you'll always have a ref
That's
or,
you're not gonna get along with.
That
Yeah.
you're not going to get along with. And,
We've all been there.
And if
man.
he throws you out of the game, like in baseball, that shit happens all the time
Yeah.
when people lose their shit and you get thrown out of the game. But guess what? You made your point. You're out of the game. Whatever.
now you just screwed
That's
your
it.
team though,
You just screwed your team.
or yourself.
But you don't
in
blame
an individual.
I mean,
sport.
you don't tell the ref afterwards that he was being sexist or racist or something at the end. It's just he's
Bottom line
being
is,
a
dude,
fucking
it
dickhead umpire.
wasn't anything that was sexist or racist. She was acting out of line. He's in charge of the match. If he tells you to do something, you don't do it. You can't accuse him of being. You literally were insubordinate.
That guy is.
You chose to do this.
I believe
your
her.
actions.
Yeah, I
chose to
believe
do
her.
this.
I believe that guy was probably being a dickhead.
No,
I
but
believe her.
this guy, they even said like the official like
he's
people of the was it Wimbledon?
He-
They're like, dude, this guy has been one of our most consistent referees or
He's
umpires.
done 4 Grand Slams before.
He's done it. He's a
championship
professional.
matches. Yeah.
And he didn't blow up. He wasn't yelling at her and calling her racist things or saying anything sexist. He penalized her.
Yeah.
He's not going to put up with your
He's
shit.
just doing his rule. He's just following
He's doing
the
his
rules of the
job.
game.
Exactly.
And it may be an unfair, or it may be a rule that's stupid or dumb.
But it's part of.
But that's
so
part of the
so
sport.
is you have to wear white at Wimbledon. Oh, actually, no.
Yeah.
This was in. No.
Yeah,
this was in Wimbledon.
Wimbledon, yeah.
You have to wear white.
Yeah.
That's a stupid rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you follow it, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. There was like a whole big deal because of. Remember when she did the cat suit in France? Like they changed the dress code after that because they said, "Oh, you can't be wearing form-fitting clothes. It's too revealing." Blah blah blah.
Right.
You gotta remember, tennis is like it has a long history of very proper people playing
Right.
the
It's
sport.
a
And
high-class sport.
High-class sport, right? Like
Right.
golf or something.
Right.
You know, you can't go on a golf court wearing
Wearing
board shorts and a tank top.
Yeah,
No,
no way.
you have to wear a collared shirt. You gotta have shoes and fucking shorts or long pants or those goofy fucking pants that look like you're fucking got chicken legs.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like I think
As an athlete,
I think she let her ego get a hold of her, and she thinks that she's bigger than the sport, and that's not true. You are a big athlete in the sport. You're
Yeah.
a very talented. I'm not taking anything
She's
away
a
from
top
her.
athlete in
She's
the sport.
probably one of the best that
Yeah.
ever played
Yeah.
as far as women tennis. But you're not bigger than the sport.
Right.
When you die, the sport's going to keep going on. It's not like you're going to die and this sport ends. No,
Right.
there's going to be another person. Dude, so don't leave a tarnish. Like, you have an immaculate career, and you just tarnished it
Well, it's
by having a bad
championship game.
attitude.
It's a championship game. Say what you want after the game's
Yeah.
over.
Win the game, and then fucking speak your
And
piece.
then talk about
I
what
agree
you
with
think.
that as well. I
You know
agree
what I
with
mean?
that as
Like,
well.
But when you're on the
you
court,
always
if you,
have press conferences after your games.
Yeah, you can say whatever you and people
or match or whatever the fuck you
people
want to
talk
call
shit
it.
about the refs and the umps and the way games were, refereed. They talk about that shit all the time in the press conferences after the game. But it's your fault for losing your shit.
Yeah, you
In a
lost your
championship,
professionalism.
in a championship match, you lost your shit.
You choked.
and you let it affect you.
You choked.
That's like, come on, you're
unfortunate,
I
but-
don't need to tell Serena Williams this. She knows about being
Yeah.
a fucking athlete. She
Right.
knows how these shit happens. Fucking people, like even at the lowest levels of sports,
But
you
the
deal
bottom
with the
line
shittiest
is
refs sometimes.
the refs are the boss.
But that's it.
Yeah.
You have to you have to
you have to give them
adhere
respect.
to what they say.
Exactly.
You have to hear what they
You're
say.
not bigger than
you
the
may not
sport.
think it's fair. You may think it's sexist or racist or whatever. Fine.
I don't think it was sexist or racist at all. She was
I don't
trying to
think
claim
so
like,
either.
oh, Andre Agassi can throw his
The
racket.
sexist thing was a
and
big claim.
McEnroe can cuss out the again. This was decades ago.
Yeah.
Our society's trying to change, right? Where we're all treated equally, right?
Right.
And she was the very one on this Colin Kaepernick commercial. We want to treat everyone equally, but you were just fucking yelling at this guy up on this fucking lifeguard stand. You know what I mean? Like, you're not treating that guy with respect, and you want respect? Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying she didn't cuss him out. Like, I didn't hear her say any vulgar things.
No.
But I mean, like, she wasn't being professional, and
But
she wasn't
it's
being
a high class sport, right? Like
Right.
you're expected to
abide by the rules.
abide by this high class rules. Like you're in a sport where like your dress has to reflect. You have to be wearing white and all this like stuff.
Yeah.
Like golf, like that's the like golfers get penalized for the stupidest fucking shit
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes. But do they let it ruin their game? Sometimes it gets in their head. Understandably,
When you fuck a lot of porn stars, it'll fuck you up, Tiger.
but
He was probably just exhausted.
but guess what? Those are the rules, right? Like those
It's
are
the rules, dude. You signed up to play the sport. They didn't make these rules after you started
You've been
playing
playing
the
this
sport.
sport for a long time.
You started playing the sport when these rules are already established. Nothing's changed. Nothing's gonna change. You need to abide by it.
And she's like calling the sexist card, and I'm just like, sexist against who? Why would it's a women's tennis
Dude,
match?
It's
a women's
that's
tennis
that
match.
liberal mindset, bro. If you don't agree with me, you're sexist or racist or whatever.
It's a women's tennis match. Who is he being sexist against? There's only two women playing against each other.
Well, because they're saying he's sexist because they let the men get away with it. But that guy's only done 4 Grand Slams, right?
Man. Come on, man. Like
He's only done 4 Grand Slams. He wasn't working the lifeguard stand when Agassi and McEnroe and whoever else bad boys of tennis were. Bad boys of tennis. What a joke. I mean, like, come on. You guys want progression, but yet you want to go back and yell about the shit that happened in the past.
That was
Either
a
we're going to
reach.
move forward and be like, we're all going to respect each other, or you're gonna keep pulling shit up in the past, like, oh, I should be allowed to yell at this guy because the guys were. No, let's all treat people with respect, man.
She said, "You stole a point from me, and you're a thief. I want you to apologize." Of course, if you keep saying that to a ref over and over again,
I would tell her, you cheated. Shut the fuck up and play, or you're gonna get fucking disqualified.
Or you're gonna get another.
I'm gonna disqualify.
I'm just gonna.
I got shit to do after this game. Yeah. All right. You think you're special? Like, I don't give a fuck. This is my job. I'm getting paid for it. You're gonna give me an out to fucking disqualify you and get home early to dinner? I'm gonna take that.
And I get Serena's the biggest name in the sport, but she did tell him. There was a point
so
in
what?
the match.
That's like LeBron yelling at the refs, dude.
That happens in basketball all the time.
Yeah, but LeBron gets away with it versus other people that doesn't.
Right.
Or that don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if Draymond says one thing to the ref, tech, he's a black male, or African-American male, sorry. If LeBron says something to the ref, fuck, they give him every call he fucking wants. You know how many late calls I seen because LeBron yells at the ref and then they call the fucking shit after? Come on, man. Like, where's the fairness in that? Draymond can't even scratch his balls without getting a tech.
She said he's never taken a game from a man because they said thief. For me, it blows my mind, but I'm going to continue to fight for women. And it wasn't
You're
that
not fighting for women. You're just being a dumb bitch. Sorry, you fucked up. You got caught cheating. You got caught. Your coach admitted he was giving you hand signals. You're done. Shut the fuck up. You're making yourself look stupid.
And you got to understand, this guy's done this for probably most of his professional life. He's been an umpire in these major championships, and he's had to make calls against people to enforce the rules. And it's when you're questioning his ability to do his job the right way, he's going to get more pissed off with you. Right. Like, that's just natural. Like, this guy hasn't had any...
He called you a cheater, so you went ballistic, but you called him a bad ref? It's the same fucking thing.
You're judging how he does his job. Like, of course he's going to get offended by that. Like, if someone came into my place and told me you don't know how to do your fucking job.
I do it all the time, Chris.
if people come in and tell me that, then I'm going to get offended. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't tell me I'm not doing my job the right way and then ask me for an apology. And if the apology is warranted, fine. But if I'm following the rules and the way my job is supposed to happen, that's what I'm going to do. And that's why she got fined $17,000 after the fact. Because the association agreed with them.
Am I tripping? Are we still live?
Yeah. As far as I know. Okay. We just got a comment.
Okay, good.
Guys, just be conscious. It's like dumping fucking rain outside right now. So if for some crazy reason we lose power or something like that, we apologize. But the rain's really coming down hard outside. Yeah. So if something happens, power outage happens, occasionally it does, just be
Flying Banana says, I don't believe a black male should have the right to be called African American unless they were born in Africa and transitioned legally to America. Just my thoughts.
No, it's their region of origin, so they have a right.
Well, I mean, I don't call you a France American.
Yeah.
A French American.
Yeah.
You don't call me a Filipino American.
Hey,
we're just Americans, right? We're all supposed to just be American.
Right, but were they forcibly brought here? That's a whole other discussion.
I actually just watched this thing with Morgan Freeman interview.
Okay.
When they're asking him about Black History Month. He's like, do you like Black? He's like, I fucking hate Black History Month. He's like, why do I want a month of history? African American history is American history.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's about the slaves or what, it doesn't matter. We're Americans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what he was saying. He's like, do you want, I guess the guy was, he goes, do you want White America Month? He's like, well, I'm Jewish. He goes, do you want Jewish American Month? He goes, no. He goes, yeah, I don't want it either. He's like, we're just all Americans. Why can't we just all have history together? Yeah. All our histories together, you know?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be 1 month? Like, you're singling us out. That's worse than fucking being part of the group. You know what I mean?
It's separating your culture from everybody else.
Right. Like,
yeah.
They're the only ones. Why? We're Americans. Whether it's, why do we only have to study Washington Carver 1 month when we should be? That guy was a smart motherfucker, dude.
Part of it was never recognized throughout history for a long time.
Right, but we're in a different. Again, we've progressed. We're in a different state of our society.
Right.
We recognize that these people have history in our country.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's bringing awareness.
It's part
to
of our
history,
country.
Though. It's bringing awareness. Which
I understand it probably was meant as a good thing.
Yeah.
But the way Morgan Freeman sees it, and there's other people that agree with him too, why? We don't need a single month. Let's just intertwine everything. Let's be Americans. Let's not be black Americans or white Americans. Let's just be Americans.
I mean, I can agree with that sentiment. Yeah,
and that's always my thing is, I don't care where you come from. If you're an immigrant or if you were born here, if you're coming here and you live in America, you're an American.
Yeah.
If you got here legally, you went through the process, you want to be an American.
Right.
You come here for a reason. Then be an American. And if we're all Americans, then we're all fucking good.
Right.
America's the only country in the world where you can go and become an American. I can't go to Japan and become Japanese.
Yeah.
I can't go to Mexico and become Mexican.
Yeah.
But they can come to America and become American.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. There's nowhere else in the world that you can do that. Nowhere.
Canada, maybe.
No, you can't. You're still not Canadian.
I think
Your
they're kinda
sister's
like-
not
yeah.
Canadian. She's an American that lives in Canada. That's the truth. They won't say you're a Canadian
you're not
citizen,
And yeah, you're not.
but you're not Canadian.
Yeah. Huh?
You're not. She's never gonna be. You're Canadian. No, she's American that lives in Canada. But a Japanese person or a Mexican or Canadian can come to America, or a Middle Eastern. They can come to America and literally you are now an American.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm an American citizen. I'm an American. We don't say, oh, you're a Islamic American. For some reason, we still say African American.
Right.
But let's just say American, man. If you're here for the right reasons, then you're American.
Right.
You know?
I mean, Hawaii has a kind of like a culture like that, but it's a little separated too, because people will say,
"Oh, are
oh,
you Hawaiian?"
You're Hawaiian.
Like, no, I'm not.
No,
Hawaiian.
I'm not Hawaiian.
I'm from Hawaii.
I'm from Hawaii.
Yeah.
I live in Hawaii.
Well, because see, it's different though. We are from Hawaii. We understand the level of respect that we
Right.
give to real Hawaiians.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we would never claim to be Hawaiian.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
But that's kind of what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
kind of talking to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
You can't come to Hawaii and become Hawaiian.
right,
You can be from Hawaii
right.
or live in Hawaii.
Like the only people who can say that are probably like Native Americans. Like they're just like,
yeah.
we're
okay.
we're from-
They're real
they're
Americans.
real-
yeah.
they're actually from America. But
The rest of us
at
are
the
all
same time,
immigrants.
but I mean the general population as a whole says American, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, it's not like we go to Europe and they go, "Oh, you're American, aren't you?"
They did. What are you talking about?
No. I'm saying they do.
Oh, okay,
I'm saying
yeah.
they do.
I was
I'm
gonna
saying they
say
do.
I got that everywhere we went. They'd be like, "Oh, you're American," and we'd have to explain, like, "No, dude. Yeah, we're American, but we're from Hawaii."
Yeah.
And people were like, "What?"
But that's the thing is,
And
they
I have
don't
to
go,
say Hawaii. I'm from. I could be like, "Yeah, man, I'm from Hawaii," and they're like, "Hawaii?"
but they don't
I'm
go.
like Hawaii.
They don't
Oh,
go, you're
okay.
you're Floridian or you're a Nevadan or you're
Yeah, you're American.
Minnesotan. You're just an American.
Yeah.
That's it. So like America's a pretty big place. Like it's not a native culture. It wasn't spawned out of a native. It was partially obviously, but it wasn't. The country wasn't founded
We were
as
conquered
yeah
by Caucasians
a-
from Europe.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mixture.
I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. Caucasians came here from fucking Europe and just
yeah.
killed people off and took over.
It's a unique situation.
Survival of the fittest kind of deal. We had guns, they didn't, unfortunately. You
Right.
know what I mean? And I'm part Native American, but I couldn't tell you where. All I know is my grandma told me, yeah, we're part Native American, supposedly from like Kansas City area, like Clearwater, Kansas is where we're from. I don't know what tribe. There's like so many tribes in that area. I tried to look it up and I couldn't figure it out, but
Kansas City.
yeah, Clearwater, Kansas was where my grandma's from, and she has Native American blood in her. She was a little wild. She was a feisty little lady,
Yeah.
a feisty old lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don! She'd always yell at my grandpa, Don!
I mean, I get it. Flying Banana, where are you from? I'm guessing you're American maybe, but I don't know. And that's the thing is like, I wonder how like people in other countries think of Americans because it's
Well,
a
we're
different-
hated pretty worldwide.
Yeah,
Most people hate us.
we're pretentious.
It's not so much we're pretentious, it's that we don't give a shit about anything else but ourselves. We're considered very greedy and
Tennessee. Okay.
oh, okay. Oh, my dude. So our boy Lanny, his whole family's from Tennessee, and I can't remember exactly what area, but basically it was where like all the rock stars live. Like he lived down the street. Lanny's dad grew up next door neighbors to Johnny Cash.
Memphis or
I don't know. I don't know what part. If Lanny was still watching, he'd tell us. But literally, Lanny's dad's brother dated Johnny Cash's daughter. So Lanny's uncle dated Johnny Cash's daughter.
Yeah.
He was going at it, bro. Burning Ring of Fire. But for real, that's a real story. Lanny's dad was apparently like good friends with like Roy Orbison and like his kids and all this stuff. Like, it's very interesting story. Like Lanny's dad led a very interesting life.
Yeah,
he knew people. It's very cool. I like old rock and like that kind of shit. So like I like to listen to those stories. But he told us some funny stories. Like his brother used to fuck the shit out of Johnny Cash's daughter. Apparently, that's what I was told. Hopefully, she didn't have a burning ring of fire.
So they kind of to finish up this story.
Yeah, let's wrap
the
that
Williams
up.
story. There was like another thing about Alize Cornett who got penalized for fixing her top on the court.
She took her shirt off or something, I guess.
She went in the back to change her shirt. I guess that's a common thing in tennis where you go back and you change your shirt during the match.
For the women, they go in the back.
The men do it too.
Well, yeah.
And I guess she came back out and her shirt was on backwards.
Yeah, and she had to take it off and fix it.
And Nashville.
Franklin, south of Nashville, is a rich town where a lot of stars live. Okay.
And that makes sense. So she got penalized for changing her shirt on the court, which people were battling with Djokovic.
Yeah. He just sits there with
his shirt off.
There's a difference, guys, between men and women taking their shirt off. Trust me. Yo, you want to show me your tits? I don't care. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But out of respect to like okay. So Europe's different because when we were in Europe, they have magazine covers with girls' tits out. But it's, it's a standard where we've said as a society.
But in a high-class sport, like,
right.
Kind of
but we
thing,
said in a
too.
society, it's not proper for women to have their breasts out in public.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she whipped her titties out, but she took her shirt off and her bra. She was in her bra, I'm assuming, her sports bra, which isn't a big deal because, I mean, look at sand volleyball. Well, just look at sand volleyball. They literally wear like thongs and fucking bikini tops and play sports in that. But again, this is a different sport. They have these class standards and all this shit. Apparently, you're not allowed to do that, and she got penalized, and they're saying, oh, it's sexist because this guy can sit here with his nips out and fucking nothing happens.
Right.
Again, this goes back to, like,
social norms?
Social standards.
Yeah.
Same thing with women breastfeeding in public. I don't care. You want to whip your titty out, fine. But just know, like, if I get out of my peripheral, I see a titty out, I'm going to look. And don't get mad at me because it caught my attention. Okay? Right. You're going to whip your titty out, be expected. Some people are going to take a look at it.
You're not going to stare, though.
I'm not going to stare and be like, oh, shit, there's a baby sucking on it. Okay. I don't want to see your fucking swollen fucking mammary glands. You know what I mean? But, like, if I see skin, it's going to catch my attention. I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Oh,
that's not a normal thing you see.
Right. And there's a reason, like, even when I'm in the Philippines, in the mall, they have a nursing room for women to go into so you can breastfeed your kid and not get perved on, because there are weirdos out there that'll be like, I don't care if that baby is sucking on that titty. I'm going to try to take a look at it.
Yeah. I wanna see a titty. Yeah.
You know, so we're doing it for your benefit as well, so that you're not exploited as a piece of meat. You know what I mean? So
like you said, but
where's the balance? Like
personally, I don't care if you like breastfeed.
I don't care.
Public.
But don't get mad if I like. What the fuck? If I take a look, like, whoa,
it's like,
what's happening?
It is though. It is like when
it
someone's
catches
doing
your
it in public,
attention.
you're definitely like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh shit. There's a titty out there. Like it's just kind of something you don't.
Shit, there's a titty out there.
Like you don't typically walk into a normal place and expect to see a titty just titties out.
Like if I'm going into a Chili's, I'm probably maybe on a date and hopefully I'm gonna see titty. But if there's a titty out there, I'm gonna take a peek. I'm like, oh shit, titty. Oh shit, you're feeding your baby.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I saw a titty.
Right.
Like I saw it's out of my peripherals. It looked like a titty
it's
out.
Inherently eye catching, just normally.
Titties
for
are
anybody.
eye catching.
Yeah, it's just even a woman would look. Even a woman would be like, "Whoa, oh!" There's
and then
a titty
like they
out
make all these things for women now, where it's like this fucking hood thing you put over, and it like
Yeah,
covers
yeah,
your tits. Like, dude, why can't you use one of those? Like, why do you just gotta like?
If you're afraid of it, like some women.
No, but
are
there's
like,
some women they're like just like pull my tit
Some
out,
women are like-
my baby's and they're like, oh my god, what are you looking at? Like, dude, they make like a curtain that you can fucking put over your titty.
right.
You know what I mean? They're like,
If
oh,
you're
why should
worried
I have to
about-
do that? Because it's different. You know, it's not normal for
yeah.
someone to just whip a tit out. It's like, oh, I'm at dinner. Oh, I gotta piss. I'm just gonna whip my dick out and piss at the table. No,
Yeah.
you're gonna feed your
Well,
baby.
it's different.
No, it's not different.
It is because
It's a bodily function.
It's a necessity though for a child.
It's a necessity for me to take a piss too, but I go to the bathroom and do it.
Yeah, but at the same time,
It's a bodily function.
yeah. There's the no shame thing, right? Like women are like, I should be able to do this without
Also,
anybody
should they
ridiculing me.
be able to change their tampon in public too?
No, absolutely. Not.
Okay, it's the same fucking thing. There's certain things like, hey, that's private.
Yeah.
That's a private thing between you and your baby.
I don't.
We
have
have a
I mean,
special room for you, or we have like these things we make where it's like it covers your titty and you can feed your baby and the baby's not suffocating. You know what I mean? They have things for this.
right.
Why not take advantage?
But
of those
women
things?
think it's like a right. A lot of women think it's a right to do it.
That's fine. It's also for my right. It's my right to look.
But if you're in plain
Around.
but if you're in plain view, there's no.
Okay,
there's-
that's exactly
you
what I'm
should
saying.
expect people to be like, whoa, like or like wow, or or like just like if you have your child there, that's I think what the biggest thing was is like when parents had their children there, and someone's doing that, and it's the way you could tell your child though. It's like that's a natural thing.
Yeah,
what
that's how
happens when you
moms
have a-
feed the
moms
baby.
Feed your baby.
Right.
When I did that for you when you were a baby, like it's a normal thing. But a lot of people don't want their kids to be exposed to that at the same time. So
Right.
there's that view
But there's
of
nothing
it.
sexual about it.
There's
too.
nothing
There's
sexual
nothing
about
weird
it,
where you got to be
no.
like, oh, don't look, kid.
It's definitely a
Be
natural
like, oh,
thing.
she's feeding her baby.
And
again, that's different
it's being
courses
seen
of
as-
life of parenting.
being seen as a more of a beautiful thing than a disgusting thing.
Right.
You
but
know
at
what
the
I mean?
same time, it's like there are weirdos out there. They're gonna be like, ugh, like will get off
But-
on you
but they will-
breastfeeding your kid.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're trying to make it where you're not getting perved on. You're not making other people feel uncomfortable.
Right.
It's a mutual respect. We're not trying to say you're shunned because you have to breastfeed your kid. We're trying to give it let's live in a mutual area where like you're not gonna freak this guy out. This guy's not gonna be perving on you. You're private. You can do what
Cover
you gotta
all the
do.
bases, kinda.
Yeah. That's how society works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
and I
all
mean,
I'm saying.
I've seen it where it's just like titty comes out and then the kid's getting fed. And we've all been there, and we just, yeah,
If you're a normal person, you're just like, oh shit, and you look,
Yeah.
you focus somewhere else.
yeah.
But it's like, like I said, you're gonna run into people that are like,
yeah, they're gonna, be weird.
and
about
if you're gonna breastfeed in public, be prepared to deal with that.
it. yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah, you can't help what other people,
Exactly.
how other people.
You
are.
can't control what everybody
can't-
in the restaurant
Yeah, can't
does if you
control
pull your
what-
tit out.
Yeah, exactly. You can't control what.
Just like
everybody
I'm
else-
saying, like
even though it may not be right or it may be inappropriate, you can't control. What
it's a
people are
natural
gonna do.
function. I get that.
Yeah.
No one's shunning you for that, but you might want to do it privately.
If you're
Just like-
worried about people,
Just like if I got to take
looking
a
at
shit, I'm not going to go outside in the front of Chili's and take a shit in the bush. I'm going to go
Yeah.
in the bathroom and do
I think
it.
most women get it. Like most women get it, but there are a couple extreme cases
I'm
where
just saying.
it's just it becomes like a social issue, and it's like I don't mind if you do it. I think it's fine.
But don't get mad at me
I
if I
won't
see your nips.
yeah, but don't get mad if I like happen to look over and then I'm like, oh, like. But it's
Don't make me the bad guy.
yeah, don't make me the
because
bad
you
guy
pulled your titty out.
because you pulled your tit out.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, that's kind of
Okay.
it's
And I don't know
yeah.
how we got to this from tennis,
But-
but you know what I'm saying.
well, we were talking about her taking her shirt off.
Oh
and
yeah,
her
that's
tits
right. That's
being
right.
the
That's right.
thing. All right, so
You start on this. I'm gonna go I gotta take a piss now. In fact, let's do the shot.
let's do the shot.
We'll hit up our last subject, and I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
I gotta pee. It's unusual. I think it's the water. I think it really is the rain.
Right? You just hear flowing water outside. It's like it's coming down pretty damn hard outside right now. That's why we got that flash flood warning.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving into our final topic of the night. It's been going a little long tonight, but that's okay. It's been good conversation. We've been having a lot of fun with you guys. If you have any opinions or thoughts about anything we're talking about, feel free to chime in. We're here to have the discussion. That's what it's always about. Tony and I, we're pretty different guys in terms of our thoughts and the way we do things. But at the same time, having a discussion is the whole point, right? Like Elon Musk said in his interview with Joe Rogan, we need more love in this world. And that's what it's all about. It's having love for your fellow man, and that's the best way to move forward. I'm being a little, I'm kind of preaching a little bit, but it's true. And if you have a little alcohol to lube up the conversation, then by all means, have a beer with us, do a shot with us, smoke a joint, do what you want to do to get yourself in the right frame of mind. But the chat is here for you guys, so we can hang out with you all and have a good time with you all. And we love to hear your input, no matter how crazy or how logical it may be. We love to have the discussion, and that's the whole point of the show. If you're liking what you're watching, please hit that follow button or hit that subscribe button. Make sure we're live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Hawaiian time. You can catch the show on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And you know what? It's we're glad to have all you all here. It's always a lot of fun, and we enjoy doing this. We don't get paid. We're not endorsed by any sponsors. We just
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, Lanny, where is your dad from in Tennessee? That's what
Let me get a beer.
we're trying to figure out. But yeah, dude, we're in Inappropriate Bar Talk. We do this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaii time. We love the conversation. Everybody, Flying right now. Flying Banana's the only one in our giveaway. We're doing a giveaway tonight. So if you want to be in the giveaway, you have to be following at least on one of our platforms, and you have to type Inappropriate in the chat. Okay? You got to do it. That's part of the rules, guys.
Okay, I wanna give a little shout out to Morris, because this is gonna hit him harder than anybody else.
Oh man, poor Morris.
Morris, are you there, bro? I wanna get a little confirmation.
I'd like to hear his input,
because I
on
want
this.
you in on this conversation.
Hendersonville, 15 minutes out of Nashville. All right, so there you go, Flying Bananas from Tennessee as well, and he's been chatting us up and followed, and he's number one in line right now for the fucking giveaway. He's the only guy in line.
Props.
Someone else got to type Inappropriate so we can at least flip a coin and see what happens.
I hope you like reggae music. We got K-Bong, who's a good friend of
dude.
ours, who came out with his new CD. And
if you ever heard of Stick Figure, dude, he's the keyboardist for Stick Figure, and he's doing his solo thing. I think he's going out on tour with Shaggy.
Shugger. It wasn't me.
Shabba.
Shugger.
All right, so let's move on to the final topic of the night. Okay, so
Hey!
cheers, brother. Final topic.
All right, let's get it done. Get her done.
So you know the U.S. was dealing with the whole net neutrality deal that obviously corporations decide how your country's run, obviously. But anyway,
Has anything happened with that though?
it's moving forward. Yes.
What is going to happen? I'm curious.
So net neutrality, basically, what happens is the ISP the ISP will get to limit your access to whatever sites they deem necessary.
Am I going to be able to get on Pornhub?
You may, but you may but you may have to pay for extra bandwidth for certain.
Oh,
sites.
I already got the max internet package though, through my internet provider.
You pay for
I have
the
a gig.
max bandwidth.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is companies will be able to individualize. They haven't done it yet, and I think it'll take a while for any of these things to go into effect.
They'll
But
make
I
like
think,
premium sites.
I think the cell companies are where you're going to see it first, where
If you wanna access
Verizon,
stuff through your phone.
AT&T will throttle your bandwidth
but
based
like,
on
but like AT&T's
accessing-
like in cahoots with DirecTV and everything
Right.
like that. Like,
so they'll throttle services that aren't related to their business. So like T-Mobile, for instance, gives you unlimited data for Netflix.
Okay.
They have a deal with Netflix, right?
Right.
Whereas if you decide you want to watch HBO Now
Or Hulu,
and say HBO,
it's gonna slow it
say
down.
HBO has a deal with AT&T,
Right. Through
the
DirecTV, they do.
T-Mobile
actually.
T-Mobile might go, hey, we're gonna limit your bandwidth on watching HBO.
So would it slow it down or make it where you can only
They'll
watch
throttle
so
you.
much?
They'll slow it down most likely, but they may slow it down to the point where things become unwatchable or it affects your data plan.
But there was no net neutrality before Obama, and everything ran fine. Even though there wasn't a lot of streaming services and stuff back then.
Right,
We're
the
talking
internet-
like 12 years ago.
Now think
You know
about
what
how
I mean?
big Netflix is
Right,
now.
right.
Think about how big the streaming services are now.
Right, I got
Think
you.
about how many people are cutting the cord.
Right.
Right. So that becomes a bigger issue because people like me, I have no cable. I have no box. I
You
stream
use the
everything.
antenna, right?
I stream everything.
But
I use the antenna for local channels.
Okay.
But
show
I
me
also-
I want you to show me how to do that because my dad was bothering me about it.
It's easy.
I know it is.
Piece of cake.
But
Go
he
on
was
Amazon.
bothering me about
Go on
it.
Amazon, find a cable, you connect it to your coaxial input.
Oh, it's just a coaxial, like, what, receiver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
My dad's always bothering
Find
me
one
about
with good
shit.
range though.
Technology.
Don't skimp out. Like
Yeah.
get a decent one. I'd say you can get a decent one for like $30-$40.
Okay.
Yeah. The cheap ones you can get for like
So that's just for
15,
local
20.
channels, and then you just Netflix
It's just,
everything else.
Basically, you'll get like 15 channels that are.
Can you get football and
I get
stuff?
I get KGMB. I get.
Do you get football?
I get Fox.
You get NFL?
Yes. I get Fox.
But
again.
only what's playing on that
But
channel.
only.
right? Yeah,
but and
okay.
it has to be within range. So
What do you mean?
like so certain antennas that are placed certain places on the island transmit a signal, and if your TV doesn't get a great signal from that spot, then you're in trouble.
So it's literally like old school where you
It's
got
like
a
old school
rabbit
rabbit
ear
ears.
fucking
Yeah.
that thing.
It-
Oh,
but,
okay.
But it's digital now. So
It still sounds like it's going through an analog signal to me, but okay.
no, it's digital. It's a digital.
Lanny's like, what's going on with Pornhub?
It's a digital signal. So
Don't worry, we
literally,
don't live in Europe, Lanny.
I
You're
still
good.
use my antenna to watch like local broadcasts on things,
Yeah.
and it works really well. And it comes through at I think it comes through at 1080p now.
Okay.
So you're good. You get a
Well,
legit
I remember when they switched everything from analog to digital
to
cable.
digital. So you can't use
The
the
law
rabbit ears
was
anymore.
Yeah, the law was they had to have some kind of free access to local stations, so they had to develop that digital signal and broadcast it.
Right. So
Yeah,
now
okay.
they broadcast.
I did not mean to do that. That just happened.
So
Scared the shit out of me.
but to be fair, my antenna channels come through crystal clear. They come
Okay.
through really
Okay,
nice.
cool.
So and a lot better than analog TV used to be. But
I mean, I could literally steal every football game I ever wanted to watch.
Yeah.
Fuck you, NFL.
so that was the whole big thing with net neutrality was throttling your bandwidth for certain services because they use up a lot of bandwidth,
I
right?
got you. I got you. Saying.
YouTube uses a lot of bandwidth. HBO
Right.
now, anything that's streaming uses a lot
But
of
I
bandwidth.
mean, really,
especially if
do
it's
you
4K.
really think YouTube's gonna let certain ISPs slow them down? Fuck no. They're gonna be like, dude, I will put you guys out of business.
Well, they come up with their own. They come up with their own.
They
like,
have their
there's-
own YouTube
there's
TV,
YouTube
right?
TV. There's DirecTV Now, which I use. Actually, I'm on a streaming. Wow.
Sorry, my ear was itchy and it was like a weird glob of earwax. That's disgusting.
Gross.
I'm sorry.
But I use like DirecTV Now because I'm on a free trial with them for 3 months.
Well, I got HBO now.
Yeah, but I
And
use
I'm
DirecTV Now.
You use my HBO now.
Yeah, I use your.
I
HBO
use
now.
your
You use my
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
But I
We're friends like that.
yeah. But I'm using DirecTV Now because it's $10 a month for the first 3 months, and basically I get all my local channels and I get like.
Do you have to
sports
connect
channels.
like your computer to the TV though?
No, I have a Roku TV,
Okay.
so the Roku's built in, so I can download the app.
Yeah, yeah.
I can download the app
And you
to
just
my
stream
TV.
it right from your app.
Yeah, and it works fucking great, dude.
He says, "Yo, bro, what about Trike Patrol? Is that gonna slow down?" Lanny, I don't think they've made a new video in about 10 years in Trike Patrol. If you're still watching Trike Patrol, you're a sick individual.
What the fuck is Strike Patrol?
Google it, bro. Just Pornhub
Right
it.
now?
No, I mean, go ahead. I don't care. No, that's fine. No one can see what you're Googling. Just go to trikepatrol.com.
No, I'm not gonna do it right now.
It's basically, so a trike is one of those little fucking, basically taxis
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
Philippines.
yeah. Oh,
Trike Patrol is
it's like Bang Bus.
it's kind of like Bang Bus, but in a little 3-seater motorcycle. And they just go pick up Filipino chicks or like Thai chicks, and they're like, "Oh, you want to hang out at my hotel?" It's like
Gotcha.
weird, like European or Australian guys. What about Tuk Tuk Patrol? Tuk Tuk Patrol is Tuk Tuk.
Same thing.
Same thing, but in Thailand.
Right.
Same shit.
Right. Okay, so let's get back to the topic at hand. So the EU
And
today.
those girls always don't. They don't ever make them look nice, dude. They always make them look like deprived. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up website. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so the EU today approves the controversial copyright directive, including internet link tax and upload filters. Okay, so let me read a little bit of this article so you guys get a little breakdown. The European Parliament has voted in favor of the copyright directive, a controversial piece of legislation intended to update online copyright laws for the internet age. The directive was originally rejected by MEPs, which are like representatives in the European Union.
MEPs?
MEPs. They're called MEPs, but they're
MEPs?
basically like
They're MEPs?
they're like congressmen
Yeah, okay, I got
in the
it. Yeah,
European
yeah,
Union. In
They're
July,
elected officials?
yes.
Okay.
Following criticism, two key provisions, Articles 11 and 13, dubbed the link tax and upload filter by critics. However, in Parliament this morning, an updated version of the directive was approved, which I heard they didn't make. So the biggest ones were Articles 11 and 13, and we'll get into what those entailed.
It was the
Basically-
link tax and
okay,
the
So
upload.
Article 11
filter.
covered I believe Article 11 covered the link tax, which means anything that was basically an affiliate link. So anything you click through to make money, they have to be able to tax that money-making link.
Well,
okay?
if you're making money, that's usually how it works. You're going to get taxed.
Yeah.
So are we going to get taxed through if we make money through, let's say, if we did a Twitch affiliate?
If we sold stuff in the European
No, I'm just saying if
Union-
we got I'm saying for net neutrality. If we
Yeah.
get donations through, let's say, bits or whatever, and we do Twitch, are we going to get taxed on that money?
yes,
We should be.
We will.
We're
If-
making income.
we would if we make over a certain amount.
Right,
I think you have
which
to make
is
a certain
right,
amount.
right. You have to make a certain
Right,
amount.
you have
for
to make a base
business. It's
amount.
basically like a LLC.
You have to claim. You have
Yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah.
If you're making a certain amount of money, you have to claim it
Right.
tax wise, right? But these links are a little different because the links aren't directly associated with you. You get a cut. But they're not gonna tax you for linking to Amazon,
Right.
But they want to tax Amazon for having that
you
link
linking to them?
for that link being
Now,
attached.
so that's just gonna make it Amazon has to approve you to link to
and that's
them
through
kinda all that
website
shit. Yeah,
and
yeah.
things like that.
Which maybe I'm just maybe I don't know the details, but it sounds like that might cut down some of the internet fucking crime.
Maybe, but at the same time, it's not hard for these big companies to do that. It's harder for the smaller companies to do
I understand,
that. So if anybody,
but you have to evolve with the times.
yeah, you do, but
That's any business.
you think about how big the internet business is, right? Like
no, it's
right
huge.
now-
It's huge.
right
but
now, you as an individual could sell stuff over the internet without having to worry about any of that shit.
you still got to open an LLC and have all that shit. As far as
You
in
still
America,
got to claim taxes in your
you
country.
still got to do that in America.
But
I mean, if that's the case, let's just move to Germany and do our stream.
right.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Because there's a lot of beer there.
Right. But the link tax is like you got to think about how big the internet
Yeah,
is
no,
as
I
a
get it. I
whole,
get
right?
what you're saying.
And how hard it would be for places like
I mean-
Amazon and Google to tax people on an individual basis.
I mean, I think it's
Over
damn near
billions-
impossible. So
billions
luck.
of
Good luck to the
transactions.
EU trying to fucking manage that.
That's
It's
the
gonna
whole
be
thing.
damn near
And
impossible.
which is why are you introducing this legislation into something?
Impossible.
And then Article 13, okay, here we go. I'll give you a breakdown. Article 11 is intended to give publishers and papers a way to make money. Hi, babe. Oh, hi, babe.
Hey, babe.
Okay. So the most important articles are
You done with
Articles
your
11
water?
and 13. Article 11 is intended to give publishers and papers a way to make money when companies like Google link their stories, their stories, allowing them to demand paid licenses.
Okay. So if I link, like, let's say a CNN story to like my podcast, then
Right.
I gotta pay CNN.
Then
Who's paying who?
You gotta pay the country. You gotta pay the country.
I gotta
that
pay
is-
America
You gotta pay Europe wherever
for
in Europe.
fake news.
You
No,
gotta
I'm just
get.
kidding.
You gotta pay whatever European country that person is consuming that product.
Oh, so they're basically gonna make it where it's like a royalty. Like if let's say we were watching, like let's say we broadcast something, and put a link up, and Morris clicked it. So now we got to pay the UK a tax for Morris clicking our
if
link.
we made a profit off of it, then yes.
Okay.
If they made a profit off of our copyrighted works in some way, then they have to pay a tax on it.
But it's our copyrighted works. If we're
Right.
making money off of someone else's copyrighted works, then we have to pay a tax.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Article 13 requires certain platforms.
Which is right. I think that's right.
Article 13 requires certain platforms like YouTube and Facebook to stop users from sharing unlicensed copyrighted material. Now,
Okay,
this
so
is
what does
the
that mean?
big one. So this is basically, say you want to upload a video to make a reaction video to something, right?
Okay.
Like in the U.S., that would be covered under a fair use clause.
Right.
Whereas if you take those works and you turn it into something that is essentially your own art, your own, portrayal
Take
of
on
something.
it. Right.
Then that would technically be covered under U.S. fair right.
Basically,
fair
anything
right
that's on the
use.
internet is considered public domain, right?
No, you can if somebody obviously.
Well, obviously, music,
when we use
copyrights,
music,
yeah,
and-
right.
and-
But that's not technically just on the internet, though,
yeah,
because that is a published work of art, technically,
Right, but
video or whether it be music. But I'm talking like information. Information on the internet is public domain.
it's not information. It's like taking.
Well, you said
someone's-
like linking to a story.
no,
So like
no.
linking to a story, that's public domain.
So
So if I link to a news story, as long as there's not a video or music on it, it should be tax free, right?
YouTube. Well, hold on.
Okay.
YouTube and Facebook stop users from sharing unlicensed copyrighted material. So, if you use a song in your video, which is always already kind of tagged, but
That's
say
not true, though.
Say you use parts of a.
We used K Bong's music last week or 2 weeks ago, and I
I
guarantee he
understand.
copyrighted that.
I understand.
Maybe
It's-
he allowed. Maybe there's like a thing where it says these people use your stuff.
it's-
Will you allow them?
But it's
I
the
don't know.
companies. It's the companies saying you're using my material to make a profit for you, and therefore
They get a cut,
they need to get a cut, which
I agree with that.
YouTube already has in place.
right?
But this is like
But
the
now they're
unlicensed-
taxing. They're trying to tax
unlicensed-
you on it.
unlicensed copyrighted material. So this is stuff that's not even. This could be a meme. This could be a picture of somebody. This could be a video of something, and
Okay.
you need to be able to. So now the European Union wants to enforce the fact that like, if you post any part of anything that may be copyrighted material,
You gotta pay a tax.
You got to pay a tax on it,
I mean, okay. So as someone
even
that
if it's fair use.
as someone that has like I'm not a musician. I mean, I play music, but like I've made songs and things. Like I produce music for people.
Mhm.
I want to get paid. I didn't do that for the fucking shits and giggles. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, like let's take K-Bong for instance.
Okay.
If someone uses his music, obviously besides us, because he's our good friend and he's not going to ban us for using his music and promoting him. But let's say someone used like one of his songs for a movie, and they didn't pay him or license him. He needs to get paid. Like that's
Absolutely.
right,
Yeah.
because that's how he
No.
can continue to do his work.
In essence, you're right. But here's the thing: is you wouldn't like the rules would be extra strict. So say you're
I'm okay with
taking-
that.
Say you're taking you're not using like if you use someone's
Because when we
if
use
you use
Jimi
someone's
Hendrix,
music,
when we used Jimi Hendrix song for the beer tasting thing I did in Japan, we got tagged immediately.
yeah,
Okay, we played Kevin Bong stuff, and we didn't get tagged at all. I
Yeah.
figured I know he put his stuff through BMI and fucking
Yeah.
ASCAP, and they didn't tag him. Nothing. We didn't get hit with anything. Maybe there's a thing where he can allow people to do things through his channel. I don't know,
right.
but
Well, it's new stuff, and maybe it's
Yeah.
not in the system yet, and all that.
well, maybe. But I mean, that's what I'm saying is like good luck trying to regulate this.
That's
You know
the
how many
whole-
like small musicians there are in the world that are just putting stuff out?
That's yeah.
Good luck trying to regulate
And
this.
that's what the thing is it's this hurdle is so huge. Think about the widest span of the internet.
The small amount of tax money they're going to make won't even cover their nut to deal with this stuff.
Right. And the whole thing is
Especially out of
there's-
Europe.
nobody's
you know
worried
how many
about-
techno DJs there are coming out of Europe? You're
Well,
not going to be able to fucking regulate all of that.
Exactly.
It's fucking impossible.
It's coming down to a thing where not only would YouTube have to do it where they have the algorithms in place, and Facebook where
Right.
they already have the algorithms in place, like this would span the entire internet.
But it's also up. Well, dude, that's damn near impossible.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is you can't expect
Call Elon. We need Elon on this.
you can't expect these giant companies to regulate every single fucking website that distributes this content just through their people using their
look
stuff.
at YouTube themselves. How many people do you think are streaming right now?
A lot.
At least a million?
Yeah.
How are you going to fucking regulate all that?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you have the best computers in the world. Your algorithms, you can't regulate people based off of algorithm because we got banned for 90 days and we didn't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not fair. You know what I mean? So unless you can make it where it's a fair thing, you literally have to have people monitoring this. There's not enough people in the world to do that.
Right. So, okay, critics of the copyright directive say that these provisions are disastrous. In the case of Article 11, they note that the attempts to tax platforms like Google News for sharing articles have repeatedly failed, and that the system would be ripe to abuse by copyright trolls. So there'll be people purposely posting this stuff just to piss people off.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just to piss the
Just
system
like those
off.
assholes in Scum, they come and break my boxes,
And
you
then
fucking dicks.
And then these companies are going to Google and saying, hey, you're not regulating any of the shit that your users are putting up on their shit.
Yeah.
And Google's going to go,
Good
fuck
luck.
you.
I
Fuck
can't
you.
fucking keep
We're not
up.
going to be in Europe anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Like, that's just what
I
they'll
doubt
say.
That'll happen.
They already pulled Google News out of Spain because Spain had such strict relations
Oh,
on this
really?
stuff. So Google News, there's like...
Well, Google News is fake news anyway.
Yeah, but...
He said yeah. He said yeah. You heard it here, folks.
I'm not agreeing
He
to that.
agreed with it. The time has come.
But Google...
Chris agrees. Google's extra liberal.
So Google has to get copyrights for every video, article, quote, whatever they put in their stuff. Google pulled
love
out of...
fucking with you.
You can't get Google in Spain right now. Because you can't get Google News in Spain right now because they were like, we're giving you a free service.
Yeah.
And you're telling us we have to pay money for this shit? They're like, fuck you. We're not going to
pull it.
We're not even going to have it
That's
there
fine.
anymore. Okay. Article 13, they say, is even worse. The legislation requires that platforms proactively work with rights holders to stop users uploading copyrighted content. The only way to do so would be to scan all data being uploaded to sites like YouTube and Facebook. This would
don't they already with their algorithm?
This would create an incredible burden for small platforms and could be used as a mechanism for widespread censorship. This is why figures like Wikipedia founder Jimmy Wales and World Wide Web inventor Tim Berners-Lee came out so strongly against the directive. However, those backing these provisions say that the arguments above are a result of scaremongering by the big U.S. tech companies and eager to keep control of the web's biggest platforms.
But would this also stop people from uploading like child pornography?
If that's illegal, no matter what.
No, but I
So-
mean, like, okay, not only is it YouTube though, but like if you upload anything to the web, is it Is it looking at what you're putting on the web?
I doubt child pornography is copyrighted material. So
Oh, yeah, okay, I
so
understand what you're
it
saying.
doesn't really
there.
apply.
Okay.
It doesn't really apply.
But you're saying it's an upload filter.
It's
Is it
an upload
only?
fil-
It's only for
And
copyright.
it's every single thing, any copyrighted material.
Okay, okay.
Copyrighted material.
Now, if they're gonna do something where like people are reviewing what you're uploading to the internet, regardless, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't want fucking weirdos uploading shit that shouldn't be there. But then again, that kind of takes away from the whole like freedom of expression. But then again, this is the EU. It's not America.
Right. Right. You get what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
anything distributed in those countries. So these artists are going to come back and through the EU, basically these sites can get fined if they don't tag something as copyrighted material and it gets caught. So are these sites going to deal with all that bullshit?
I mean, if it's copyrighted, they
Right,
should
like-
have to
like-
fucking
I
be
mean,
accountable for
in
some
an ideal
point.
system where you had a proper algorithm that can pick out all this shit out of the billions of hours of content that is uploaded every minute
Yeah.
and the entire internet, how do you expect anybody to regulate
It's impossible.
all that shit?
It's impossible.
How do you expect them to do that?
They'd have to put some kind of weird, like, overall program on the internet that literally is like a parental filter.
And that's what people are afraid of because people are saying this is becoming a type of
It's a
censorship.
right?
Censorship. Because if if the government can't review it and you can't handle the shit being uploaded, then our government will tell you can't operate or
Well, you know what I gotta say to all these European countries. If the people don't want to be censored, move to America, where there's freedom of speech. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but we're not accepting any new people. Remember?
Well, if all these illegals stop trying to pile in, then we can actually do our
let's
process.
let's not go down that road. Let's not go down that road.
I love that we both can laugh about that.
But that's the whole point. Is you're gonna get this level of censorship because the government, the internet companies can't control the amount of content that's being uploaded to their sites and the platforms all the time. Right, the algorithms.
I mean, we're not even a big channel though, and we got. But that's what I'm talking.
Fucking
whacked.
And YouTube is not perfect. The algorithm for YouTube is far from perfect.
Oh yeah.
So how do you expect other companies?
Well, first
to
of all, the program's written by one of an idiot just like us.
Yeah.
Well, a smarter idiot, but we're just all human. No one's perfect. No one's gonna write this algorithm that can just perfectly manage everything.
At that point, you're almost government controlled, right? Like China doesn't allow you to view certain things.
Right. I don't want to be China, but that's communism.
But that's what a lot of people in the European Union are fearing, is that your government's gonna have so many taxes and regulations on things that it won't allow their people to have access to normal things that they should have on a daily basis.
So let me ask you this, though, on an American point of view, is it capitalism or is it government overstep, I guess, to let's say, okay, if you want this specific service, if you want HBO, you got to pay for it.
Right.
That's capitalism, right?
Right. Just like you shouldn't download episodes of HBO shows or Game of Thrones off the internet for free.
I never do that. I pay for my HBO. To be honest, I just got lazy.
Right, but
I just got lazy because I used to. When I was in my 20s, I didn't pay for a damn thing. First of all, I was broke. And I'll just download every movie and TV show I wanted to watch and watch it. But now that I have money, it's more convenient for me to just buy it. And I don't got to worry about it. I have it everywhere I go. I don't got to fucking deal with bullshit and viruses and shit.
That's the convenience factor.
Right.
But these sites like Pirate Bay or whatever, or Napster in the past or whatever, they've all gotten shut down. And that's kind of the way you got to handle it, is like these things these things go for so long.
Napster was stealing.
These things,
Pirate Bay is stealing.
Yeah. So, but that's the whole point.
I used all those services.
That's the whole point, is these. Yeah.
But I'm saying I understand where the creators of the content's coming from. Like, if someone, let's say we were on HBO and someone's stealing our show, I'd be like, fuck, man, I gotta eat too. You know what I mean? Like,
no, absolutely.
I get it.
Absolutely. And I get that's part of it, is these artists and composers and everything want to get their fair share of this stuff, right? But when you're regulating something on the internet, it's virtually impossible to hold a large.
I think it's impossible to do it properly.
Yeah, it's hard to do it.
And if you can't do it properly, then you shouldn't do it.
It's hard to do it in an efficient way, and it's so, the internet's so
relax,
huge.
bro. Don't cry about it.
No, I'm not crying.
You're getting choked up.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
What I'm
saying. The scope.
No, like I said, if you can't do it properly, then don't do it at all.
The scope
Just let
of the
people do
material
it.
you have to cover is paramount.
It's impossible.
Yeah. So
I get what you're saying.
Here's what they're gonna do, is they're gonna tell certain countries, hey, your regulations are too strict. You won't have access to YouTube anymore because we can't
operate in your guidelines.
We just can't.
But see, I think what then will happen is the people are going to say, we want YouTube. And they're going to be like, okay, we got to figure out a way to work this out. So we're going to lessen our regulations.
They won't realize how much they fucked up until after the fact.
It might be detrimental.
Yeah.
But I think over time, they'll work it out where it'll go back to normal. There's one thing, you can't regulate the internet, man. It's infinite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you can, but you'd have to be a government like China that
doesn't
allow you to access.
And again, you couldn't regulate it
services.
worldwide though.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't get on Guinness.com to look at Guinness stuff because they're out of Ireland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless they had a website based in America too. And that way might be how it comes down to, where it's like a company might have to have different websites in each country. You know what I mean?
And that's already happening, where there's a Google China, and there's a Google Europe, and there's a Google Spain, there's a Google Germany,
right.
whatever.
Well,
This
it's
is already-
Google.eu, Google.gov, Google or not gov.com,
Yeah.
Google.china probably, whatever.
But these
Google.jp,
like YouTube won't allow you to, like, if you're in a certain country, they'll just at some point they'll flat out be like, you're not allowed to access this content because of the country you're in.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? When I was in Japan, like I just was like, I'm gonna just looked up a porn site real quick, my normal porn site, but it like if I try to type in like let's say Pornhub.com, it'll go to like Pornhub.jp, and it's like all Asian shit.
Really?
It's like totally different. Yeah, it's funny, and I was kind of laughing at it myself, but.
I mean, obviously, like if you go, there's like Yahoo, whatever.
Yeah,
if
there's
you put Yahoo
JP,
Singapore,
yeah.
Yahoo Japan, if you pull up the Japanese site, obviously it's going to have stuff affiliated with
Oh,
that
of course.
country.
Yeah,
right?
so they
It's
do
gonna
have-
stuff
I see what
relevant
you're
to
saying,
that
yeah.
country. So these sites are going to go if you're going to have this, if you're going to be accessing our site from this country, these are the permissions you'll be granted.
Right.
Just like you can't watch Netflix in Canada or you can't watch Netflix in Japan.
It's not true.
right?
I
Well-
actually was watching HBO and Netflix in Japan, but
Do you
I had
have
to
a
get
VPN?
a VPN. Yep. I
You
had
had
to
a
get
VPN, which is basically you. And they're saying that even VPNs won't be working in some of these countries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they'll be able to track. They'll be able to track it through your ISP. So it's kind of a craziness that people are getting up in arms. Like people are getting up in arms about net neutrality. Nothing's happening yet, but the results are still to be shown. This is kind of their net neutrality battle going on.
I see.
Right now.
I understand.
So,
But again, I mean, there was no net neutrality before Obama, and
But if
everything
they're-
was fine. But again, there wasn't these services that we have nowadays where it takes up mad bandwidth.
right,
You
and
know what
people
I
are
mean?
getting worried about things as simple as memes getting banned in Europe.
First of all,
They're
I feel like
'cause they're a
sometimes
copyrighted image.
memes, I think, do. Dude, for instance, like the yodeling boy in Walgreens or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that guy, that's his likeness. You know, that's his talent.
Right.
If you're making money off of what he did, you should have to pay him.
Yeah. No. And I'm not against that thought of it, but just regulating something so humongous and
It's gonna be impossible.
that's why there's
they're
gonna have
way
to be,
over their heads.
and that's why it's gonna have to be a blanket thing, right? It's gonna have to be a blanket thing where it's
well,
just
that's what's gonna basically what's gonna fuck it all
it's
up.
gonna be like these
What's gonna
companies
fuck
can't
it up? No,
control
what's
that.
gonna fuck it all up is whoever's in charge of regulating it is gonna get lazy, and they're gonna say, "Oh, we're just gonna blanket it."
Yeah.
That's what's gonna fuck it up. And now
It just
it
becomes
could
too
work.
paramount.
It could work if they put the work into it. But what they're gonna realize is this is fucking way over our heads.
It's a lot of
we
extra
can't
work.
do this.
It's a lot of extra
We
work.
can't do this with 8 people on a team.
Yeah.
We need like 50,000 people to manage
And that's
this.
why they're worried about
working
these smaller
nonstop.
companies.
Yeah.
That's why they're worried about
That-
smaller
it's not going to
companies.
work, and they're going to go back to what it was.
Yeah.
Is what is going to end up happening.
And that's the big problem. Is these smaller companies, say like a small news site, who's just using viral videos to get their get their popularity to do their
You're
stuff.
talking about TMZ?
Yeah, or whatever, or even
Fuck
like
TMZ.
or even a smaller site that maybe like a Mixer or something like that that's maybe smaller
Yeah,
that can't regulate
Mixer doesn't do shit for us either.
Yeah,
Fuck
but-
them.
They
Anyway.
can't regulate the amount of content that's getting uploaded to their site.
Right.
So they have to go, hey, sorry, but a service isn't available in your country because of your laws.
And again, I think that's going to end up making this whole thing go away. Is because there's going to be...
It's
like
when
if,
the big ones.
If Morris can't get fucking Twitch or fucking YouTube in England, there's going to be a fucking at least 1,000 people in the streets
Right.
making a stink about it. You know what I mean? So... eventually, they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna allow YouTube. Well, if you allow YouTube, then you gotta allow fucking Twitch. And if you
That
allow
opens
Twitch,
the
then you gotta
floodgates.
it opens the floodgates, and it's gonna be like, let's just make it where it was before.
People are, that's the
That's
thing.
what's
Is,
gonna end up happening.
it's not going to happen until these companies, these bigger
Ooh.
companies get fined enough or they get threatened enough where they go, this is enough.
We're pulling our.
We're pulling
service.
our shit.
That's what's
And
gonna
then that's when people will complain.
if you can't Google
and
something,
that's-
people are gonna bitch, dude.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, okay, well,
And that's why people are worried about the government getting too involved.
or they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna use Bing because Bing's allowed, and then Bing gets big or Yahoo gets big. You know, and maybe it's just a shift in fucking the corporate
yeah,
power.
maybe, but
Maybe.
people, if people can't get their YouTube fix on a daily basis, they go fucking crazy. Something.
I mean, I could give a shit.
Yeah, you could give a shit.
Now, if I can't get my Pornhub
If
fixed,
I couldn't,
then
get
I'm
on,
gonna be pissed.
If I couldn't get on YouTube because my government was too
You
strict,
live in America. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, but I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
Now you might have to buy a special service
If
to
I
get on
couldn't-
YouTube.
Yeah,
But you will always be able to get on YouTube.
Well, yeah, you'd have to. That's when maybe they start charging a premium fee for like shit, and then people are like, "Oh, in America, YouTube's
That's
free."
always gonna happen.
In
though.
America, the
That's
YouTube's
always
free.
gonna happen. You show. I mean, look at 99-cent menus.
Yeah,
They're fucking $3.50 now for a burger. You know what I mean? Like everything's gonna go up. That's inflation. That's life. Nothing's gonna stay cheap or free.
That's Hawaii.
Well, that's anywhere.
There's 99-cent menus.
Dude,
still.
don't be
Vegas.
surprised if one day Alaska starts charging for snow, okay? Like, eventually that shit's gonna happen, let me tell you. Nothing free stays free if it's worth something. It never does.
You're right. You're right. And there's YouTube Red. There's all kinds of stuff now too.
Yeah, I subscribe to that. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I pay for that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what
Basically,
actually I get.
It's ad-free YouTube is what it
I
is.
never.
And there's like
I still see fucking ads.
they have their own shit. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck you, YouTube.
So the final thought on this was despite these disagreements, what's clear is that if the copyright directive receives final approval by the European Parliament in January, it will have a huge disruptive impact on the internet, both in the European Union and around the world. Exactly how the legislation will be interpreted will be up to individual nations, but the shift in the balance of power is clear. The web's biggest tech companies are losing their grip on the internet.
So Lanny says, "Yo, next week on the show, do I get a vape or a VAP?"
A VAP on Amazon?
He gets a VAP.
Yo,
It's
how
a
much is
vape. VAPE, Lanny. Learn how to
How
spell.
much is a vape on Amazon?
Vape. Flying Banana says, just be happy we're not in the DPRK. What's the DPRK?
North Korea.
Oh, Dominican. Oh, okay.
Dominican?
No, not Dominican, but the
Democratic People
Republic
of
of
the
Korea.
Republic
Yeah.
of Korea. Yeah.
How much is a vape on Amazon? I don't know. I need to fit in. Lanny, you don't need to fit in, bro. Be yourself. That's all. That's all everybody wants. Just be yourself, Lanny. You don't smoke. You don't gotta try to fit in. Just be yourself.
So we're seeing
Be
that
your little
slowly
freckled
and
fucking
slowly, slower and slower. Even freer nations, their internet's gonna start being regulated by their governments.
You know why? Because look at how much money's being made on the internet. Every government sees that and be like, dude, we need a piece of this.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
That's every government in the
It's a
world. It's
natural-
not America. It's not China. It's every government in the world is going to see, like, people are making money off of this. We need our cut.
We need our cut. Yeah.
Governments are the biggest fucking mobs ever. That's how it is.
Yeah.
And we got the red fist over there of fucking communism, apparently. No, I'm just kidding. But
Iron Fist.
that's every country, man. The internet makes billions of dollars on a daily basis. And do you think that the government's not going to take their cut?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, totally. I think that's part of it for sure.
Yeah.
And the EU is not doing that great right now. So Britain,
They need the money.
Britain's going to be out here pretty soon, and the EU is having a lot of trouble right now. It's not very popular with a lot of Europeans.
There's a reason I haven't visited Europe in a decade. Not to talk shit, Morris, but
I don't have
you
a problem.
got crazy motherfuckers over there, man, just stabbing people on the London Bridge and shit. I'm not coming there.
I don't have a problem with
I'm gonna go to the Philippines.
I don't have a problem with
Now,
European
Japan,
countries,
where people are peaceful and nice and give me banana lumpia.
but the European Union is turning out to be like a big clusterfuck.
It's a shit show.
It's turning out to be a big clusterfuck.
I agree.
I love the nations. I love the people in the European Union, but the whole EU thing is.
I don't know anybody
is
in the EU,
it's
but
a big. Well, Italy,
not
France.
in the EU. Like, I mean, like, I don't know anybody in the politics of the EU, but I love European people. If that's what we're talking.
I love
about.
Italy. I love Germany. I love Spain. I love those countries. Whatever. I don't have anything against them.
No,
but-
not at all.
But the
France, you're kind of dicks.
But the fact that you're running an economy off of
kind of pussies too.
one social structure,
That never works.
That
never works.
It's falling apart right now. A lot of people aren't happy with it.
Yeah, it never works, man. Like, each country
I'm
needs
not
to
in
be
Europe,
able to
so-
individually manage their shit. And if you can't, then you go to something like an EU and be like, okay, we've been trying this, it's not working. Let's collaborate. Oh, this is working here in our country. Why don't you guys try this? That's what the EU should be for.
Right.
not regulating everybody, but sharing ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is working for us. Why don't you guys try this?
That's what I don't get is like, why isn't it on an individual country basis?
Like, so make like Europe like the United States and make each individual country like a state.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Be able to make
you have your
own
federal government
regulations.
and you have your state government.
Why does the entire EU have to agree to this? It doesn't make any sense.
It really does. They're getting themselves in a fucking impossible fucking.
You're talking about a lot of countries
It's
when you're talking
fucking
about the EU.
goddamn. They're not gonna fucking manage this shit. It's
Yeah.
gonna be impossible. They're gonna be like, oh fuck, we shit the bed on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of pissed off people and a lot of.
And dude, internet people that really are good computer people, they'll figure out a way around all of it too.
Sure thing.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
You write a program to go around something. People do it on a daily basis.
But that's not the average consumer, though.
Right. I get that.
Yeah.
But people will figure out a way around it. I'll watch the YouTube video on it, and then I'll fucking do it for us.
I mean, you can do that now. It's when it affects the average consumer that doesn't have the knowledge of this technology. When it starts affecting these people, you're hitting the mass population. When it starts affecting those people,
And they
that's
speak
when
out, and they re-elect new people to go and
That's
fucking
right.
change things.
That's right.
That's government.
Yeah. So it's a wait and see situation. It has to still go through in January, which it most likely looks like it will.
Yeah.
But it's not in effect yet, and then at that point, it wouldn't be in effect until 2021. Which there's
I might not even be alive then.
yeah.
I hope I am, but we might not even be.
No, don't say that. You'll be fine.
Oh, it's not wood. There we go.
You won't go anywhere. You'll be fine.
I'm just saying.
All right. So that was the last topic.
All right, well, the only person that's fucking entered into the giveaway.
A flying banana.
You win!
You win.
You win, flying banana! That's the easiest giveaway I ever had to do.
What do they win?
Well, they're gonna win a they're gonna win They're gonna win a K-Bong shirt, a K-Bong CD autographed by K-Bong himself, and any of the glass pieces that we got from DHC he can pick from. So, let's see what we got here.
What's in Crumb's mouth?
What's in Crumb's mouth? So we got let's see. Hey, so flying banana, I'm assuming you smoke weed. Is this correct?
Do you partake?
In the ganja. You don't have to tell your like full name or anything on
Do you
here.
use
No one will
Do
know.
you
Tobacco.
smoke the devil's lettuce?
Yeah.
Do you use tobacco water pipes?
Tobacco, water pipes. We need to know. If not, we got a 18 and under friendly list. And are you 18 too? I don't need to get in trouble for that. Sending drugs paraphernalia to minors. That's how Tommy Chong went to prison, right?
Yeah, well, if you're watching this channel, you've consented to being 18 years old. We have an
Okay,
age
so
restriction.
we have
So
that.
if you
in
click that button, we are not liable.
there. So flying banana, do you smoke weed? Yes or no? We'll wait. I know that the chat takes a while sometimes. Are you on Twitch though? So if he's on Twitch, it should come up.
I got it popped up. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're waiting, banana.
We have some pretty cool shit, man. We also have, if you prefer Nickelodeon stuff, you can let us know. Do you prefer the Nickelodeon, or do you prefer just like clothing, or do you prefer like knickknacks and goodies? Do you want some Hawaii stuff? We can send you Hawaiian goodies.
What do you want?
God. Can't do the job choice, but I'm 25.
Can't do the job choice, but I'm okay. So, do you want like we'll do Nick box stuff? Then.
We'll do some. We'll send you a good box of just like some goodies.
Hold on, we got.
Well, okay.
You're 25, so he's fairly younger than us, but he should know some Nickelodeon stuff. So, as far as the Nickelodeon stuff, we have the Reptar Bar plush toy, the Real Monsters Trapper Keeper, Ren and Stimpy plate, Rugrats plate, Hey Arnold plate, Angry Beavers plate.
Oh, that's the Trapper Keeper right there.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. The rest is pretty much smoking accessories.
Let's just make a box up for him. I think he'll enjoy it.
Helga bobblehead 2XL Nick Camp shirt.
Yeah, send him a toy.
Reptar beach ball Camp Anawana sports bottle Nick hat. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're gonna surprise you, bro. We're gonna
Yeah.
send you a little surprise.
We'll send you some IBT stuff. We'll send you the CD autographed by Kevin Baum. We'll send
Yep.
you a T-shirt.
Whisper us your address.
DM us either on Twitch or preferably Twitch. Send us a DM with your address and
we'll
your
get
name,
that sent over, bro.
and we'll get it sent your way. We'll send you a couple goodies from Hawaii.
We
Aloha.
promise we won't BB shot your house.
Yeah, and he said, "I'll trust your choices."
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
We'll send you something good. We'll send you something fun. Send us a DM. We'll respond back to you, and we will send your box out within a week.
Or 6 months, one of the two.
No, we'll do it within a week.
Yeah, I'll
we'll-
get that out to you, bro.
Yeah, we'll put a box together for you tonight, and we'll send it out either late this week or early next week.
Yeah, thank you so much for your
Thanks for
your
follow.
all your
Thanks for-
input
yeah.
and your subscription and follow. We appreciate it, man. We really do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
Send-
congratulations on winning the box. Yeah,
Flying
buddy.
Banana.
You're gonna like it, man. Trust us. It's a lot of fun.
You're a winner, bro. Yes.
Tell us, join us every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaiian time.
That's what we do.
We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. You can follow us on our social handles at Inappropriate Bar Talk on Instagram, Flying Banana, and Krillin in the name of all the people who
Krillin in the name of.
Thanks to Lanny, Raph,
Morris,
Queen of San Joaquin,
Queen.
Morris, and to you, Flying Banana, and to, did I miss anybody?
I think that's it, man.
And to Denny and whoever else.
And to
watched
Monica.
us tonight. And thank you, Monica, for helping us out tonight.
Yeah.
But until next week, guys, my name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Mahalo.
Peace. Aloha.